Just $5 down. My dealer next door credit approval process is free of frustration because we work with the lenders who want to approve your application with rates as low as 1.9%. Right now, you could drive a nicer, newer car for just $5 down. Come to my deflation celebration. But hurry so I can help you beat inflation today. I'm RC Hill Mitsubishi. 2 locations, DeLand and Ocala. Central Florida's first choice for new Mitsubishis. Visit me at rchill.com. That's rchill.com.
Credit requires bank approval. Vehicle purchase price determines actual trade allowance. Negative equity may be refinanced. See dealer for details.
At Navy Federal Credit Union, our members are at the very heart of our mission. That's why this Military Appreciation Month, we thought you might want to hear a special thank you message from your friends and family.
I want to give a shout out to my brother Will, who's currently serving as a major in the Army. Happy Military Appreciation Month.
Hi, I'm wishing my pops, retired Colonel Stephen Sheehan of the United States Marine Corps, a happy Military Appreciation Month.
And from all of us here, happy Military Appreciation Month. Commitment connects us. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. Insured by NCUA.
Mills Air has been in business for over 30 years. On behalf of iHeart's Access Day, they'll be offering our listeners a special offer of up to $3,500 off new AC units. A Carrier factory authorized dealer. Turn to the experts. For more information, go to millsair.com.
I'm Martin Hoke, the inventor of Navage Nasal Care, and I love Navage. I've told you about how your nose is the body's air filter, that Navage's powered suction will help flush out allergens, viruses, mucus, and germs, and that Navage will help you breathe better. But what do other people say about Navage? Like Ricardo, quote, "This is one of the greatest inventions ever. I know this may sound like I'm exaggerating, but this sucker is amazing. The first time I did it, I couldn't believe what came out of my sinuses. I could breathe with ease. My wife just bought one too. Thank you for this product," unquote. He's one of over 100,000 online reviews praising Navage, the all-natural solution trusted by over 3 million people to help you breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and stay healthier without drugs. Navage is available at Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, Target, Rite Aid, and online. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E, clean nose, healthy life.
Hey shoppers, this is your local farmer letting you know that Florida watermelon is in season and available in the produce section right now. Whoa, hey, careful now. There's plenty of juicy watermelon and other tasty Florida-grown produce for everyone. I mean, all you have to do is ask for Fresh from Florida or look for the sunny Fresh from Florida logo while you shop. We're going to need a lot more help at checkout.
Stop by your neighborhood Petco to save on all your pet's health and wellness needs. Petco has your pet's favorite food brands like Blue Buffalo, IAMS, Wholehearted, Royal Canin, and Purina Pro Plan. And when your pet needs to see a vet, Petco Vet Services can take care of your pet's needs, such as vaccinations and flea, tick, and heartworm prevention and more. Don't forget your pet always wants to look their best, so make a grooming appointment while you're there. You'll get every 8th groom free when you unlock the grooming perk in our app. Visit your nearest Petco or go to petco.com to start saving on all your pet's needs.
At Morgan & Morgan, the fee is free. You don't pay us anything unless we win your case.
Broadcasting live from the injury law firm of Kaufman & Lind Studios. Why Kaufman & Lind? Because your case matters. Contact them at whenyouneedus.com or dial pound 546 on your cell phone. This is WTKS FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Someone's going to get offended. It's just the way the world works. So to hopefully save everyone a little time and or energy, here's this. The opinions that you hear are those of the host and callers, and not those of iHeartMedia, its management, or advertisers. The News Junkie is on. The 3 best friends you never knew you had, running through the most viral stories of the day. The News Junkie Sean Wasson with Sabrina and C-Lane.
It is Friday, May 26th, 2023. Lots to get to today, from it is unfortunately my birthday, to the airlines hate skip-lagging trends, and will you be the next Neurlink guinea pig? Plus your calls, dispatches, emails, texts, and more. Hey there, Sabrina.
Hello.
Hello, C-Lane.
How we doing?
And hello to you. You can join us on the show today. All you need to do is send us a dispatch. Go to thenewsjunkie.com and hit record on your first dispatch today. You can also watch the show YouTube, and twitch.tv/The News Junkie. Your message is rolling right into the studio in real time, and this never, ever, ever happens.
What's that, birthday boy?
I mean, I looked at the inbox just to see if there were any messages in there, and lo and behold, there was in the secret inbox a message from Ron, excuse me.
Friggin'
Ron DeSantis.
No way. What did Ron DeSantis say?
Let's see.
Have a great Friday, you mother.
We did it, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
We made our way through a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday has arrived. Pat yourself on the back. You did well. You
How
made it through a
hungover
week.
are you?
Not bad at all. No, I'm good. I'm good on that front.
Wahoo.
Thankfully. Hey, maybe one of my first birthdays where I wake up and I'm not feeling like absolute hell. So
that's good.
I'll salute that one. But yes, it is my birthday today. We don't need to overdo the birthday.
Happy birthday, though.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And, Austin's hanging out in the studio today working on stuff.
Took my parking spot.
Yeah, oh, son of a
weird.
bitch. Damn it, Austin. All right, let's do it. Let's put our ears to the
And
ground.
also, Austin did not know it was your birthday today,
No,
which fascinates me. Do you even listen to the show, Austin?
He doesn't have a microphone to even
can't even defend himself. All right, let's
But my favorite part was the look of just amazement on Austin's face as Sabrina walked in 3 seconds before the intro started.
It was wild.
He says,
he goes, is Sabrina not here today? No Sabrina today? I go, no, it's not 10:58 yet.
Yeah, no. Usually it's 57, but I ran late because it's part of the birthday surprise.
Oh, boy.
And I text Courtney, I'm like, I'm rolling in at 59. Can you open that door? And she left it unlocked for me, and I zoomed right in.
Nice.
Still rang the doorbell.
We're all here. We got a big show for you on a Friday.
He doesn't want to talk about his birthday.
I mean, we could talk about my birthday, but what am I going to say about my birthday? I've had 41 of them before this one. Now here I am. Now I'm 42 years old today. I feel old, It's just
like how old?
I feel 42, maybe 43. I might feel a little bit older. Oh God,
Sabrina, I've already pointed out this to him, but his ability to drink is old enough to drink.
I know that's so painful. My ability to drink is old enough to drink. I'm 21 twice over.
Wow.
All right, here we go. Let's
wait.
What? Oh, it's faint. I like it. All right, here we go. For the fourth time. Let's put our ears to the ground.
No, I got more stuff to say.
Our fingers on the pulse. Let's see what's happening in this great, big, wide world of ours. And we go to the First Lady, Jill Biden. And it happened to her. Whenever this happens, I'm always like, oh, God. It crushes me a little bit each time. It's when you do an applause line in a speech, but there's no applause. Yeah, you have a please clap moment, and here's how she handled hers.
I've visited red states and blue states, and I found that the common values that unite us are deeper than our divisions. And I thought you might clap for that.
Yeah, here's the thing. She was saying like a really positive message.
But she didn't do the period. Like, you gotta enunciate those last words of the sentence, or people think you're gonna continue.
Right, you have to like write it up, And if you like have that punctuation at the end, then people go, "Oh, okay, this is where we're all right, we're supposed to clap."
I just think she lost the crowd because I was only listening to her for 8 seconds,
and you faded out.
Yeah.
She was just
I have no
a
clue
nice.
what she said.
It was positivity.
There was red states and blue states, blah blah blah.
We're all Americans, that kind of stuff, and then nothing.
I've visited red states and blue states, and I found that the common values that unite us are deeper than our divisions. And I thought you might clap for that.
Not number one, though.
That's what your writers told you. It's right there on the script.
It says applause.
Wait for clap.
And parentheses, applause, and you just wait for it. It's not the worst. We've gone over these every time this has happened. My favorite is this one, Jeb Bush.
I think the next president needs to be a lot quieter, but send a signal that we're prepared to act in the national security interests of this country to get back in the business of creating a more peaceful world. Please clap.
Oh, that one is so painful.
So great. So great.
Dude, it's been a while since I've watched that. I mean, you play it all the time, but I haven't actually seen that go down.
I think it's more painful.
Years, and it's different. It hits different.
Well, when you hear him say it, and then he's like, oh, there's like a little noise he makes before Jeb Bush says, please clap, and it's sad.
I think the next president needs to be a lot quieter, but send a signal that
He
we're
says
prepared
loudly.
to act in the national security interests of this country to get back in the business of creating a more peaceful world. Please clap.
There was one more that I want to play for you that takes me back way to 2007 when Fred Thompson was trying to get fired up campaigning in Iowa.
With the squeak.
No, that was Howard Dean, I think you're thinking
Was
of.
Fred Thompson the guy that was in Law and Order?
Yep, he was the actor. He turned politician, and he was going to run for office, and he just wasn't getting people that fired up. And so here's what he did.
Let me give my thoughts about this. I will. First of all, could I have a round of applause?
That's why you always have a hype man.
Yeah, just so you know, can I get a round of applause, everybody? I'm begging for it here. Do you mind? And I'll take all the rounds of applause today, please. Thank you very much. Thank you.
And I'm only doing that because it's your birthday.
I know, but I still appreciate it. You know, you can't take that part out of it for me. I still appreciate it. We have to salute somebody today. He is a true hero and should be worshipped by his friends. Ethan Brown is his name. And imagine this. Imagine you were able to pull this off. Ethan Brown is probably one of the most popular kids in town because he went before his school board and he made an argument before the school board. His argument was that Jericho ranked 109th in the nation last year. It has 186 days in session, which is more days than the school is required to be open for these kids. Only 180 are required. And he got up there and made this inspirational speech, and he said, what should happen here is you should give the whole school another day off, an extra day off.
Good point.
And he went on his whole spiel, and he was talking about all this stuff, and they said, you know what? We're going to do it. And every kid in school gets a day off of school.
They actually did it?
They did it, yeah. He went down and talked to the school board, and they...
Is it because he went viral, or they decided at that moment?
No, they just decided at that moment. It's just,
has he been elected school president?
Not
because
yet.
It seems like one of those things that you would promise, like, you elect me, and then we'll have free pizza Fridays.
I'll give you
and
another day off.
All the water fountains will dispense Hawaiian Punch.
Yeah, Ethan Brown. It says student makes argument for his own school holiday and wins. There's a day that's now named in his honor that all the students are going to get to take off.
I have a lot going on in that town.
No, it's a little slow over there. Also, I wanted to point out this flub, too, if you didn't mind.
What school goes more than they need to?
All of them, I think. I think
they all go more than 180 days?
I guess so. I don't know. I think that they just go, if we have a day and it's like a weekday, and well, obviously it's a weekday, but if we have a day and it's like not a holiday, the parents will be surprised, or they won't want us to do this and just send them to school anyways, movie day. But in this case, he fought for it, and they said, we're going to let everybody have the day off. And lucky for him, he's probably very popular at the school right now. Another flub worth mentioning, since we're putting all these out here to get the show kicked off today, on Donald Trump Jr.'s show. Did you know he had a show?
No.
I did not, but I did see this clip, and it is magnifique.
He makes a little mistake when he's trying to run down Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. And he's trying to say he's boring. He's got personality of a mortician, but he doesn't say Ron DeSantis, and instead he accidentally rags on his own father in the middle of his rant on his show Triggered with Donald Trump Jr. Again, I just figured out that this existed, but he went confidently along with it.
What platform is this show offered on?
It doesn't say any, there's no little bug on the screen that says what channel or anything. Maybe it's just online or something, but it says Triggered with Donald Trump Jr., and he makes a mistake by saying his own father's name.
Policy grounds or personality. Trump has the charisma of a mortician and the energy that makes Jeb Bush look like an Olympian.
He didn't even catch it at all.
At all.
The policies of a D.C. swamp rat, because we've seen the flip-flops, right?
Who listens to this stuff?
I don't know. But also the fake bookcase in the background.
It's like a blurred out Zoom bookcase.
I've read all of these.
Just so you know.
Some of them are missing right now.
I live in a library. I want everybody to be aware of that. You can join us on the show today. We're going to have some fun on this lovely Friday. Thanks to everybody in chat who is saying happy birthday. That's very, very much appreciated. Just going to try to limp my way through the show today and get to your dispatches when we come back.
It's on Rumble.
Is it really? Okay, they've got money over there. Rumble's like like a YouTube competitor where some of the like canceled people go, and
okay.
They're like
safe space for them.
They're like, we're free speech for streaming video and like YouTube style videos. That's what they've been doing. A lot of you are already chiming in with those dispatches. First timers, please come out of the woods today. We want to hear from you as we celebrate the weekend together, and maybe my birthday. Oh.
It's only one day, Sean.
I know.
Come
I
on.
hate it. I hate it.
But people love you, and they want to,
Do they? Really?
Yes.
We'll see. We'll see what happens here.
Oh, boy.
So send those dispatches. Go to thenewsjunkie.com. Hit record on your first dispatch today. When we come back, an absolute nightmare. Like, literally, if you could pluck Sabrina and my nightmares out of our heads.
That's on a plane, isn't it?
Yes. Oh, God. This one is like, if I was on it, I would have had a heart attack just sitting there when this happened. What went down is coming up next on The News Junkie.
This is Real Radio 104.1 on your phone with the iHeartRadio app and on hundreds of devices like Alexa, Google Home, Xbox, and Sonos. We are an iHeartRadio station.
From the Goldsmith Jewelry Shop Traffic Center. Lowest prices on the highest quality jewelry. GoldsmithJewelry.com.
Hey family, what's going on? I hope you do have a great start to your weekend on this Friday. And right now on the major highways and roads of Orlando, a few things going on. All lanes are closed on Ham Brown Road. That's at the intersection of Casablanca Avenue. That's just north of Reeves. Also careful with an incident causing a blockage. Colonial Drive eastbound. That's going to be at Berry Street. So that's just west of Fairvilla Road. Besides that, your usual delays, I-4 east and westbound approaching State Road 535. The turnpike is clear though. Our Safe Touch Security traffic tip line number is 866-676-8477. I'm Brian Black with your report.
This report is sponsored by Insperity, providing scalable HR services, access to better benefits, payroll, and HR technology for over 35 years. Insperity's mission is to help businesses succeed so communities prosper. Insperity, HR that makes a difference. Visit Insperity.com.
It's time to soak up those unofficial start of summer vibes with the free iHeartRadio app. Take your favorite radio station wherever you go and never miss the music you love, the latest news, or a chance to win the hottest prizes. Turn up the perfect summer soundtrack for your road trips, pool parties, and cookouts with specially curated playlists. Plus, dive into the world of podcasts and discover captivating stories that will keep you entertained for hours on end. So grab your shades, slather on the sunscreen, and make this summer unforgettable. Download the free iHeartRadio app now.
The places you drive past have a story to tell, and the Audio app brings those stories to life. Audio automatically plays narrated tales about the natural wonders, local legends, and fascinating histories right outside your car window. Featuring over 10,000 unique stories from coast to coast, many narrated by some of your favorite voices, including Kevin Costner, John Lithgow, and more. Make your next drive an adventure. Audio, the perfect companion for your next road trip. Learn more at AUTIO.com.
Slowed down, held back, inhibited. What you get out depends on what you put in. Rejuvenate your engine's performance with Shell V-Power Nitro Plus Premium Gasoline, because true performance knows no bounds. New and improved Shell V-Power Nitro Plus removes up to 100% of performance-robbing deposits to rejuvenate your engine's performance. Continuous use in gasoline direct injection engine fuel injectors.
Jesse Kelly here. If given the choice between financial stress or peace of mind, I will always choose peace of mind. That is why I've secured gold and silver from the Oxford Gold Group. Having precious metals in your home safe or in your 401k or IRA should be considered your investment strategy. Simply put, it's a portfolio protection plan. One app, one call, and you pick your precious metals. That's it. You now own real precious metals just like I do. Call 833-404-GOLD. That's 833-404-GOLD.
I can't wait for what's next, even with higher stroke risk due to atrial fibrillation, an irregular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. Eliquis, apixaban tablets, reduces stroke risk. It's the #1 cardiologist-prescribed blood thinner.
Don't stop taking prescription Eliquis without talking to your doctor, as this may increase your risk of stroke. Eliquis can cause serious and in rare cases fatal bleeding. Don't take Eliquis if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or have antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or take longer for bleeding to stop. A spinal injection while on Eliquis increases risk of blood clots, which may cause paralysis, the inability to move. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding or unusual bruising, or if you have tingling, numbness, or muscle weakness. It may increase your bleeding risk if you take medicines such as aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners. Tell your doctor about all planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
It's Ram season, which means it's time to serve with Ram 1500, Ram 3500, and Ram TRX. Hurry in now for great deals on the trucks that are built to serve. And right now during Ram season, get 10% below MSRP on the purchase of 2023 Ram 1500 Laramie and Bighorn models equipped with a V6 engine. Not compatible with lease offers or any other consumer incentive offers. Contact dealer for details. Take retail delivery by 5/31/23.
I'm back! And look at all the fresh from Florida produce I brought home. You have heard of fresh from Florida, right?
Fresh I have.
That's refreshing to hear.
Fresh from Florida produce is fresh as fresh can get.
And if we're going to freshen up daily meals, it's refreshing to know that locally grown fresh from Florida produce is available year-round.
Well, that's a breath of fresh air. Got anything else?
Oh, I'm fresh out.
Look for Fresh from Florida where you shop. Learn more at followfreshfromflorida.com.
Life is great when you get a VA home loan with Navy Federal Credit Union. Like having expert guidance through the home buying process kind of great. With other lenders, life is okay. Like figuring it out for yourself okay.
What do ARM, DTI, and PMI mean?
I don't know. Too many acronyms.
Luckily, when you're a member, life is better. Like getting expert guidance from a top VA home loan lender kind of better. Learn more at NavyFederal.org. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
You know that expression, the grass is always greener on the other side? Well, with Massey Services, it's literally true. Why? Because Massey does what the others don't. Every lawn is unique. So Massey starts with a detailed analysis and then builds a customized plan to prevent and control weeds, diseases, and harmful pests. Then they aerate to ensure water and nutrients reach the roots of your lawn. That's the Massey difference. Expect more and get it.
iHeart gives you access to the hottest music, events, and deals. But on June 1st, we're giving you access like never before. It's iHeart Radio Access Day, our 24-hour way of saying thank you for listening. Go to iHeartRadioAccessDay.com today.
You could be joining Steve Covino and Rich Davis from Fox Sports Radio's Covino and Rich for the virtual bachelor party of a lifetime.
Head to iHeartRadioAccessDay.com to register to receive reminders for when experiences like this and more go live this Thursday.
Order your Hummer EV at orangebuickgmc.com. We are professional grade.
This isn't just a no from me. This is a hell no. Like, no hard pass, not going to do this, no interest. In fact, it shouldn't be a thing at all.
Like, couldn't pay you $1 million.
Oh, my God. No. This is a no for me. And it's not even the airplane thing that I was telling you about, Sabrina, which is our nightmares come to life.
Yeah, no, thank you.
This is another nightmare come to life. I would never, ever, ever, ever do this, okay? And I don't think you should either. I'm just going to give you a warning about this ahead of time. And they've announced that one major movie chain is going to be doing this throughout the entire summer. And the movie chain is Regal Cinemas,
Ooh, I used to have a card with them.
They're in a lot of the big cities. There's a lot of Regal Cinemas out there, so this is probably happening next to you. Just dismiss it. Stay far, far away. Don't go anywhere near a Regal movie theater when this is happening. It's a bad idea. They're doing $2 movie tickets during the summer. And I know you might think on face value, wow, that sounds like a really good deal. I could go see a movie for $2. But you have to consider the people who are going to be surrounding you in the $2 movie theater.
What does that mean?
If I wanted to go to the movie theater the best possible way I can imagine, tickets would be $200 a piece. They would be so expensive that all these losers that like scream and talk during the movie.
You're being poorist right now.
Oh, yeah.
Or frugalist.
I'm being absolutely frugalist. And because when you see these things, every time you ever have a deal like this, it's like Frontier Airlines. This is the movie theater version of Frontier Airlines.
if you want to watch a movie on a Frontier Airlines flight, go to this by all means. Go to the Regal movie theater and go to the $2 movie day, because that's what you're going to get when you do this. And they're all proud of this. And they're showing, like, the movies that they're showing. I mean, come on.
All right, tell me.
I wouldn't even pay
What do we got?
$2 to see these movies. How to Train Your Dragon, which is old as hell. Abominable, which I didn't even see. The Croods, A New Age. This one's kind of good, or people like it at least. Shrek Forever After. But you could just watch that way. It's probably on demand somewhere, for God's sake. And Captain Underpants, the first epic movie. So if you want to be in a hellscape with a bunch of people who paid $2 for a movie ticket,
not only
go
that,
for it.
Not only that, these are all kids' movies.
Oh, yeah.
And so it's going to be a bunch of families.
Yeah, that's the part. That's the part where I will absolutely not go.
They're going to drag out the whole gang, all the little kids.
Do they still have dollar theaters? We used to go to the dollar theater.
I don't know.
I think
There is one around town that's like on a Tuesday, you can pay $5 for.
That's different. That's a first run theater.
You mean every movie is $1 at this place?
We used to go to. It was every movie was like $1.50, and it was movies that were not new, but not at Blockbuster.
It
yet.
was in between.
So it was like the second run, whatever, and it was the cheaper theater, and so my mom likes to go to that one.
Right.
And we had one that was actually relatively close to our house, and it was convenient. So, I mean, we just ended up going to the dollar theater a lot. But I haven't heard of that still being a thing.
I don't know if it is. We used to do this thing, and I don't know if this exists either, but let me know in chat if this is still a thing. We used to go to a place in West Palm called Cinema Cafe, and you would see those movies that had escaped the movie theater but weren't yet available to rent. They were like, a little bit older, but not too old. And you would go there and you would sit down at like a table, and your family was with you at the table, and you ordered like a dinner, and you ate dinner and watched the movie. It was called Cinema Cafe. It was pretty cool as a kid. But I don't know if it's out there anymore.
They have. I've always wanted to go to. I mean, obviously we have in town the Enzian, which has service like that. But I've always wanted to go to the one in Disney Springs that has a similar experience where you like order food.
But with new movies?
But yeah, it's with new movies, but they only have like one or two theaters to do it.
Yeah.
And it's never the movie I want to see.
Oh, man. See, because that I would do that.
Winter Park also did that too. Or at least you got the buzzer.
Yeah.
And then the person would come inside and they would see your vibrating
like lighting up and stuff, and they bring you your
I didn't
food.
know they did that. That's
I'd be
kinda
fine
cool,
with that.
though.
But $2 movie tickets? No. Don't go there. It's going to be all hellions and little misbehaving kids and misbehaving adults, and it's going to be a mess when they do this.
Speaking of Regal, somebody, a friend of mine on Facebook, posted a picture of they went to a movie at one of the Regal things because they had a gift card or something like that.
Sure.
And they have those reclining movie chairs.
Yeah, like the big ones.
Yeah, they're really good, except that the one she took a picture of was in terrible, piss poor condition.
Oh, it's all ripped up?
Yeah, it was bad. And I was like, wait a second. I just went to a movie, and the reclining chair that I was in wasn't that great. But I feel like, have reclining chairs, like the motorized reclining chairs in movies, have they been around that long that they're already
It's been like 10 years,
trashed?
man.
You can't comment on this. You're not allowed to comment on
Why?
this. Because you have like fancy couch that reclines and big fluffy,
Very true, very true.
ridiculous couch that is the most comfortable thing in the world.
Not to mention Megadesk that also has a button that does some sort of movement.
Everything of mine converts.
You're too comfortable with your own couch, so now you're comparing it to that, I think.
But I mean, it's just like in disarray.
Mm-hmm. Like a strip club furniture set?
Yeah. Some of them are just bad. And you go, well, how long have these been here that we have to do this?
Yeah, somebody said over on chat that the $2 movie theater is going to be full of summer camps, which is probably true.
Absolutely.
The summer camp goes, we could take like 100 kids for $200 and we'll fill the theater up. And you don't want to be in a movie theater with a full summer camp full of kids. They're all going to be having fun. They are, and talking and laughing. But you're not going to be able to focus on a damn thing in the movie theater if you're in there with these hellions. You don't want this. Trust me. This is not me, old man, yelling at the clouds.
I'm 42.
I may be 42 today, but this is not me, old man, yelling at the clouds. This is the truth. It's a real, true statement.
No, absolutely not. No kids, no thank you. I will pay the $12 just to avoid that.
I would pay for the whole. How much do you think it costs for the whole movie theater?
It's not as much as you think, but it depends on the movie too, doesn't it?
Because if it's a big theater, they're going to want you to pay for all those seats, I would imagine. So probably like a couple $1,000 or
Is that
something.
what you want for your birthday? Just a whole movie theater to yourself?
Oh, yeah. I'm like a grown Kevin McAllister, you know? I want the cheese pizza all for myself.
For the kids listening, that's from Home Alone.
Yeah, it's from an old-fashioned movie. You should check that out, but not at the $2 theater, please. There is.
I'd pay $2 to watch Home Alone.
I would during Christmas. I would
Not
actually.
with children.
But only during Christmas and only with no kids in sight. Here it is. Brace yourself, Sabrina, because this is a tough one for the both of us. There was a flight where this just happened, and I don't even know what I would have done. Oh, my God, I would have freaked out if this was me. It was Asiana Airlines. They were on an Airbus A321, and it was in South Korea. And some jackass on this flight, I didn't even know you could do this. In fact, I thought we said before that this couldn't be done. He opened the door. He
actually did it.
He
It
opened the
opened.
emergency exit door. I thought that we said this couldn't be done. Now, I think the plane was descending at the time.
So it was like at an altitude in which that was physically possible.
I guess so. It was in a position where the guy could run over and open that emergency door.
Oh my God,
and
man.
Check this out. Listen to this, because this would be such a
Hey,
nightmare.
Juju, good morning again. Yeah, this was an Asiana Airlines plane with 194 people on board. And let's go ahead and go right to the video now, because it's just unbelievable. Because police there in
Look at this.
South Korea say a 33-year-old passenger opened the emergency exit.
Hell no.
Yeah. I'm
The
gonna do it one
door
more
is
time.
totally gone. Hell no.
Did he jump or no? It says he was arrested, so I guess he survived.
I think they
12
pulled him back.
passengers taken to the hospital.
Also,
Yes.
the person in the middle seat didn't move.
No, there's somebody who's sitting in the seat right next to where
Had
the
their
emergency
seatbelt
door.
on?
Yeah, they were just sitting, and they're like blowing around in the wind.
Oh my God, I'm freaking out right now.
No, thank you.
No, thanks.
Holy cow. And I'm surprised only 12 people were injured, which I guess was from just the wind whipping in there.
Door, about 850
Holy
feet above
cow.
ground, right after the pilot made that routine announcement that the plane was about to land. Now, the passenger, we're told, was traveling alone. Police have not said why he did it, but they
'Cause
did
he's
say
crazy.
there were no signs he'd been drinking. Now, once
Yeah,
the plane
right.
landed safely, 12 people were taken to the hospital for respiratory issues. Now, the passenger was arrested, of course, and if convicted, he could face up to 10 years in prison.
Wow. So they hit him with that, man. Almost a decade in prison there, 10 years in prison.
I think that before he is taken off by the police, everybody in the seats closest to the door, especially the ones where with like the wind blowing at their face during the whole landing, everybody gets a couple free punches.
Of course.
Some punches.
Yeah, the guy who is sitting closest to the emergency door, which was completely open at the time, the wind is going in full speed. He got the same experience you would get if you were flying on the wing of the plane. It's just blowing in the wind there.
But except the white knuckling, the two armrests, and now that the other passenger is not next to him, he gets the full armrest to his left.
Oh, God,
I
man.
assume strapped in a seatbelt. I am blown away that no one tried to stop him, because I imagine that opening that exit door it's like a couple moves.
It's not like opening a car door, obviously.
No.
You got to do a
But no
couple
one
of things.
stopped him?
Yeah, I would have freaked out and tried to stop him, I think. That would be one of my few cases where I jumped up to be the hero. All right, let's go to you.
That or remember, I mean, even at the beginning of the story, you were like, it's actually possible. He actually did it. We always thought you couldn't do it.
Right.
You might not have thought to start kicking his ass because you're like, he's never going to get it open.
Yeah, this loser.
Not going to do it. It's
He
not real.
doesn't know how this works, but it opens, and everybody was freaking out, as you could imagine. All right, let's go over to you. Your dispatches are coming in right now through thenewsjunkie.com. You can go over there on your phone or your laptop and send us a dispatch with whatever's on your mind. Here's Guitar Slinger chiming in.
Happy Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, 4-day weekend. Happy birthday, Sean. Yeah, we used to have a cinema draft house and cafe. That was 10th Avenue and Congress in West Palm.
Yep.
And that was, we'd go in there all day and watch movies and drink pitchers of beer. It was cheap. and a good time. I think the one you're thinking of was out in Wellington where they served whole dinners, if I recall. Have a great weekend.
No, it was the one you're talking about. That's the one that I went to. And I think at one point they had like full-on food. Like it was simple stuff. You're not getting some fancy meal at a place like this.
Maybe it's my old age, but like the thought of getting really drunk and then sitting in a movie theater is not that appealing to me anymore.
It's kind of fun.
I will take a nappy. I'm going to end up falling asleep. It's dark. It's cold.
Yeah.
It's perfect environment for stuff like that.
It is a place where you could definitely take a little nap if you needed. But Courtney and I used to go and we'd get a big bucket of White Claws.
Yeah.
Get like 6 White Claws, which was annoying because they only sell them in like 5s. So then you have to buy like the extra White Claw, the Ram Jam in there. And we would pound those things during
and that was their
movie.
upsell too.
Yeah, that's
They're
what that's
like,
what
there's like, well, I see that there's 2 of you. This only comes in 5 if you want to add the third one, the 6th one.
Yeah.
So that both of you get 3.
$40 or something. It's like some ridiculous cost for the White Claw bucket, but worth every penny. Here is Mo Manji, the realtor, chiming in.
Hey guys, I hope you guys are doing well. Sean, happy birthday, buddy. I think it's
you,
like
Mo.
what, 40? Well, I hope
42.
to see you out this weekend, but if I offer you a shot, you better take it and not be a bitch like last time in Sanford. Thanks, bye. Happy birthday.
Shots fired.
Probably true. I'm sure that I did that. Thank you, though, Mo Manji. I appreciate that. Here's Divot Sees All talking about these $2 movies.
Hey, Sean, about the $2 movies. So my kids, I used to send them to summer camp, and I know that I'd have to give $2 on a certain day when the summer camp would take them there. So you think it's bad just one parent taking 2 or 3 kids? Imagine, 3 adults taking like 36-year-olds.
Oh, man.
I can imagine how awful the time that would be.
Yeah, there's no controlling those kids. And you go, wow, but I only paid $2. Well, you're going to get a $2 experience. That's what you're going to get. We need like a fancy version of this where everybody signs a vow to shut up during
He
the whole
only gave
thing.
his kid $2 to go to the $2 movie theater. That means the kid was no popcorn.
He's surrounded
no
with kids,
soda,
candy boxes and stuff, and he's just like Oliver Twist over there. Nothing for him.
Please, sir.
Here is Slabba Dabba chiming in.
Happy birthday, Sean. I love you. Bye.
All right, quick to the point.
That was good.
Thank
Perfect
you.
timing.
Here's Sith Lord Seth with a dispatch.
Happy birthday, Sean. And congratulations, you are now the answer to the ultimate question, the meaning of life, the universe, and everything. It's 42.
Oh, 42 is the answer to the meaning of life? Well,
That was from what? The
Is that
Hitchhikers?
Yeah, I've never read that. I don't know Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, but I should because so many people talk about it, and I'm missing all the
I
references.
got really drunk during that movie, so I don't remember it.
Oh, the movie's easier. I'll do that. I'll just do that to catch up. Last one for now. Here is the Brown Pony with a dispatch.
Ever since finding out that you and my mom have the same birthday, it has become way easier to remember my mom's birthday. So thank you for that, and happy birthday.
Thank you, the Brown Pony. Appreciate that. We're going to hit you with a star on your account for your dispatch.
I don't think we have Dispatch of the Week going on right now, but if we did, Brown Pony would be on my list.
You'd be in the running for that one. You could too. Let's see what you got today. If you're funny, if you're interesting, if you got a controversial opinion or just a regular old opinion, go to thenewsjunkie.com and hit record on your first dispatch right now. They're looking for guinea pigs, and I don't know if anybody's going to raise their hand to do this one unless they pay a whole lot of money. We'll get into this. It's coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real radio is Real Music Weekends. Real Music Weekends. This weekend on Real Radio 104.1. Brought to you by attorney Mo DeWitt. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.com.
This weather report is brought to you by Mills Air.
Hi, everybody. Good Friday to you. Jamie King now, Fox 35 Storm Center. Central Florida weather for you today. Mostly cloudy, highs of 83. Slight chance of rain before 12 p.m., but better bet for the afternoon and evening. Rain chance at 70%. North winds at 15 to 20 with higher gusts. Mostly cloudy tonight, 66. Rain chance 60% before 11 p.m., then quiet late. Saturday, a high of 81, a rain chance of 20%. Dry skies and mostly sunny on Sunday, a high of 85. For Fox 35, I'm Fox 35 Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Jamie King. Take care.
This report is sponsored by Insperity, providing scalable HR services, access to better benefits, payroll, and HR technology for over 35 years. Insperity's mission is to help businesses succeed so communities prosper. Insperity, HR that makes a difference. Visit Insperity.com.
That mortgage guy, Don, he is the best. And when it comes to the process of shopping for a mortgage, well, that can be complicated, the opposite of the best, and very frustrating and confusing, but not when it comes to that mortgage guy, Don. See, that mortgage guy, Don, is a mortgage broker, and mortgage brokers are better because they do all their loans through national wholesale lenders. Now, it's still going to be your standard FHA, VA, or conventional loan, but mortgage brokers have access to dozens of wholesale banks competing for your business. And wholesale banks only loan through mortgage brokers like that mortgage guy, Don. And he is the best because he made the process of getting a quote or comparing the quote you already have super easy. You see, you get a better deal on any home loan when you work with a broker like that mortgage guy, Don, and you get the satisfaction of simplicity and honesty when you go to thatmortgageguydon.com. You'll see the difference immediately. It's very easy to navigate through. It's chock full of information for you, and any questions you have direct access to the man himself via live chat, email, Zoom call, or get your question answered live this weekend on the Home Loans Radio Show. So get the process started today by going to thatmortgageguydon.com.
I can't wait for what's next. Even with higher stroke risk due to atrial fibrillation, an irregular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. Eliquis, the Pixaban tablets, reduces stroke risk. It's the #1 cardiologist prescribed blood thinner.
Don't stop taking prescription Eliquis without talking to your doctor, as this may increase your risk of stroke. Eliquis can cause serious and in rare cases fatal bleeding. Don't take Eliquis if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or have antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or take longer for bleeding to stop. A spinal injection while on Eliquis increases risk of blood clots, which may cause paralysis, the inability to move. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding or unusual bruising, or if you have tingling, numbness, or muscle weakness. It may increase your bleeding risk if you take medicines such as aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners. Tell your doctor about all planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
Hear that? That's the sound of someone experiencing Marco's new bold Magnifico pizzas. Enjoy 2 kinds of pepperoni on the Pepperoni Magnifico. Revel in Old World sausage on the new Sausage Magnifico. And rejoice in harmonious layers of savory pepperoni and sausage on the new Ultimate Magnifico. Try new Magnifico pizzas starting at $9.99 at Marcos.com. Marcos, pizza lovers, get it. Price and participation may vary. See store for details.
At Fifth Third Bank, we give you free checking, never have hidden fees, and help protect your identity.
Oh, really?
Yep. See, our name equals 166.7%, so we put in that much effort.
Well, my name's Jim, so I guess I'm headed to the gym, and I'm gonna put in 166.7% effort too.
Aw, I'm proud of you.
No one's ever been proud of me.
This is banking a Fifth Third better. Fifth Third Bank, National Association member FDIC.
The Orlando Fringe Festival is back May 16th through the 29th. This isn't just a theater festival. It's 2 weeks of live entertainment, including unique theater experiences, free entertainment on the outdoor stage, visual art displays, plus kid-friendly shows. Join Real Radio in a celebration of independent artists at this year's Orlando Fringe Festival. 100% of the ticket sales go directly to the artists. Orlando Fringe Festival May 16th through the 29th. Go to orlandofringe.org for tickets and info.
Get this. Joey and me were supposed to go to this concert next week, right? But then something terrible happened. Joey was driving without a seatbelt. But he didn't wreck. No, he got pulled over. Now Joey has to pay for a seatbelt ticket instead of a concert ticket, and I have to go by myself. How lame is that? So Joey, if you're out there, you're an idiot. Wear your seatbelt or you'll get a ticket.
All across the country, cops are cracking down. Click it or ticket, day and night.
Funded by the Florida Department of Transportation.
At SimpliSafe, we design award-winning security to protect every inch of your home. It's easy to set up yourself, and now there's an even easier option. Have an expert do it for you with SimpliSafe Pro Install. Always protecting, never a contract. 2 easy installation options, backed by 24/7 professional monitoring for less than $1 a day. Get 20% off any new system with interactive monitoring at simplisafe.com/radio. There's no safe like SimpliSafe.
When pizza's this good, there's no such thing as leftovers. Well, unless you order extras for leftovers. Order today at Marcos.com and load up on favorites like the Pepperoni Magnifico. Marcos. Pizza lovers get it.
This earful of real radio is brought to you by JustCallMo.com.
Injured on the go? Just call Mo.com.
Help us help you fight the bot wars on your feed.
Surrender peacefully. Resistance is futile.
Find us and like us. Real Radio 1041 on Facebook is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Because chat seems to have gotten out of hand over here. First things first.
I'm the realist.
I am not a senior citizen, okay? I am not a senior citizen. That is not accurate. And I'm not 65 or 54 or any of those ages. I'm a young, virile 42, okay? That's how old I am today.
You are closer to AARP than anyone has ever been.
Than anyone has ever been. That is false. In this room, yes. In this
dramatic pause.
In this room, that is absolutely true. Unfortunately for me. And as C-Lane said earlier, my drinking age is now of drinking age because
that's weird.
I'm 42 years old, double the drinking age, and that's not fun to think about. The second thing for all you people who are trying to pile on me here, even though it is my birthday, they're saying he doesn't have it in him anymore. He's an old man. He won't do shots for his birthday.
Oh.
He's not going to be drinking today. He's going to go take a little nappy after the show.
That part.
How dare you? How dare you?
How dare you be so accurate?
No, I am going to drink today.
All right. So
I am.
What would you like to drink, Sean? How are you going to prove them wrong?
I don't know. I don't even know what I have. We got stuff in front of the bar. So I can't actually physically get to the alcohol right now.
If there was nothing in front of the bar, you still wouldn't physically move to do and grab it. I would have to go and do it. That's no problem.
I would take...
Austin's moving everything.
I'd take a shot of tequila.
Austin. You want
my
tequila?
Birthday. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I got a bottle of tequila in there, I think.
All right.
I just I have to show him I still got it. You know what I'm saying? Like they're running me down. He can't do it anymore. He's too old. He's 42 now. Wow, wow. You know what? I still got it, baby, and I'm going to show you today.
All right.
More than ever before.
I mean, do you want me to continue playing this clip?
No, that's okay. I think Austin has it. He's got. What's that? What's that? That's absinthe. I don't want absinthe. No, good God.
Absinthe.
No absinthe. No, there should be some tequila in there somewhere. It's a clear bottle. I don't know. We'll find this in a moment.
So many.
Yeah, there's a lot of bottles
so much
in there.
Booze there. It's weird that you don't have the bar in which showed all of it, so now it just gets hidden.
Yeah, now it's
as
like...
you get older, you hide your alcoholism.
When you're young, you want to put all these bottles on display for your friends to see, and then as you get older, it becomes more medicinal, like a medicine cabinet that you want to shut and hide away from everybody else.
Any goals for 42?
To stay alive.
All right.
I want to stay alive.
Yeah, you're going to be alive.
I might be alive for the rest of this year.
Honestly, with all this talk of like, I'm going to die first and I'm going to die soon.
Oh, Austin. Is this tequila? Is that what this is? Oh, he thinks so.
Courtney just dropped the real tequila over.
Oh, did she? Okay.
What do you mean real tequila? Of course
I don't know what.
Oh, my God. What is this, Austin? This is not tequila. This smells like... It smells like jet fuel.
He goes, big old dang old.
Oh my God, this is
what
definitely.
Is it?
It's 151 or something. Is it 151? He's not telling me anything. Tell me this smells like tequila. Smell that shot. That is not tequila. No. This is like rubbing alcohol or something. All right, let's. All right. Oh wait. Sabrina's grabbing one. Okay. Use the Espolon. That's good. Whatever I have is not safe for human consumption, but I'm going to try it anyways. This will be like that time when I was just nonchalantly spraying the hand cleaner spray in my mouth, and you guys were like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "It's just alcohol," and I had no idea.
That's not how it works.
I had drank this type of alcohol that is really, really not good for.
It was very 40 of you.
For
You're
human
like,
beings.
I'll just put it in my mouth.
All right. Cheers, everybody.
Happy birthday,
I told
buddy.
you I could do it. Here it is. Oh, my God. I still don't know what this is. Austin!
Hey, you drank the other thing? I poured it for you.
I hate you right now.
What are you talking about?
Oh my God, that was Everclear.
You drank Austin's shot. I poured you the other shot.
That was Everclear. I drank it like it was going to be tequila. Oh my God.
You smelled it so many times.
Oh,
you knew it wasn't tequila.
I knew it wasn't tequila, but I didn't know it was Everclear. My God. Hang on, give me a second. I have to recuperate.
How do you still have that in your house?
Oh, it's like burning right through the center of my body.
Makes you feel young again.
No, it doesn't. It makes me wonder if the chatters were right. If I can't make it through this. Oh, I'm spitting on myself. Okay.
All right.
I got to get it together here.
Happy birthday.
Holy
You
cow.
guys both had your headphones on and you were talking to each other, so I just turned my mic off and I went,
Did you really?
Yes.
You son of a
didn't even
bitch.
hear it.
I didn't hear it at all. You son of a bitch. God. Oh, that was so painful. Oh, my God.
This is one of the funniest things I've seen in a long time.
I totally thought as I was putting that to my
I
lips.
would have projectile vomited all over my equipment.
It's like feels bubbly immediately when you get it like towards your throat, and then just like,
your body.
That's the numbing
your
sensation.
body is rejecting that as we speak.
I swear to you, I want to chase it with the tequila just
You're
to
gonna
make
have
this,
diarrhea
to
for
make
sure.
this
Maybe
better.
chase it with the water.
Oh yeah. I don't know why I even put that in there. I really, really screwed myself over here. Okay, let me try to pull this
Happy
together.
birthday.
Thank you for that. Oh, that burned like a champion. Holy cow. That stuff is not for humans to drink.
No,
I don't
it's
know.
not.
Do people just like,
Oh,
you know,
not straight up either.
I'm going to have like a Sunday Everclear session here. I'm going to drink some of this stuff.
And then we go ask people for $1 for the next 8 hours.
that seems like the life you're living.
I think that they make like the hunch punch or something with that, right? Or you could use it to make bitters.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
I don't want to use it to make anything right now. I want to.
Sean is a little bitter.
Okay.
He took that shot.
We're going to get to your dispatches in just
Delete
a moment. Go to thenewsjunkie.com and record on your first dispatch right now. They want some guinea pigs. I don't know. Maybe you guys are interested. Sabrina, C-Lane, maybe you want to try out for this.
Tell me more.
Elon Musk's brain implant company, Neuralink.
Yeah, that's a hard no.
They're looking for some human guinea pigs.
If
They
that
said-
goes as smoothly as Ron DeSantis' presidential speech or announcing that he's going to run for president, no thank you.
Can you imagine how wrong this could go? This is the company that puts chips in brains, and the chips are supposed to like stimulate the brain to do things. And when they came out, they had all these big dreams, and maybe it happens someday. If it did, it would be just amazing. And by the way, somebody says, did Wasson accidentally get a sunburn in an instant? No, my face went flush-ass red when I drank that stuff. That's what that was,
Flush
unfortunately.
ass.
So, Neuralink, they...
As they say.
Flush ass red.
baby.
Neuralink has promised that they'll be able to restore sight to the blind, restore hearing to the deaf, make paraplegic people be able to walk again, do all kinds of just stunning things.
That's what they. I mean, is this not screaming that one gal who had the pill for blood? What was her name?
The what? The pill for? Oh, yeah. Theranos or whatever.
And she's
Elizabeth
like,
Holmes.
It could do everything too, and
Yeah.
she's in federal prison. Is
Yeah,
she not?
because it couldn't do any of the things.
And we're gonna go along with Elon.
Well, so far they can't do this stuff. All they've done so far is made some chimpanzees angry, I think. The FDA has given their first green light, though, to the inhuman clinical trial, a critical milestone after earlier struggles to gain approval. Musk envisions brain implants could cure a range of conditions, according to Reuters, including obesity, autism, depression, and schizophrenia, as well as enabling web browsing and telepathy.
This sounds insane.
Telepathy.
This sounds insane.
I don't want telepathy because C-Lane then can telepathically tell Austin to switch it out for the Everclear.
I didn't need to.
Yeah, he really didn't.
Turns out the old-fashioned way worked just
Yeah.
fine for
Headphones.
you to hoodwink me in this situation.
Also, I mean, could you pick like the most? I don't know. Are they not the top 4 health risks and causes of death in the United States? And like, we're gonna cure that with this chip.
Right.
Obesity.
Yeah, we're going to solve everything.
Schizophrenia.
We're going to solve autism. And, you know, the thing is, and this pops up every time we talk about something like this, if you do that, schizophrenia I don't think would be on this list. Because I think if you said we have a cure for schizophrenia, which they have a lot of medications and stuff, I think people would be like, good, that's a good thing to do. But if you say we have a cure for autism, you're always going to get people who
Yeah.
push back on that. You are always going to get
Oh,
people.
it's also such a spectrum.
But people who are like severely disabled and autistic, they still will have people around them that are supporters of this is the way you were born, this is the way you were supposed to be, and you're still perfect in God's eyes or whatever. And you shouldn't, need to fix a person. Meanwhile, the truth of the matter is you should do everything you can to give a person the best life possible. Like, if you want to argue that people who have vision issues, people who are blind, shouldn't have their vision restored, you get angry over that. Like the doctor that we talked to that one time who was doing this stuff, and people say, no, you're perfectly fine the way. No. People should be chasing perfection.
I think it's more common in the deaf community than the blind.
Yeah, I think that's like the number one community where people, like, they're against the cochlear implants.
Yeah.
And they'll say they're perfect just how
Not
they are.
Not everyone, but there is a sense.
No, it's a small percentage of people who aren't. It's definitely not like the popular opinion.
They're the loudest percentage, though.
Yeah.
Because they can't hear themselves.
Terrible.
That was
terrible.
You're ruining Sean's birthday.
Between that and the Everclear, you're a terrible human being.
That was
today.
an Everclear worth of a joke.
So if you want to
190 proof joke, you're damn right it is.
Oh my God, is it 190 proof?
You could breathe fire.
Yeah, didn't Austin bring it from Georgia because they don't sell it in Florida?
You did? Had to smuggle this across the border?
Yes.
Oh my God. All right. Let's hear from you. Yeah, thanks.
Happy birthday.
Thanks, Austin. All right, let's see what's going on with your dispatches. And you're chiming in on all sorts of stuff today. Here's Jay Rakin with a dispatch. Hello?
Hey, I am a virgin to dispatches. I'm a Rochester, New York listener.
Oh, thank
and
you.
found you via the iHeartRadio app. Navage might be my favorite, not favorite ad that pops up. I just
What are you
wanted to
doing to
call
keep
and
your
say,
nose?
Sabrina, you can be an AARP member as young as 18.
What?
A lot of people don't know that. So you can get all the benefits pretty young. So all of you in that room are eligible.
Wait, is that true?
Wiggle, wiggle, pop, pop.
You could be an AARP member at like any age at 18. You could be one.
What I'm getting you for your birthday.
No,
You didn't bring him a gift?
No, he got me a gift.
You already presented it?
Yes, and
Okay.
Guess what he got me?
Oh, was that in the secret chest?
No, yeah, well, it was, but guess what he got me?
What? Fleshlight.
No, think about your birthday a little bit.
Oh, he got you a handle of booze and
Well, no, I did
cigarettes?
I got a bottle of booze and a carton of cigarettes.
Okay.
The same thing as you.
Oh, that's what we're gonna give your kid. When it's born.
Wow, that's
And it says don't open until you're 18.
Until you're 18. That's a little early for him, I think. Let's go over to
Okay,
this one.
Mr. Follow the Rules
Hey,
at 42.
no, I'm going to give his kid alcohol
You
at
started
16.
doing Freon at 13 or something,
I
didn't
wasn't
you?
13 when I was doing Freon. I was 17 when I was doing Freon. And
Right before you had a
18
baby.
and 19. No, I had some Freon after I had a baby, too.
Oh,
yeah.
Dylan.
I
To
needed
celebrate
it. Yeah,
the baby.
I needed it, really. Here's Synth Solution chiming in.
Happy Friday, junkies, and
Saturday,
happy birthday,
Sunday.
Sean. Thank you for being my warning
Monday.
for when I hit my 40s.
Oh, this guy. Your fun way of saying that you're not there yet. Good God.
You sound like
Today
you are.
is going to be very tough. Here's Not Your Average Joe.
Happy birthday, Sean.
Thank
Listen,
you.
man, 42 ain't nothing. I'm turning 50 in a few months. It's no big deal, brother. But since it is your birthday, I want to take this opportunity to tell everybody that my band is playing at Saints and Sinners Pub on Sunday in Daytona Beach from 1 to 5.
Jackass. This one says, be nice. This took a lot of guts from Bootsy Moonshine. All right, let's see what you got
I think
for
it's a
us.
song.
It might be.
Happy birthday, Mr. Watson. Happy birthday to you.
That's good.
Love
You
ya.
got a good voice. That was very nice. Why would you be nervous about that?
Yeah. Did you cut it off?
No, that's it. That's all I got. I didn't get the whole song because I think she was too nervous. Embrace your talents, people. If you have a skill like that, you have a beautiful voice. Sing for the world. You know why I don't sing for the world?
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, what did I just open the door for?
Happy birthday to you.
It's always the third effect that's.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
She's going to go throw up now.
Quick break.
I saw C-Lane going, go to break. I'm like, I'll go 10 seconds before.
We'll be defiant here. Back in just a moment. There is an amazing story that we need to talk about, which is not getting enough attention today. And we're going to hear from you and your dispatches. Leave yours now. Go to thenewsjunkie.com and hit record on your first dispatch today. We'll get to this story about this fiance and the situation that he found himself in, and your comments. And The Little Mermaid is coming out this weekend. What is going to happen when this hits theaters? This is expected to make $150 million this weekend, which is pretty big box office numbers. But what have they changed from the original? There's some stuff that has changed, and I'm sure somebody's going to get upset about this. It's coming up next on the News Junkie.
The countdown to iHeartRadio Access Day has begun, and some awesome deals await. Head to iHeartRadioAccessDay.com to register to receive reminders for when deals go live June 1st.
What's happening? I hope you are having a great start to your weekend on this Friday. And right now on the major highways and roads of Orlando, a few things are happening. We are still closed completely on Ham Brown Road. That's at Casablanca Avenue, just north of Reeves. Also, at this time, still seeing those delays. And that's on I-4 westbound approaching State Road 535. From Sand Lake Road, there's an incident reported at mile marker 71. Feeling delays eastbound as well. And at this time, thankfully, the turnpike is clear. Our Safe Touch security line is 866-676-8477. I'm Brian Black.
This report is sponsored by Wawa. A Wawa smoothie is a deliciously smooth way to start the end of your day. Enjoy a delicious Wawa fruit or cream smoothie with Wawa smoothies. Transitions in your day couldn't be smoother. Gotta have a Wawa.
Insperity is a fantastic company that can help you out. If you're a business owner who's feeling the pressures of growing your business, you want to be able to focus on the stuff that you are so good at, the things that has made your business a success, and let the other folks out there with expertise in different areas help you out. It's tough to maintain momentum and still keep your employees engaged, and Insperity brings over 35 years of HR experience to help you with hiring, training, HR administration, and compliance while giving your employees competitive benefit options. Your people can thrive, your business can adapt and prosper. With Insperity, nothing seems impossible. This is scalable HR. It's employee benefits. It's HR technology. Insperity. It's HR that makes a difference.
For more information about contests on this station, go to realradio.fm/rules.
Friday through Monday at Old Navy, get 50% off everything. That's 50% off everything you need for summer style. Hurry, it's this weekend only at Old Navy. Valid 5/26 to 5/29. Excludes gift cards today and 2 only deals. TWO. Clearance register lane items, jewelry, and sunglasses.
Hey, you want to get a Big Green Egg? The best place to go by far is Wassie's Meat Market. They will deliver and set up the Big Green Egg for you, and they make it so easy. Follow them on Instagram. It's Wassie's Meat Market, or just go to their website, wassiesmeatmarket.com, to get your Big Green Egg today.
Hello, Floridians. Today's a good day to do great things.
Yes!
Like scheduling the dentist appointment you've been putting off for 2 years.
Oh, man.
Like finally fixing that creaky door that drives you crazy. Like getting that massage you definitely deserve.
Oh, yeah.
Or taking time to make sure that your air conditioner is ready to beat the heat all summer long. Do something great today, right now, by booking your $159 AC rejuvenation at CoolToday.com.
Call today, cool today, CoolToday.com. Welcome to Pollo Tropical. Would you like to try our new coconut shrimp?
Coconut shrimp, shrimp and the coconut. Coconut shrimp, coconut shrimp.
Coco y camarón.
Pollo is serving up perfectly golden, sweet, and savory coconut shrimp in a bowl, platter, or on the side with our pineapple rum sauce. We're going coconuts for the all-new coconut shrimp, only at Pollo Tropical.
Coconut shrimp, coco y camarón.
Are you suffering from seasonal allergies? Because you're not alone. Experts say pollen season started earlier this year and will last longer, and that folks who've never had issues before are feeling miserable. I'm Martin Hoke, inventor of Navage, the world's only nose cleaner with powered suction. Over 3 million people use Navage to pull saline in one nostril, around the back of the nose, and out the other nostril, helping to flush out allergens, mucus, and germs. Navage helps clear your sinuses quickly and naturally. But what about other people's experiences, like Miss Clement? Quote, I chose Navage because of my persistent allergies. Navage works. While using it, I cut back on allergy meds and occasional shots at my doctor's office. Unquote. That's one of over 120,000 reviews with a 4.6-star average written by people who use Navage to breathe better, snore less, and feel healthier. Stop suffering and try Navage today at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, and Target. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E, clean nose, healthy life.
At SimpliSafe, we know during a break-in, every second counts. So our home security system is powered by 24/7 professional monitoring agents who use Fast Protect technology, only from SimpliSafe, to capture video evidence and verify a threat for fast police response. Now, install SimpliSafe your way. Do it yourself or have an expert set it up for you with new Pro Install. Get 20% off any new system with interactive monitoring at simplisafe.com/radio. There's no safe like SimpliSafe.
Did you know you can get your prescriptions for less at your local pharmacy? You can with GoodRx. It's the free app that can save you money on your medications. Just search for your prescription, choose the pharmacy and the price that works best for you, and then show your GoodRx coupon to your pharmacist at the drop-off counter. GoodRx works at over 70,000 pharmacies, including Walmart, Rite Aid, and Walgreens, and it works whether you have insurance or not. It's easy to save. Next time you drop off your prescription, check GoodRx. To start saving today, go to GoodRx.com. GoodRx is not insurance.
Looking for more energy? Amino Energy by Optimum Nutrition is now available at 7-Eleven for only $2.49, or now 3 for $5 through June 27th. From morning wake up to afternoon pick me up, Amino Energy serves up 0 grams of sugar and refreshing fruit flavors. Grab one today at 7-Eleven and get more from your day. There's more of you and you with Amino Energy.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by crimeline.org. Give a tip anonymously.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Broadcasting live from the injury law firm of Kaufman and Lind Studios. Why Kaufman and Lind? Because you matter. Contact them at whenyouneedus.com or dial pound 546 on your cell phone. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts.
Appreciate you. It's because of you that this show is able to be successful. So thanks for hanging out with the show each and every day. That's always very, very appreciated. We're going to hear from you with your dispatches momentarily. Celine brought his guitar today. You have a gig after the show?
No. Sabrina asked to borrow it for her Fringe thing.
Oh, okay. She's going to play some music at her show.
It's part of
this
the
weekend.
Tento fun.
Everybody should go out there, by the way. The details are all up on her Instagram. It's at Sabrina Ambra, so you can go check that out and then support her this weekend for a fun show. That whole event is really, really cool. So
it's big.
Make sure you check that out. There was a story. It wasn't getting much attention yesterday, and I said, my God, what the hell happened here? There was this family, all right, and they have a 14-year-old son. His name is Trenton. What I'm about to tell you is absolutely true, and it's actually a symptom of a larger problem that we have in this country. So many of us are just losing all of our minds, and we're losing respect for our fellow human beings, and we don't care about anything other than ourselves anymore. And I think this kind of it encapsulates that mentality in some way. So they have this son. His name is Trenton. He's 14 years old. Trenton's dad is Christopher Wright. Christopher Wright is 43. And Christopher Wright is a stay-at-home dad. His son had been coming home and telling him that he had been bullied at school, that there were some kids that were bothering him, that he was having some problems. In fact, his son had been in a situation where, and I think this has happened to all of us in high school, not to us in person, but to somebody in our school when we went, where he went into the bathroom and there was like 15 kids in the bathroom and they wanted to fight him and they start hitting this kid. And so the 14-year-old goes home from school. He doesn't even tell his parents about this fight that he got in because he doesn't want to get in trouble. He doesn't tell the school. He doesn't tell his teachers. He just keeps it to himself. But some people had videotaped the fight, so we know that happened.
And that's such a such a generational
Yep.
difference.
Yeah, I mean that's something that's just so commonplace now. It's sort of bizarre to me. We view the world, even the most terrible parts of it, through our cell phones, and these kids were just filming some kid get beat up in the bathroom. So anyhow, 14-year-old comes home from school, and Christopher Wright, his dad, is there, and he goes up to his room, and he's doing whatever. Now, all of a sudden, there's a knock at the door. And when he opens the door, the father sees two other kids and two adults that are with them. The two other kids and the two adults say, "Where is your son? We want to see Trenton right now. Tell him to come downstairs. We want to fight him." And the dad obviously says, "Trenton is not coming downstairs. He's a kid. He's going to stay upstairs, and he's going to hang out and not fight anybody right now. So if you could please leave, that would be fantastic." And they said, "If we can't fight Trenton, we're going to fight you." The adults and the children said this. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And so there.
This sounds like an episode of South Park.
Yeah, it's like that's the kind of like glimpse of humanity that I want to be washed out, just eradicated from this country. So then the two adults and the two kids that showed up to fight said, "We're going to fight you if you won't let us fight your son." And they start getting into it. Some stories say that the father actually threw the first punch after he was being pushed around. But regardless, these two teenagers start hitting the dad. And the adults that are with him start hitting the dad. They start slamming his head against the concrete. They start beating him. And they rip off his chain. All of a sudden, they look down and realize, oh, whoops, we've gone a little too far. There seems to be a lot of blood here. And they threw the chain back at the father, who's on the ground, and told his 12-year-old son, who had now come out because his father was getting beat, they said, "Sorry about your dad," and they left. They rushed the father to the hospital, and he died. They killed this guy. They killed this father over what, God knows what. You know, it's probably something really, really stupid. I think one of the arguments was about like $10 or something. And they said that this father ended up dying. And the mother's coming out and talking about all of this today. And when I heard this story, I was like, my God, it shows me how absolutely cold people can be. The idea that you're just like smashing people's heads against the concrete. Now, I am 42 years old today.
Yeah.
And I don't want to back in my day yet. But
back in my day.
When I was younger, is how I'll say it. You would get into a fight, and I've been in many, many fights in my life. All right, undefeated, never lost.
Even
one.
brought that yellow belt to one.
That's right. I was really, really good at fighting. It was one of my few skills, or at least staying alive in a fight. And when I used to fight people, or when people used to fight in my school, you would fight, you would punch each other, you would push each other, you would do whatever. Half the time afterwards, you would become friends for some bizarre reason, and you wouldn't just keep smashing somebody's head into the asphalt. There'd be like a level of humanity to things, and it doesn't seem like that's there anymore. I don't know why.
No. There used to be your fisticuff.
Yeah, your fisticuffs. Yeah, with the
Almost went cup again.
Yeah, fisticuffs is the oldest way of saying fighting.
But like
reminds me of this.
Fisticuffs is when you don some red solos
Right.
on the old 1-2.
Which would probably be less violent. But like at that point when you would, square off, someone knocks down, taps out.
Right.
You're
see, done.
You don't beat them while
No.
they're unconscious.
No, you don't.
You
keep...
can tell when you're killing somebody. Can you not?
I can't see tell you how many videos I've seen where somebody knocks somebody out and then they do the most heartless thing.
Kick them in the face?
Kick them in the face when they're on the ground. And if you do that and the person dies, you're a murderer now. You shouldn't be given any leniency.
What about putting them in a chokehold?
Putting them in a chokehold
until they're dead
is a different story entirely. I know you're bringing up the New York subway situation.
I'm just at that point, like, is there not a point? And I've not been in fights in which I've beat someone to a pulp. That can you not tell when you've already?
You can when you're punching somebody.
When you've done
Yes,
enough.
You can when you're punching somebody because the person is laying on the ground and motionless. It's a different situation entirely. Because when you kick somebody unconscious in the face that you've done significant damage to them. And it's so unfortunate. I don't know if this story is going to continue to get into coverage.
Killed him.
Yeah,
That's insane.
and I've told this story before, but if you're new to the show, my sister had a guy that she was with for a while. His name is David. And she lived with David in Baltimore. and they were younger at the time, and they would hang out with all their friends, and you have drinks and do all that stuff. And two of David's friends got into a fight at one of their parties, and one took a glass beer mug and picked it up and smashed it over the other's head, and the other guy died, and he ended up going to jail for it and all this stuff. And you go, you got to realize what you're doing in these moments. Is this worth your entire life? Throwing your entire life away for this? I don't think it is. It shouldn't be, for sure. But murder charges for all of them, says Brandon on YouTube. I agree. Like, if you took part in this, if you take part in a fight where physically you see that somebody is down, and then you continue to pummel them, you're at risk of murdering that person, and there should be charges against anybody who does this kind of stuff. All right, we're going to hear from you, your dispatches, and all you have to do to send one to join us on the show is go over to thenewsjunkie.com, like so many of you have today. Let's hear from a couple of you like this one. Here is Last Chance joining the show.
Hey, News Junkies, have an fantastic Friday.
Saturday.
Sean,
Sunday, Monday.
very, very happy birthday, 42nd.
Thank you.
Joy. And listen, the best thing about turning 42
Joy.
is it's followed by 52, 62, 72,
Bro,
and God hopes you
no.
make it to 82. Me? Well, I'm in my 60s, late 60s.
You
So I'll
sound
probably
very
be
young.
checking
He does,
out
doesn't
here
he?
soon. But, buddy, stay on the show as long as you can. Love you.
Isn't that so weird how that works out for some people? Like, some people just have a young voice.
Okay, because he doesn't smoke cigarettes.
It's probably that. It's probably that he lives a healthier life, certainly, than I'm living. You just hear in his voice, he doesn't sound 60. You sound young. Good for you, man.
You are also a very rare case where these early shows, our first 3 years, you had a completely different voice.
Yes, it was much more high-pitched. And
How does that? I still can't wrap my head around it.
I don't know. Maybe some of it is getting comfortable with the sound of your own voice. Like the
Is your
natural
real voice actually
timbre.
still that high pitch,
Yeah.
and you've just been training it to get lower?
Yeah, I've done over the years. I just try to pull it down. as low
As soon as we leave, he's like, "All right, Carney, they're gone."
It's exhausting doing this for 4 hours every day.
You're the anti-Paris Hilton.
That's not.
Let's go over to Butters.
Hey, Sean. Happy birthday. You're not special.
Wow, rude.
That was rude.
Rude. I'll take it though. You still said happy birthday, regardless of how you said it.
Every time you say, "Let's hear from Butters," there's a quote that I think of, and I almost want to say it, but I can't say.
Not on the radio.
No,
it's one of those ones that they won't let us
You don't
say.
shoot someone.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
guys.
yeah. You don't shoot somebody there. No.
Yeah.
Butters was very persistent with that line of thinking. Here's "I love you too," chiming in. What were we gonna say?
No, Butters was the one shooting people.
Oh yeah, he was the one.
Cartman
doing
was
it.
like, "Butter." Not in the
D. I love you too.
Hey there, Sean.
Hey.
This is your birthday song. It isn't very long. Hey.
Boom.
That's all it is. That's all I get. Is that like an Applebee's song? That's the birthday song.
That or Chili's or TGI Fridays.
Have they all changed back now that they can actually sing the happy birthday song?
I can't tell you the last time I celebrated my birthday in any of those places.
Seems a little sad.
That's rude.
I don't mean to
That's
run
rude
it
to say.
Are both of you?
Wait. Hold on. What seems sad? The fact that she hasn't done it in a long time?
No,
or
not that.
Or the
No.
act of celebrating your birthday
The act
there?
of celebrating your birthday at
And
an
I-
Applebee's.
And I thought the latter, and that is you're talking to a lot of people who do that.
I know. I feel bad about
And
it.
they're in towns where that's the hopping spot.
That happens sometimes in smaller towns. Yes, I agree.
Or
but
are you
it seems
celebrating your
sad.
birthday, big guy?
Probably here. I'm getting my hamburger helper dinner. I'm hooked up today. Courtney's making me Chicago dogs after the show.
I noticed that she bought the sport peppers.
Yeah, I haven't had a good Chicago dog in a long time. And then she said,
I'm
"Do
sorry,
you,
Celine, you were going through their groceries?
Yeah, he keeps an eye on everything.
Go through the cabinets during commercial break.
He keeps.
You
an
were
eye-
in the kitchen with me. Don't act like
No, he does that though. He keeps an eye out for all of these things. He'll be like, "Oh, I saw you got Rouse tomatoes or pasta
Rouse is the
sauce.
best,
It's
man.
the best stuff out there."
Locks the doors for the bathrooms, but I guess you guys have to lock the doors for your cabinet.
I'm not stealing their groceries. I just noticed that sport peppers.
If you want to
Somebody's
skim
having
off
Chicago
a little
dogs.
something, that's fine. Yeah, and she's making Chicago dogs after the show. And then she said, "What do you want for your birthday dinner?" And I said, "You know what I want." Why did I say it like that? I didn't say, bitch. I said beef stroganoff, hamburger helper, bam.
God,
favorite.
you're going to have diarrhea
No,
this weekend.
my stomach is strong against it. I grew up on it. It's
42.
like slowly being fed poison throughout your life, and you build up some sort of resistance to it. And then she goes, they had at the grocery store regular hamburger helper beef stroganoff or deluxe hamburger helper beef stroganoff. And she goes, I got the deluxe.
Look at you go.
I said, today's a good day. Today's a good day for me. All right, we got to hear from more of you. We got to get
when we
into
make
this.
love, I'm going to fart a little bit.
It sounds weird when you say that. It sounds,
right.
and I'm sad that I kind of stepped on that just a little bit, so C-Lane can't grab the audio. We'll get to the movie out in theaters this weekend that's going to blow everything up, and a whole bunch more, including somebody else whose dog just recently got stolen. I can't believe this happens the way it does. We'll get into that. It's coming up next on the News Junkie.
Facebook, more than a place to remind you of birthdays. Find us and like us. Real Radio 1041 on Facebook is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
From the Goldsmith Jewelry Shop Traffic Center. Lowest prices on the highest quality jewelry. GoldsmithJewelry.com.
What's happening? I hope you are having a great start to your weekend on this Friday. And right now on the major highways and roads of Orlando, a few things are happening. We are still closed completely on Ham Brown Road. That's at Casablanca Avenue, just north of Reeves. Also, at this time, still seeing those delays, and that's on I-4 westbound approaching State Road 535. From Sand Lake Road, there's an incident reported at mile marker 71. Feeling delays eastbound as well, and at this time, thankfully, the turnpike is clear. Our Safe Touch security line is 866-676-8477. I'm Brian Black.
This report is sponsored by Heron Home and Outdoor.
At Heron Home and Outdoor, we pride ourselves on providing thick, healthy, weed-free lawns. Keeping the grass on your lawn green and your shrubs and trees in tip-top shape is our specialty. Visit myheronhome.com today for a free quote and money-saving offers. Heron Home and Outdoor, your local lawn and pest experts.
Did you know that mortgage guy Don from thatmortgageguyDon.com does a live radio show every Saturday morning? That's right. Each week on Real Radio 104.1, Don and his crew are answering your questions live on the Home Loans Radio Show. And if you're busy on Saturday mornings, don't you worry. You got a shot to listen to all the informative episodes, over 180 to be exact, right there on the website, thatmortgageguyDon.com, or, of course, wherever you download podcasts. Just search the Home Loans Radio Show, and it's with That Mortgage Guy Don. That Mortgage Guy Don, he's pulling back the curtain on the mortgage business. He's explaining the real mortgage process to you because he wants you to know how it works. Now, Don is a mortgage broker. He's not a corner bank or a retail lender, and that means he has direct access to wholesale lenders that consumers do not. Now, chances are very good that you're leaving money on the table, so get the money off the table and back in your hands where it belongs. Start the process today and do it with someone who has your best interest in mind. Go to thatmortgageguyDon.com.
iHeart gives you access to the hottest music, events, and deals. But on June 1st, we're giving you access like never before. It's iHeart Radio Access Day, our 24-hour way of saying thank you for listening. Go to iHeartRadioAccessDay.com today.
You could be joining Ryan Seacrest for a VIP experience at our 2023 iHeartRadio Music Festival in Las Vegas.
Head to iHeartRadioAccessDay.com to register to receive reminders for when experiences like this and more go live this Thursday.
Wildfires can burn more than just trees. While spring is wildfire season in Florida, our state is at risk for wildfires almost year-round. Humans are the #1 cause of wildfire. We all must do our part to reduce the risk and impact of wildfire in Florida. Visit BeWildfireReadyFL.com to learn how to prevent wildfire in your community, yard, and home, and to build an emergency supply kit. It's not about if a wildfire will ignite, but when. Learn how you can be ready for wildfire at BeWildfireReadyFL.com.
So there I was, deep in the heart of the jungle. You know, solving all the puzzles, doing my thing. Then I see it. The lost treasure of Simia. I grab it, hightail it out of there in my Nissan Rogue. Suddenly, arrows. Fire. Now, I know this may sound like an epic tale of adventure, but it's a Nissan sales event ad. The temple crumbles, boom, crash, but I'm too fast with my trusty VC turbo engine.
Get 0% financing for 36 months on select 2023 Nissan Rogue trims. Availability is limited. Shop your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today. For well-qualified buyers, 0% APR financing for 36 months on new 2023 Rogue, excluding S trim and dealer stock. Example, 36 months financing at $27.78 per month per thousand financed. Actual down payment may vary. Subject to residency restrictions and NMAC credit approval. Not all buyers qualify. Dealer contribution may affect actual price set by dealer. Contact dealer for details. Ends 5/31/23.
If you have a family member who is active duty, now is the right time to call Zero Res. Right now, get a 25% military discount. That's 25% off carpet cleaning, tile and grout, upholstery, and oriental rugs. Zero Res, spelled forwards and backwards, it's the right way to clean.
Life is full of ifs. If you see potential in every day, if you push for that promotion, and even bigger ifs like if you say, I do. If you can cash flow like a pro and get paid up to 2 days early, if you can safeguard against surprises and supercharge your savings, the if in life becomes less iffy. Regions Life Banking makes it possible. If you're interested.
Let's talk about the if in life. Regions Bank, embrace the if in life.
Regions Bank, member FDIC.
Hear that? That's the sound of someone experiencing Marco's new bold Magnifico pizzas. Enjoy 2 kinds of pepperoni on the Pepperoni Magnifico. Revel in old world sausage on the new Sausage Magnifico. And rejoice in harmonious layers of savory pepperoni and sausage on the new Ultimate Magnifico. Try new Magnifico pizzas starting at $9.99 at Marcos.com. Marcos, pizza lovers, get it! Price and participation may vary. See store for details.
At Navy Federal Credit Union, our members are at the very heart of our mission. That's why this Military Appreciation Month, we thought you might want to hear a special thank you message from your friends and family.
I want to give a shout out to my brother Will, who's currently serving as a major in the Army. Happy Military Appreciation Month.
Hi, I'm wishing my pops, retired Colonel Stephen Sheehan of the United States Marine Corps, a happy Military Appreciation Month.
And from all of us here, happy Military Appreciation Month. Commitment connects us. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. Insured by NCUA.
Eating good is about more than just tasty food. Eating good is about doing good, too. And that's exactly what Fresh from Florida is all about. Supporting local Florida farmers, creating jobs in our communities, and of course, making sure you can enjoy all the fresh flavors Florida has to offer. Because produce tastes better when it's grown closer to home. So eat good tonight. Look for the Sunny Fresh from Florida logo where you shop. Learn more at followfreshfromflorida.com.
Greedy politicians have never met a tax they didn't like. You need to take steps now to protect your retirement savings from rising inflation, a failing economy, and another ridiculous stock market correction. Thanks to Goldgate Capital, you can easily preserve your wealth. You'll find all the details in Goldgate Capital's free no-obligation special report. Discover how to save your retirement by calling Goldgate Capital at 855-770-GOLD today. That's 855-770-4653.
Only iHeartRadio gives you access to all of your favorite radio stations.
Rover's Morning Glory.
It's The Woody Show.
It's Elliot in the morning.
All of the once-in-a-lifetime events.
iHeartRadio Music Festival.
All of the best free curated playlists.
It's everything that rocks.
All of the great podcasts for every interest.
This is Freddie Prinze Jr. from the Wrestling with Freddie podcast.
All of the mind-blowing contests.
$20,000.
Awesome.
All of your favorite superstars.
This is Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters.
Best of all, it doesn't cost a thing. Download the absolutely free iHeartRadio app now.
If you suffered an injury at a place of business, dial pound law. That's all. Morgan & Morgan.
Radio. 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 104.1.
So I just learned C-Lane, a man who, until a couple of years ago on the show, had never, ever, ever gone to New York City, is once again headed back to NYC.
You are taking advantage of all the lost times. You've been back since we discovered you had never been.
What, like 5 times?
Yeah.
Well, because my wife used to live there, we try to go back like once a year.
Right, yeah, that's your spot that you go to each year. Like, I go to New Orleans.
That's kind of cool.
And you go to New York, you go do all the fun food stuff and hang out there and whatnot.
Yeah, and I will, I'm going to be here.
Yeah, you're not going to go to New York? You could go with C-Lane.
Can I go with you?
You got room for one more, C-Lane?
You can come, but you got to buy your own ticket to Dave Matthews Band.
Oh, you're going to Dave Matthews Band.
Satellite.
Is this the thing that got canceled or something and then rescheduled?
No, there was a scheduling conflict for the Florida shows this year.
Yeah.
So instead, we're going to somewhere new.
Where are they playing?
Forest Hill Stadium in Queens, which is where they used to have the U.S. Open.
Oh,
And
really?
they kind of converted. It was closed for a while, then they kind of converted it into like a music stadium. It looks like half a stadium. It's actually pretty cool looking.
Really? Well, what they're doing right now is there's people out there doing this trick, and I wonder if you're going to be doing this on your New York City vacation. The airlines absolutely hate this trick, and I think I know why, but we got to get into this a little bit. So, are you going to be skip lagging?
I don't know what that is.
What's your guess? The airlines hate skip lagging. It's starting to get really popular.
Skip lagging.
Skip lagging is something that people do when they're flying.
Are you skipping something?
Lagging, I think.
Wait. Hold on.
You're honing in on it.
I'm thinking jet lag.
Well,
Is that
that's what they're playing off of. But
is this the thing where you book a connecting flight, but you don't use the second one?
That is what skip lagging is. So you find a deal for a flight that has a connection, but you don't need the connection. So you get like a good deal on a flight.
Do you end up paying less?
Yeah, sometimes you do. Sometimes you pay less than you would for another flight. And the best option for you is a flight, let's say, that goes from Dallas to Chicago to New York, and you only want to go to Chicago. So you just land in Chicago and you skip lag, which means you skip out on your connecting flight.
Okay, and that works out best for all the standby people.
Right. It does.
it not? The buddy passes.
That is very good for people on standby and people who are waiting to get seats. But the airlines hate it because the airlines want 100% predictability.
Mm-hmm.
They want to know how many asses are in how many seats on that plane. It's an algorithm, man.
Also, I think the airlines, I mean, they're not going to say this out loud. I think the airlines probably don't appreciate the fact that they're getting hoodwinked by their own system.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're like, okay, does it make sense that we offer 2 flights at a lower cost than it would just like in your example? You want to go Orlando, Chicago, New York,
right?
But you just want to go to Chicago. So why is it that it's cheaper to go Orlando, Chicago, New York than just Orlando to Chicago?
It makes zero sense.
And so you're using that against them.
Mm-hmm. I don't understand why this is the case, but it's just something that happens. Bootsy Moonshine says, airlines hate this one simple hack. It's very much like that.
Good job, Bootsy.
Well, here's what my question is. If you have a connecting flight and you skip lag where you leave at the airport where you were supposed to catch your connection, does that put you on the radar for anybody? Does that like make you look suspicious?
No, really?
This came up a couple years ago. That's the only reason I know what this is.
Mm-hmm.
That's a thing. This came up a couple years ago, and the airlines were either threatening to or starting to cancel your returning flight. So if you don't get on the plane and board the plane for the second flight and you skip lag it, they were canceling your return trip.
Really?
You had to buy a new one.
To try to get some leverage over these people who were doing this? Yeah, I understand their point of view here.
Is it possible, like, is there a way to search for flights that allow you to skip lag?
I don't know.
It seems like it's not something that's
They're
part
going to
of
make an app for it
It's
very
built
soon.
into.
Yeah, somebody might, but I see what you're saying, Celine. You're like, if I want to fly from Dallas to Orlando, it's not going to show me all those flights. I have to like accidentally find the flight that would be.
I have to go like Dallas to Miami.
Yes, and then we learned that it lands in Orlando before it goes to Miami. And then I learned I could stop in that spot beforehand. Yeah, you would have to like find the airport that you thought would be next after that connection and search for it that way, which might be a little difficult. This weekend in theaters, The Little Mermaid is back and
look at this thing.
Supposed to make $150 million.
I really am looking forward to this one.
At the box office. I don't know if they changed anything. The first trailer was not great. It was like Sonic the Hedgehog. When they released the first trailer and people were critical, I have half a mind to believe they went back and edited stuff, because one very difficult thing is you have to actually make it look like they're underwater. And that seems hard to explain, but
And expensive.
you know, when somebody's acting, they're obviously not acting underwater. They're not filming this in a pool or something. And then when you show the footage,
It'd be cooler if they were.
you need like that weird texture in the frame to make it look like they're underwater. And in the first trailer, it didn't have it, and it looked kind of weird. I think they fixed that. I think they may have gone back and like tweaked with the movie a little bit to improve things.
Did they fix how Sebastian looks?
I don't know, but
No,
I don't.
he's a real crap.
I'm not on board with the new Sebastian. He looks like
Well,
a
and
murderer.
I saw this morning that it was Scuttlebutt.
Scuttle.
Scuttle.
I think it's just Scuttle.
They don't have that anymore
Who?
for this one.
Wait, who's
the,
Scuttle?
The seagull.
Oh,
The
he's
one
not-
who explains.
No,
the
he was in
fork.
the trailer, wasn't he? I thought we saw the seagull in the trailer.
Hold on, let me
thought so
pull
too.
up the
Maybe I'm
story.
remembering wrong. You have
Because they
Flounder.
released- Yeah.
You have the Scuttle Dude, and you have new songs in this movie. They've added
fun.
songs
Why
this
do they add
time.
songs?
I don't know. I just want to know who's singing.
Guys, we are at the age in which they can add new things.
them. That's fine.
It's
I'm fine with
only
that.
people in our generations that are like, why are you changing something that's so good?
My
Because
only-
it's going to kids.
I don't even care that Little Mermaid's black. Cool, do your thing, whatever. I still say, why, if we're going to do black representation, why don't you give black people the decency and give them the opportunity to have new characters? You know, God forbid we create
it's an
some
old
new.
fairy tale.
Of course, and
It's
I
also
don't.
a
And
fake thing.
I don't care about the swap out. I just believe that we shouldn't give like crumbs for representation. Like, oh, we're redoing this thing. We'll just make the lead character black. Black people deserve their own great
$150
characters.
million is not crumbs.
No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you're taking an existing character and just switching the race on it instead of rewriting something, or not rewriting something, writing something new that can represent those people in a better way. I think that's better, but who cares? I don't want to argue about that. What I do want to argue about is this. You can switch up anything you want in this. You can make Ursula a man if you want, a transgender man. I don't care as much as I care about this. If you take Sebastian and he doesn't have that same accent, I'm gone. I'm not going to be in on this. I'm not going to be able to pay attention to the movie.
So they say that the new Little Mermaid Scuttle isn't a seagull anymore, and the reason
What is
why is a BuzzFeed article that's all pictures.
Yeah, I hate that. Like
So,
8,000 giant pictures.
I can send you the link, and we can.
Somebody says Scuttle is female in the new one. Are they
It's
trolling?
It's turned into a gannet.
Somebody says Scuttle is still there because Happy Meals have him. Maybe it's just not the same kind of bird. You can join us on the show today and tell us what you think about what's going on in the world. Go to thenewsjunkie.com and hit record on your first dispatch right now. Let's see what else changed. They added 3 songs. They said, Poor Unfortunate Souls. That's the Ursula song.
They changed the lyric in that. I
They
think.
changed the lyric because there's like a verse about body language, I guess. I don't remember the lyrics of that song very well.
It was something along the lines of, "If I can't use my voice, how do I get that prince that I don't know?"
I remember it being like a very like deep, like jazzy kind of song.
Oh, unfortunate soul.
Yeah. Ursula was a cool character.
I think
thought.
Melissa McCarthy's gonna kill it.
I've heard that there's not
She's
enough
Ursula?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's
Oh.
playing Ursula. They said Ursula changes the terms of the deal in True Love's Kiss. So they want to make this like damsel in distress stuff fade away. They did this
The
in
True
Aladdin.
Love's HJ.
They wouldn't go that direction. In Aladdin, they did the same thing. Like in Aladdin, at the end, it was kind of like she was saved by the guy or whatever. And in this case, when they redid it, they made it so she's powerful on her own. Which
I
is
couldn't
fine.
get through the first 2 minutes
Of the Will Smith
Aladdin.
one?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was good.
It was very, very CGI and weird to me. So I
Yeah.
really hope that that's not the opening for Little Mermaid.
I think it's going to be kind of the same type of production. And there's a lot of people who aren't on board with this because it's like kind of reality, but that's what they were trying to do. Let's see what else they got. Prince Eric gets a parent, and King Triton isn't just a monarch who loves when his girls do musicals. So they give more character to the King Triton person in the film. But that's going to make big money at the box office this weekend. Okay, when we come back, the next episode with Sabrina, what's coming up on the next episode?
What's coming up on the next episode? Soulja Boy has revealed the song that has made him tons, while a member of B2K has revealed that he B2 unhinged. With The Little Mermaid premiering this weekend, let's dive into the dark details of the original fairy tale, shall we? Plus, the latest numbers in sales and listens of Tina Turner must beg the question, What's death got to do with it? All that and so much more coming up on the next episode.
And that is coming up next on the News Junkie.
Coming up tonight on Real Radio at 7, it's a corporate time with Tom and Dan. Brought to you by Gringos Locos. For locations, go to gringoslocos.com and securedroofingandrestoration.com. Visit their website for your free estimate today. At 8 p.m., it's Bungalower and the Bus. At 9, we all find out what the hell is Angel listening to. Tonight on Real Radio 104.1.
This weather report is brought to you by Mills Air.
Hey everybody, Jamie King here, Fox 35 Storm Center. Forecast update for Central Florida is as follows on this fabulous Friday. It's a wet one at that. Rain chance at 70%. High temps upper 70s to some low end 80s for you. Mostly cloudy skies. Rain chance holds till late tonight to 60%. Mostly cloudy. Lows down to 66. On our Saturday, a high of 81. Mix of sun and clouds. Rain chance 20% or less, mainly before noon. And on Sunday, dry skies and 85. For Fox 35, I'm Fox 35 Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Jamie King.
This report is sponsored by Wawa. A Wawa smoothie is a deliciously smooth way to start the end of your day. Enjoy a delicious Wawa fruit or cream smoothie with Wawa smoothies. Transitions in your day couldn't be smoother. Gotta have a Wawa.
Let me tell you about one of my favorite people in Central Florida, a talented guy, a guy who started a business and just kind of pulled himself up by his bootstraps and wanted to create a business that was honest with its customers. That's Leon Mills, man. He is the best of the best when it comes to just treating his customers the right way and his employees the right way. And you want to support a locally owned, a family-owned and operated company just like that. So when you have some problem with your air conditioner, look, this is going to happen at some point in time. Usually you flail around and Google some stuff and you end up with some company that sends over a technician that you don't really trust in your house for some reason, and you don't really think they're doing a good job, and you think they're trying to rip you off. Go with Mills Air. Mills Air is the place that you need to go to when you have any AC issues. They are a company that's been around since 1992. That's more than 30 years of experience keeping Central Florida cool. And they're a Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always trust the experts at Carrier, and you can always turn to family-owned and operated Mills Air. Call today to schedule your appointment, 407-277-1159. Or find them online at millsair.com.
If you love Florida and you love fun, then might I suggest you pick up a rod and reel and go fishing? Because here in the Sunshine State, fishing, fun, and Florida just go together. And you know what else goes with fishing, fun, and Florida? I'll give you a hint. It starts with an L. That's right, a license. Getting your fishing license opens up a whole lot of fun and new memories, and it's never been easier to get one. Just visit fun.gooutdoorsflorida.com to order yours. And before you know it, you'll be more relaxed than you can even imagine. Casting your line in your local fishing hole, propping your feet up in that rental rowboat, and of course, catching the big one. So go to fun.gooutdoorsflorida.com. Then plan your escape, because fishing is a great way to connect with family, friends, and of course, nature. Your fishing license is just a few clicks away. Order yours today at fun.gooutdoorsflorida.com and enjoy all the fishing, fun, and Florida you deserve.
Looking for more energy? Amino Energy by Optimum Nutrition is now available at 7-Eleven for only $2.49. Or now 3 for $5 through June 27th. From morning wake up to afternoon pick me up, Amino Energy serves up 0 grams of sugar and refreshing fruit flavors. Grab one today at 7-Eleven and get more from your day. There's more of you and you with Amino Energy.
It happens in a matter of seconds, but the aftermath can last a lifetime. Car crash, slip and fall, there's only one Mo you should call, the Mo you know. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Mo DeWitt, Orlando's injury attorney.
What's the best part of a Dunkin' Run? The coffee, the $1 donut, or $2 stuffed bagel minis, or $3 sausage, egg, and cheese? The answer? Yes. $3 offer available on sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich only. Excludes specialty donuts and fancies. Offer valid on medium or larger coffee. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply.
At SimpliSafe, we know during a break-in, every second counts. So our home security system is powered by 24/7 professional monitoring agents who use Fast Protect technology, only from SimpliSafe, to capture video evidence and verify a threat for fast police response. Now, install SimpliSafe your way. Do it yourself or have an expert set it up for you with new Pro Install. Get 20% off any new system with interactive monitoring at simplysafe.com/radio. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Are you suffering from seasonal allergies? Because you're not alone. Experts say pollen season started earlier this year and will last longer, and that folks who've never had issues before are feeling miserable. I'm Martin Hoke, inventor of Navage, the world's only nose cleaner with powered suction. Over 3 million people use Navage to pull saline in one nostril, around the back of the nose, and out the other nostril, helping to flush out allergens, mucus, and germs. Navage helps clear your sinuses quickly and naturally. But what about other people's experiences, like Miss Clement? Quote, I chose Navage because of my persistent allergies. Navage works. While using it, I cut back on allergy meds and occasional shots at my doctor's office. Unquote. That's one of over 120,000 reviews with a 4.6-star average written by people who use Navage to breathe better, snore less, and feel healthier. Stop suffering and try Navage today at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, and Target. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E, clean nose, healthy life.
Did you know you can get your prescriptions for less at your local pharmacy? You can with GoodRx. It's the free app that can save you money on your medications. Just search for your prescription, choose the pharmacy and the price that works best for you, and then show your GoodRx coupon to your pharmacist at the drop-off counter. GoodRx works at over 70,000 pharmacies, including Walmart, Rite Aid, and Walgreens, and it works whether you have insurance or not. It's easy to save. Next time you drop off your prescription, check GoodRx. To start saving today, go to GoodRx.com. GoodRx is not insurance.
Hey shoppers, this is your local farmer letting you know that Florida watermelon is in season right now. Look for the sunny Fresh from Florida logo while you shop. We're going to need a lot more help at checkout.
From the Florida Department of Agriculture.
Wake up, people. You're optimizing every waking hour of your life, from carpooling kids to work to friends and everything in between. You have to get sleep and a bed that can perform as well as you do. Meet the next generation Sleep Number Smart Bed. It effortlessly adjusts to your shape, position, and movements, learning how you sleep, so you learn to sleep better, night after night. Sleep next level, only from Sleep Number. And now during our Memorial Day sale, save 50% on the Sleep Number Limited Edition Smart Bed, plus free home delivery when you add a base. Ends Monday. To learn more, go to sleepnumber.com.
Grab your shades, your flip-flops, and your free iHeartRadio app for the unofficial start of summer 2023. No matter where you go this summer, your favorite radio station, the music you love, and the best podcasts in the world will be along for the adventure. Download the free iHeartRadio app today.
Jesse Kelly here. If given the choice between financial stress or peace of mind, I will always choose peace of mind. That is why I've secured gold and silver from the Oxford Gold Group. Having precious metals in your home safe or in your 401k or IRA should be considered your investment strategy. Simply put, it's a portfolio protection plan. One app, one call, and you pick your precious metals. That's it. You now own real precious metals just like I do. Call 833-404-GOLD. That's 833-404-GOLD.
Elaine and Sabrina know well enough that there's nothing special or unique about today.
No,
there's
not at all.
nothing of note that is happening today.
This is the part where
Just
we
another
say,
day.
it is Sean's birthday,
No,
baby.
it's nothing. Today is just a regular day. We're-
53 years old.
I'm not 53 years old. Oh, what is this? Sean. That song is catchy, too.
It sticks in your head, man.
All right. Thank you for hanging out with us today. And send us a dispatch if you want to join us at any point in time during the show. Go to thenewsjunkie.com to do that. If you miss any of the show, you can go over to thenewsjunkie.com and get the podcast links right there. All right. Let's get into it. Let's do the next episode.
Because there's a lot on TV, and you can't possibly keep up with all of it. Even though you should, because what else are you going to talk about?
That's my dad. I just effed him in that hotel room.
Nothing. Weather's nice. It's time for the next episode with Sabrina.
I cannot explain.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I have no idea.
Smoke weed every day.
Hold up. The next episode brought to you.
I like this new thing where she squints her eyes as hard
Honestly,
as possible.
it makes me dizzy just seeing it.
We're
But
working on the lights. Working on the lights in
Austin,
the
if you
studio.
could hurry up, please.
Unbelievable,
Thank
this guy.
you. Who is also unbelievable, Sean? That
Who?
mortgage guy, Don.
Yeah, that's true.
ThatMortgageGuyDon.com, host of the Home Loans Radio Show. If you're refinancing, buying your first dream home, debt consolidation, and so much more, start the process today with someone who has your best interest in mind. Go to ThatMortgageGuyDon.com. Happy birthday, Sean.
Thank you.
It is I'm so happy to celebrate a 10th birthday with you.
Oh my God!
Isn't that
We
so
have-
weird?
We have known each other for too
9th
long.
birthday, I guess, yeah.
Is it 9?
Yeah.
It's still a long
Our
time.
10-year anniversary is coming up. But
That means
still.
I've known you guys for like a third of your life. Isn't that kind of weird?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
kinda-
because you're like really old.
I'm not that old. I feel old today, though.
Take a shot.
Okay.
Happy birthday
All right.
to many more, and may your years be filled with joy
Uh-huh.
and love and boobs.
Okay. Thank you for that.
That was a good one.
All right.
Now,
29 years.
if I had swapped that for Everclear,
Oh,
that would have been
That would have been awful.
Why did you put
perfect.
so much of that shot? Oh my God.
Take half of it.
He doesn't know how to take half of a shot.
I'm like a robot. When I get a shot in front of me, I go,
if he puts a shot glass to his lips, it returns to the table empty.
it doesn't matter what's
every
in
time.
it. There was marinara sauce in there. I just drink the whole thing every time.
I would have joined you if we were doing shots of marinara. Why didn't you invite me?
Now I want spaghetti. 29 years ago, 1994, the host of this show right here.
Price is Right. No.
Yes, it is. Price is Right. Point for you.
I didn't trust myself.
In 1994, Bob Barker admitted to caressing the breasts of the Price is Right model Diane Parkinson,
Oh,
but denied her charge that he sexually harassed her.
man.
And thus, the age in which you can get away with whatever you wanted.
Be a real kick in the ass if he got Parkinson's and that's the way he dies.
I mean, that's one way to shake a boob.
That would be a real kick in the ass.
Speaking of death, thank you for the segue. Recently passed.
Tina Turner.
Oh, yeah.
What's love got to do?
It's a good song.
Got to do with it.
One of these days, you will learn to cut that song off right
I
in
know,
time for
I
Sean to
know.
go,
No,
"Whoa!"
I'm never going to do it. I know
Next
I'm
week,
doing
no,
it.
next
do
week
it
we'll
every
have a story.
time.
I can't not sing the song.
Yeah.
It's in my bones.
What's death got to do with it? Tina Turner's music has seen a massive spike in sales and listens. This song right here, What's Love Got to Do with It, and Private Dancer are up by hundreds of thousands of percentage points.
Why? It's weird that they picked Private Dancer and not Simply the Best.
Simply the Best is good, but Private Dancer is a really good song.
That song gets
Sing it.
stuck in my Private Dancer. Dance off for money. Do what you want me to do.
It's good.
What's Love Got to Do with It has seen an increase of 230,000%.
Damn.
Also, Private Dancer with 280,000%. The album itself is up almost 274,000%. And Tina Live has seen an increase of 297,000%.
Isn't it weird? It shows you sleeping on stuff. Like
Well, just wait till one of us dies. Our podcast can be number one.
After every single artist dies, which is probably true. After every single artist dies,
Especially if we die on the show.
their music spikes. Just listen to it while they're alive.
Yeah. It's weird because I remember when we found out that that Tina Turner had passed, we got done with the show. I had to stop at a hardware store, and they had one of our sister stations on in the store. And then What's Love Got to Do with It started, and I went, somebody just logged in and started dragging.
Right.
They started.
Get all
They
those songs
just
on.
found out and started going 1 an hour. Let's go.
Well, this man's still alive, and this song apparently making him a bunch of money.
Flow Rider.
No.
No.
Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy
This
is right.
is Soldier Boy. I like this song.
Kiss Me Through the Phone, to be exact, has made him a whole bunch of money. You talked about it in Today I Learned, because I guess this number that's actually like in the song, along with like Mike Jones and the
8675309
was part of some sort of deal.
Yeah, they said that if you're ever at a place and they need you to put in a phone number for like rewards or whatever, if you use this song that you're playing or 8675309, there's always somebody with an account that you could connect to.
So this one is 2008, and he is now proving he wasn't a flash in a pan with the number of other songs that he had. I can't name them.
I only know
Bathe in Apes.
Superman.
Oh, Girl, You Stink, Take a Bath was one of my favorites.
That's the name of one of his songs?
It is brilliant.
I didn't even know that song was by him, but I actually like that.
So he decided to redirect that phone number using the song 678-999-8212 to a fan line that gave him, I guess, a significantly more interactive and immersive experience.
Mm-hmm.
So once people called, based on what he said on this interview with Hip Hop DX, that pivot literally paid off in a big way. And please, Sean, drink every time you hear my number in this direct quote.
Okay.
It used to be my number. It actually was my number at a point in time when I first dropped that song. That was my number.
Oh,
So that number was like a fan line. So every time somebody called my number, I was getting paid off that S. It was like a subscription. You could text it or call it. So I was probably making $100,000 a month.
Damn.
Just people calling my number.
Not bad.
And that's
Jesus.
6 shots when we go to commercial break.
I'm not doing that.
People that can't afford all the money that Soulja Boy was getting for that number in Taylor Swift songs. That was the incorrect button.
No, you just like to play the Brady Bunch song.
Officials are worried. Have you seen those clips on TikTok of everyone who's not inside the concert but surrounding the stadium
How
singing
insane.
the song? I mean, it's thousands of people there.
That's crazy.
And now New Jersey is like, no way, Jose. Anyone who's in the parking lot.
How's New Jersey go?
No way, Jose. Jimtown, laundry. Who's Sam?
Jim Tan Laundry.
Now, videos of the gathering over, I guess, earlier this week shows thousands of people there. Goes viral thanks to TikTok.
You know,
And now-
it's kind of surprising that doesn't happen at more concerts, actually, because
It's going to now.
If you could hear it outside, you're like, okay, maybe I can't afford $1,000 ticket, but we could just like chill outside and hang out and sing the songs. And,
Yeah, not pay anything.
right. Why not?
MetLife Stadium announced that fans wouldn't be able to get near the stadium unless they were holding tickets for the night's concerts. Our parking lots will be at max capacity. Additional unauthorized crowds create traffic and gridlock for everybody.
I mean, honestly, it's not illegal, but because of how just crazy crowded those stadiums and parking lots and stuff get, it's not a terrible idea.
I
to
understand
keep people
the
away.
parking thing. I get that for sure. But what are you going to do? That means they're going to have to take like the streets around it and put another gateway where they ask people for tickets before they get up next to the
That would be
stadium.
so annoying.
So annoying. I'm so glad you got to go at least. Didn't you go?
No, he went,
I went
to
to Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran. He loves Ed Sheeran.
What you could
He's
do
gone twice,
is go
at least.
go to the housing marketplace.
Yeah.
Because guess what's there?
The Brady Bunch house.
Taylor
Yeah.
Swift.
The Brady Bunch house is on the market again now. If you remember, this was on sale back in 2018 when HGTV outbid Lance Bass in order to buy the show
Really?
for another show called The Very Brady Renovation, in which they made the inside look just like it did on the original show. And now they flip it.
Quick question to
So-
both of you. Be honest here. There are no
Okay.
winners. There are no losers. Do you have any idea what it looks like inside the Brady Bunch house?
I remember the living room.
So you have
Was
seen
it-
an
was it-
episode of the Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
You have seen Sealand?
I've seen the movies.
All right. I haven't even seen the movies.
You're that age.
No, I'm not. What time was Brady Bunch on? 70s or something?
Probably about 32 years ago.
No way. No how. There's no way that it was on my time.
Not no way, no how.
Shut up.
HGTV
It's
paid
my birthday. Leave.
$3.5 million for the house in North Hollywood. Spent about $2 million to renovate it, and now they're selling it for $5.5 million. And you have to live in a house that looks exactly like the Brady Bunch.
I don't understand this, and here's why. They did this one time famously with the Simpsons house, right? They took a house and they completely redid it as a Simpsons
was
house.
hideous.
And they gave it away in a competition. And the Simpsons fans all got into this. And the person that won chose the alternate route, which was to get the amount of money that the house was worth. And then they just had to sell the house because they didn't want that as a prize. Who would really want to live inside of a TV house?
Here's the thing, though. At least the Brady Bunch house looks like a livable house. the Simpsons house.
That was crazy
They
looking.
painted it to look like the cartoon house.
With the vibrant colors.
It
and stuff.
was just horrendous.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Are you guys done?
Yeah, sorry.
Because I've ran out of time now.
Sorry, I did. No, keep going.
For a week straight, I've been trying to do this Eurovision GPT song.
Can you do it a little later on in the show?
No, it's done. It's
No,
dead now.
no, don't do that.
No, I'm going to use
It's
the bed
my
now.
birthday.
I'm going to sing a birthday song to you instead of the boot.
Oh, all right. Okay, we're ready.
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Why isn't it playing?
I have no idea why it's not playing. I can't help you. Is it muted on the board?
Guys. Yes. It's Sean's birthday.
True.
It's Sean's birthday. He's 100 years old.
That's not true.
He's gonna crap his pants.
True.
Multiple times a day. He's gonna contemplate whether he is straight or gay.
Good God.
Cause that's old man stuff.
Is it old man stuff?
On the boob tube.
You just get to that age?
I like how she's just sticking with the effects mic for the boob tube.
Series finale of The Marvelous Mrs. Maywolf. Is she's gonna be marvelous?
You don't hear
I really don't care to do the
boob tube like that?
I mean, do you guys?
No,
I mean, we all
forget
have
it.
Google.
You don't have to do it. Yeah, you don't have to end with the boob tube.
Oh, should I stop this now?
You could do whatever you want. This is your
I just
world.
don't think everyone when people listen to the boob tube that they like.
So stop doing
hear it. All right, fine, I will.
Do Sabrina's song of the day at the end. Do whatever you want. Sabrina's song of the day could be.
Sabrina's song of the day. To that I say good day. A double rhyme day.
Triple.
And to that I say have a great day.
Or quadruple.
Follow your dreams on me on Instagram at Sabrina Amber. I feel like I'm losing followers. Most importantly, stay with me, America.
Smoke weed every day.
Thank you, Sabrina.
The fifth day.
When we come back, it is time for This Week in Florida. And that's all I'm going to tell you about it. I'm not going to do any more of a pitch that takes away from C-Lane's intro to the segment. I'm just going to tell you.
This week in Florida, super cool. Gonna tell you about Florida, you fools.
Say something about the Sunshine State.
Sunshine State.
Damn it! Take a tour.
Sunshine State. Take a tour around the Sunshine State. C-Lane. Super cool.
Spiking that thing in the pool.
All right, This Week in Florida coming up next on the News Junkie.
It's almost time for Access Day on June 1st. That means huge savings from the brands you know and love, and once-in-a-lifetime giveaways and experiences from iHeartRadio. Go to iHeartRadioAccessDay.com now to register to receive reminders for when deals go live.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
What's happening? I hope you are having a great start to your weekend on this Friday. And right now on the major highways and roads of Orlando, a few things are happening. We are still closed completely on Ham Brown Road. That's at Casablanca Avenue, just north of Reeves. Also, at this time, still seeing those delays. And that's on I-4 westbound approaching State Road 535. From Sand Lake Road, there's an incident reported at mile marker 71. Feeling delays eastbound as well. And at this time, thankfully, the turnpike is clear. Our Safe Touch security line is 866-676-8477. I'm Brian Black.
This report is sponsored by Fresh from Florida.
Make quick and easy family meals with the tastiest flavors of Florida. Look for the sunny Fresh from Florida logo where you shop and find delicious, refreshing recipes for what's in season at followfreshfromflorida.com.
From the Florida Department of Agriculture.
This earful of Real Radio is sponsored by Wass's Meat Market, the best place to buy a big green egg.
iHeart gives you access to the hottest music, events, and deals. But on June 1st,
we're giving you access like never before. It's iHeartRadio Access Day, our 24-hour way of saying thank you for listening. Go to iHeartRadioAccessDay.com today.
Mills Air has been in business for over 30 years. On behalf of iHeart's Access Day, they'll be offering our listeners a special offer of up to $3,500 off new AC units. A Carrier factory authorized dealer. Turn to the experts. For more information, go to millsair.com.
Eating good is about more than just tasty food. Eating good is about doing good, too. And that's exactly what Fresh from Florida is all about. Supporting local Florida farmers, creating jobs in our communities, and of course, making sure you can enjoy all the fresh flavors Florida has to offer. Because produce tastes better when it's grown closer to home. So eat good tonight. Look for the Sunny Fresh from Florida logo where you shop. Learn more at followfreshfromflorida.com.
Welcome to IKEA. Enjoying the spring weather?
Yeah, maybe too much. I got really excited and invited my entire office over for a barbecue.
Oh, well, our Get Ready for Summer sale has offers going on now through 5/29 on outdoor essentials, summer dining, indoor furniture, and more. You'll be barbecue ready without breaking the bank.
I think you just earned yourself an invite.
Nice. Visit IKEA-USA.com/getreadyforsummer to do summer your way. Offer valid now through 5/29 U.S. only while supplies last. Selection may vary by store and online. See store on IKEA-USA.com for complete terms. Restrictions apply.
Hear that? That's the sound of water coming from leaking pipes. Hi, this is Pete from Repipe Specialists. Let's end those leaks and the damages they can cause to your walls, ceilings, and floors by replacing those old, corroded, or brittle pipes with high-quality new ones. With over 30 years of experience and work that's guaranteed for life, Repipe Specialists will expertly and seamlessly repipe your entire home in just 1 to 2 days. Call us by this Saturday to save 20%. So long, water-dripping drum solos. If you have leaks or even low water pressure, call Repipe Specialists now at 407-337-4020 to schedule a free home estimate and to save 20% on your entire job, plus zero down, zero interest financing for the first 18 months on approved credit, local and insured. Call 407-337-4020 or go to repipe.com. That's 407-337-4020. Repipe.com. Repipe Specialists, making your repipe job fast, seamless, and simple. That's our specialty.
At Wells Fargo, if you accidentally overdraw your account, we give you an extra day grace period to avoid the overdraft fee. What if everything came with an extra day?
Sunday night and I have the Sunday scaries.
Honey, don't be scared. Every weekend comes with an extra day now.
All right. TGI Sunday.
It helps to have an extra day. When it comes to overdrafts, you can with Wells Fargo.
Visit wellsfargo.com/getextra to learn more. Terms and conditions apply. Subject to timing requirements and the bank's funds availability policy. Wells Fargo Bank N.A. member FDIC.
If you're a pro that paints, the Home Depot is here to save you money. Paint stores try to convince you you're getting a good deal by offering deep discounts on paint, but what they don't tell you is the starting price is too high to begin with. The real question is, how much are you paying per gallon? Nobody beats the Home Depot's price per gallon on Behr paint, guaranteed. We offer everyday low prices on every gallon of top-rated Behr paint, stains, and primers. Plus, our pros earn discounts through our Pro Extra Paint Rewards program. That's the value of the Home Depot. How doers get more done. U.S. only. See store for details.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here. So fired up to introduce you guys to Life Imaging FLA up from South Florida, where they've been saving lives weekly. How do they do it, you ask? Well, they save lives with their FDA-approved state-of-the-art low-dose radiation CT scanner that can easily detect heart disease and cancer before a patient shows any symptoms, and it only uses a fraction of the radiation of most CT scanners. Even better, no dyes, you don't have to get undressed, and it only takes about 10 minutes. No question, early detection saves lives because 1 out of 3 people will die from heart disease, and the worst part is, in 30 to 40% of those heart attacks, the first symptom is sudden death. Call Life Imaging FLA for your free heart scan. It's a value of $699 and only has a few minimum requirements. From your cell phone, call pound 250, say the keyword free heart scan. That's pound 250. Just say the keyword free heart scan and you'll be connected in seconds. Do this for you and all of your loved ones. Get that peace of mind with prevention with Life Imaging FLA. You'll have the option to receive a one-time auto dial text message from iHeartMedia.
If you're the victim of a car crash, never rush to settle with the insurance companies and never settle for just any attorney. Demand Anna Jar Levine. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
In Office Orlando.
Mills Air has been in business for over 30 years. On behalf of iHeart's Access Day, they'll be offering our listeners a special offer of up to $3,500 off new AC units. A Carrier factory authorized dealer. Turn to the experts. For more information, go to millsair.com.
Friday through Monday at Old Navy, get 50% off everything. That's 50% off everything you need for summer style. Hurry, it's this weekend only at Old Navy. Valid 5/26 to 5/29. Excludes gift cards today and 2 only deals. TWO. Clearance register lane items, jewelry, and sunglasses.
Get peace of mind for life with the new lifetime warranty at Sutherland Nissan Orlando.
Broadcasting live from the injury law firm of Kaufman and Lind Studios. Why Kaufman and Lind? Because you deserve better. Contact them at whenyouneedus.com or dial pound 546 on your cell phone. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts.
Thank you for hanging out with us. We appreciate you as always. And if you'd like to give me a little present for my birthday, you know what you could do? You could go sign up for secret shows. You can find out more about that over at thenewsjunkie.com. If you use the promo code 1 week, you'll get a first week free there, and that would be greatly appreciated. If not, just enjoy yourself because we're going to do This Week in Florida in just a second. And I'm not going to take away his intro. I'm not going to do that to him today.
No way, Jose.
I tried not to take away any stories from him even. I held back like 2 different ones.
Man,
I could have taken.
you know what was like over and over posted when I was doing my research for This Week in Florida?
What's that?
Which story from this week do you think stuck out the most to people?
I mean, was it the Ron DeSantis stuff?
No, it was one of the first stories we did this week about a guy just trying to take a little peep.
Oh, the guy who got his arm bit off by the alligator.
That one was posted so many times.
And the guy was very nonchalant about it, strangely enough. I don't know why, but he certainly was. Okay, are you ready to go?
I am ready, Sean.
Let's do This Week in Florida.
Giving you a recap of the most groan-worthy stories in the state. It's This Week in Florida.
Yeah, that's right. Let's get right into it. No intro.
Man, I could have taken it the whole time.
You could have. It's the weekend's here. It's time to take a trip around our great state, the Sunshine State, and see some of the craziness that has gone on in the past 7 days or so. And there's a lot of talk about banning books lately.
That's true. That's been in the conversation.
Which books are on the ban list? And now there's a poem that has been banned, and we've all heard it because it was the poem that Amanda Gorman read. Does that name sound familiar?
Yes, from Joe Biden's inauguration.
Correct.
Yeah.
It was the poem that...
I wanted to call her the young black woman, but she's not. I don't think she's as young as she looked. She looked almost like a teenager to me, but
that's what I thought, too.
I don't believe she is.
The poem that was read by poet Amanda Gorman at President Joe Biden's inauguration has been banned from an elementary school after the objections of just one parent.
I know. This is how this works now. It's like the Title IX thing or Title 11, I forgot which one it was, that we talked about not too long ago, where one person was responsible for thousands of complaints, and these people they have nothing better to do.
The Miami Herald reports the poem titled The Hills We Climb was removed from the K-5 curriculum after local parent Daly Salinas challenged it as inappropriate for students. A district spokesperson told the Herald it would impact one school. Salinas also challenged 4 other books, which include the ABCs of Black History, Cuban Kids, Countries in the News, Cuba, and Love to Langston, for what she claimed were filled with indirect hate messages inspired by critical race theory.
And those were denied, right? I think the other ones were denied, and one they moved from the elementary to the middle school section.
Possibly. But there's nothing offensive in that.
No, not at all. Not in the slightest.
In fact, I tried very hard to find something offensive in the poem.
No, there was nothing at all.
And the only thing close to being offensive in the poem is this line. We will not march back to what was, but move to what shall be. A country that is...
Punch.
No. I thought you were getting to the controversial part by saying the C word.
No.
I didn't know she did that.
We will not march back to what was, but move to what shall be. A country that is bruised but whole, benevolent but bold, fierce and free.
Butthole.
I didn't know that was in there.
Bruised butthole about our country. This country is whole.
Yeah, portions of our country are like a bruise.
Yeah. So, but anyway, Jacksonville is not having a great week, especially the jail in Duval.
Duval.
That's right. There's a guy, and this is scary. I didn't actually think of stuff like this happening.
Are you scared?
I'm not scared, but I mean, people who are in this situation.
It sounded like you were scared.
It's a little scary for people in this situation. You see a family of a Jacksonville man says he died after going 2 days in the Duval County Jail without the medication he needed to survive. Dexter Berry, 54 years old, was the recipient of a heart transplant.
Holy cow.
And so they booked him in the jail, and he needed to be taking his anti-rejection meds.
Yeah, that's a very, very serious thing, obviously.
For any organ transplant, but I mean a heart. That's incredibly important that they would have that.
My sister had a liver transplant.
I was going to ask you.
Listen to the show, you know.
Does your sister still take meds for that?
For the rest
it's a
of her
lifelong
life.
thing because she had that very young, right?
Yep. She was early 20s, I think. You have to take those for the rest of your life. And I've actually never thought about that until this moment.
So weird.
When you go to prison, they need to be 1,000% on top of the ball of what medications do you have, and then they need to make sure they're giving you those medications.
Barry's daughter said, never in a million years would we thought would lose our dad, let alone in the way that he passed. Police footage shows Dexter Berry in the back of a police car telling the officer he has to have his medication. I take rejection medicine for my heart transplant.
Dude.
I can't miss no doses.
His family is going to clean up in that lawsuit.
Yeah, this happened back in November, but I guess the family's like coming out about it now, and I'm sure the lawyers are on this.
Yeah, that's a good case.
Which is unfortunate.
For a bad reason.
We know that Wednesday was the big announcement, but it wasn't the only announcement by Governor Ron DeSantis on Wednesday. Because he announced the opening of the 2023 Florida Python Challenge.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's get some big snakes.
I'd kill one.
I think it'd be fun to do. I would have to be like babied.
You two talk so much, and you would be the first Floridians strangled by a python because you did it wrong.
That's why I would need somebody.
I can't say I don't see it happening.
That's why I need like a real man to hold my hand hypothetically.
We need like a guide. We need somebody to go.
You were there for the picture once the snake is dead.
I mean, like I'll pull the trigger, but I think you got to load the gun for me. You got to.
It's like when rich people go fishing. Somebody else is putting the worm on the hook, you know, and then taking the fish off too.
So I mean, if you have such a guide. The competition runs from August 4th through the 13th, but it's open for registration now. Participants will have the chance to remove invasive Burmese pythons from the Everglades, and it's open to professional and novice participants. So, we're
Are we even categorized as novice?
We would be.
Or beginner, maybe?
Is beginner before novice?
Wait, what do you do? What do you kill them with? You use like one of those...
Your bare hands.
Bang sticks?
No, that's alligators.
No.
Scissors? You got to use something aggressive to kill one of these pythons.
I mean, if you can use, it would be hard for scissors.
You'd be cutting for a while.
I think the skin is really tough.
This is why we need a guide.
We need a guide. We also need online training. You have to complete to complete some online training that's required to compete in the Python Challenge. But after that, we're good to go.
We're killing snakes.
Catch some snakes. Over in West Palm Beach, a man from Royal Palm Beach was accused of exposing his sexual organs at the Metropolitan Condos apartment complex, only a block away from a School of the Arts in downtown West Palm. John Celius, 31 years old, was arrested by a West Palm Beach Police Department, and he posed for this mugshot. That's him.
The flash was on?
Yeah. After a worker saw Celius on the apartment complex's
it looks
camera
like
system.
The person who takes the mugshots flashed their boobs at him, right? When they hit the button.
Yeah.
It was like,
it looks like he just got the bill at an expensive restaurant.
What? $1,000?
Huh? But no, he didn't get a bill at an expensive restaurant. He got arrested for walking around naked. They say they saw him on the complex's camera system completely nude. A worker told the nude man, "Get out of here," over the intercom, which he quickly did and left, and then the cops caught up with him later and arrest happened.
Best part of this story, I don't know if it was in the end somewhere, but when he went back to jail, he got in trouble for masturbating in the jail cell, too.
Oh,
So
yeah.
He kept going.
Is that not?
Is that part in there?
You
No.
can't do that.
Yeah,
no?
they said when he was at the jail, he kept going.
Officers viewed the surveillance footage and noticed Celius wearing a Florida Gators long-sleeve shirt. Police also watched footage conversing with a resident outside the complex, then completely undress and fondle himself for a few minutes before leaving, according to the thing. It doesn't say anything about him.
Yeah. It was another story that said that afterwards he went to jail and did it in the jail cell, too.
There's another guy who was arrested in Marion County who claims, and then, if what he says is correct, we have some questions. But we might have a time traveler on our hands.
Oh, really?
That's right. Ocala police say...
Big if true.
Daniel Dinkins. That's a rough name to grow up with.
Old Dinkins.
Daniel Dinkins, he claimed to be a time traveler when he was arrested. And what he did was he threw a brick through a window of an Ocala home earlier this month to save a baby sleeping in the room from a future event. He didn't really go into details about the future event.
I trust him.
So many events file under that future.
He also admitted to swimming in the victim's pool. I don't know how that factored into saving the baby from this future event, but he's a time traveler. He knows better than we do. Probably had to swim in the pool for some time travel-y reason.
I'm sure this guy's legit. I can't question it.
With a name like Dinkins, I would trust him. He's been charged with burglary. A Fort Lauderdale woman is constantly trying to outdo herself. You once you hit certain milestones, some people give up, and then there's this Fort Lauderdale woman who said, "Nuh-uh, I could do better.
She's dedicated.
I can outdo myself," and that's exactly what this 38-year-old woman has done. She was caught driving under the influence of alcohol.
Oh,
and she's done this before, and she's done this before with kids in the car.
Oh, nice.
In fact, the last time
how are those kids doing?
The last time she
They're
got
all dead.
Caught. No, I think they're alive. I would assume.
Memorize those buttons.
Hey, if he reads the rest of the story and they're dead, I get points.
All right, I'll give you your points. The last time she was caught driving under the influence of alcohol, she had 3 kids in the car. And this time, she was caught driving with 7 unrestrained kids. Not only doubled the kid count, added one. The children were between the ages of 3 and 6 years old, not restrained when Mia Zodi and White crossed over a raised curbed median into oncoming traffic and crashed into another car Sunday in Coral Springs. Police officers reported they smelled alcohol coming from White's breath, and during a phone conversation heard her say, "I was drinking," which is what you should always say.
Yeah, that'll do it to you.
That'll really kind of button up the case against
Unless you go, water. Can't use that in court. Am I right?
Yeah.
You're right. They searched the car and found a closed glass of beer in the center console and spilled alcohol on the driver's seat. Her most recent DUI with children in the car was just last month.
Jesus, imagine that sentence being in a story about you. Her most recent DUI with children in the car. Like, the multiple times she's done
How is she still allowed to be around children?
Yeah, how does she have her license still?
That is a good question. Assistant State Attorney Eric Linder said 2 of the 3 children who were with White when she was arrested in April in Coconut Creek were among the 7 who were with her during the wrong way crash. So at least 2 of them
Are
still
they her children?
No points.
Tell me that she owns some sort of daycare.
Yeah, that's frightening.
That would be it'd be a discount daycare.
I would hope so.
These days. Ron DeSantis did not have a good time in his announcement that he would be running for president. The worst kept secret. The Twitter feed was just god-awful.
There were some technical difficulties.
And then his advisor decided this would be a good time to argue with teenagers on Twitter.
Oh, I do this too.
You do that?
Yeah. Oh, that's me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That was you?
I thought that was C-Lane.
My
apologies. That was perfectly timed.
My apologies. I thought that was you.
I was like, am I supposed to read it more dramatically now? Christina Pushaw, top advisor to Ron DeSantis, argued with a 16-year-old Trump supporter about Botox and Ukraine on Twitter just a day after the Florida governor launched his campaign for the presidency.
All in one show, Botox and Ukraine.
Hey, let me tell you something real quick. All of the people who want to go after a woman for getting Botox, you might want to dial it back, okay? This
Yeah.
is like 9 out of 10 women these days get Botox, and there's nothing weird about that at all.
A lot of dudes do, too.
A lot of guys do, too, yeah. Botox is becoming like a very, very normal thing.
Oh, yeah.
Just wait till I give you a present later.
But get Botox?
You're getting Bobo, baby.
That's right. We're getting rid of your bitch brows. So we won't be able to know when you're a bitch. Christina Pushaw started the argument on Thursday after...
That sounds dirty.
GOP Josh, a 16-year-old supporter of former President Donald Trump, asked how much of the $1 million destablishment... That's a new DeSantis one.
I haven't heard that.
That's a bad one. How much of the $1 million raised yesterday will go towards your Botox? And she quipped back, does your mom know what you're doing on the internet? Just ignore it. It just make you seem
people can't do that.
Stupid.
You know how it is when somebody comes after you on Twitter. You're like, you should.
Yeah, but I have excuses.
Yeah, but she's
liquid ones.
She's a professional, and you should expect more. Right?
There's a man arrested for posing as a wrestling coach so he could use the gym at a high school. I guess didn't have access to any other gyms. Last but not least, in This Week in Florida, in Gainesville, a man is charged with attempted murder after Alachua County sheriffs say he stabbed his roommate in the neck while dressed as a cat. According to the arrest report, the victim was in his room on Tuesday when Omar Gutierrez walked up behind him wearing a cat costume. Gutierrez then plunged a knife into the back of his roommate's neck.
Jesus, man.
The victim asked why he stabbed him, and he said it was instinctual.
Because I'm a dog.
A cat in this case.
The roommate called 911, and when emergency crews arrived, he was pouring blood from his neck. He was rushed to the hospital. And then, in a weird twist of story, the victim submitted this story to Fark himself.
Are you kidding me? Is that true?
That's what it says on the headline.
Wow.
It said, bonus, I am the person who got stabbed by the cat man, and that's it for this week in Florida.
Thank you, C-Lane. I'll post...
We got to get him on the phone.
I'll post a video of the cat guy who...
okay, the cat stabbed or the guy dressed as a cat was stabbed?
The guy who dresses as a cat stabbed the other person and then
Oh.
claimed it was instinctual because he's a cat, and that's why he ended up doing that. I'll put the photo, or the video rather, of like that guy getting arrested in the cat suit. He was still wearing that when he got arrested, up on See It Now at thenewsjunkie.com.
Perfect.
When we come back, well, at some point here, we got our friend Mo DeWitt of the DeWitt Law Firm joining us.
Also, at some point, we have birthday gifts because I wasn't able to give you yours yet.
Okay, well, whenever you'd like to do that. You want to do that when we come back? Do you want to do that later on?
It's whenever I want.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Okay, I guess I want to do it right now, Sean.
No, not right now. We gotta take a break.
Exactly. So tell me
whenever
when you're ready.
want, other than right this moment.
Whenever works for the weekends. Recording.
Anytime works for the weekends.
Curtain back down.
Yeah,
Maybe we'll talk about this in the commercial.
All right, we'll figure this out. We'll sort this out. We got a lot of stuff to get
Never
to.
seen a gift giving be so difficult.
Me either.
It's all coming up next on the News Junkie.
Something on your mind? Text us at 77031. Standard data and message rates apply. Real Mobile is powered by Orange Buick GMC and OrangeBuickGMC.com. We are professional grade.
From the Goldsmith Jewelry Shop Traffic Center. Lowest prices on the highest quality jewelry. GoldsmithJewelry.com.
What's happening? I hope you are having a great start to your weekend on this Friday. And right now on the major highways and roads of Orlando, a few things are happening. We are still closed completely on Ham Brown Road. That's at Casablanca Avenue, just north of Reeves. Also, at this time, still seeing those delays. And that's on I-4 westbound approaching State Road 535. From Sand Lake Road, there's an incident reported at mile marker 71. Feeling delays eastbound as well. And at this time, thankfully, the turnpike is clear. Our Safe Touch security line is 866-676-8477. I'm Brian Black.
This report is sponsored by Fresh from Florida.
Hey shoppers, this is your local farmer letting you know that Florida watermelon is in season right now. Look for the sunny Fresh from Florida logo while you shop. We're going to need a lot more help at checkout.
From the Florida Department of Agriculture.
Business owners, you know as well as I do, you could always use a little bit of help. And Insperity is always there to help. If you're feeling the pressures of growing your business, they will be there for you. It's tough to maintain momentum and still keep your employees engaged, but Insperity can help. They put over 35 years of HR experience to work. They want to help you with hiring, training, HR administration, and compliance while giving your employees competitive benefit options. When your people thrive, your business can adapt and prosper. With Insperity, nothing seems impossible. This is scalable HR, employee benefits, HR technology. Insperity, it's HR that makes a difference.
It's time to soak up those unofficial start of summer vibes with the free iHeartRadio app. Take your favorite radio station wherever you go and never miss the music you love, the latest news, or a chance to win the hottest prizes. Turn up the perfect summer soundtrack for your road trips, pool parties, and cookouts with specially curated playlists. Plus, dive into the world of podcasts and discover captivating stories that will keep you entertained for hours on end. So grab your shades, slather on the sunscreen, and make this summer unforgettable. Download the free iHeartRadio app now.
Wildfires can burn more than just trees. While spring is wildfire season in Florida, our state is at risk for wildfires almost year-round. Humans are the #1 cause of wildfire. We all must do our part to reduce the risk and impact of wildfire in Florida. Visit BeWildfireReadyFL.com to learn how to prevent wildfire in your community, yard, and home, and to build an emergency supply kit. It's not about if a wildfire will ignite, but when. Learn how you can be ready for wildfire at BeWildfireReadyFL.com.
Dunkin' Iced Radio, take one.
Dunkin' Iced Coffee is... Ooh, sorry, one more time? Dunkin' Iced... Ooh, Kelly, we're trying to record a timely summer-focused radio spot for Dunkin' Iced. Can you stop with the shaking?
But this is the sound a Dunkin' Ice makes. Maybe you should keep it in?
Well, yeah, that's actually a pretty good idea. Try all the Dunkin' refreshers, iced coffees, cold brews, and lattes. Dunkin' Iced. America runs on Dunkin'.
Who's ready for a new sensation? All over the nation, everyone's seeing inflation. In fact, RC Hill Mitsubishi is just about the only place prices are going down. It's my deflation celebration event, and it means you could drive a new Mitsubishi for just $5 down, and that's less than a carton of eggs. For your peace of mind, all new Mitsubishis come with a lifetime limited warranty. Listen closely to my declaration and join my deflation celebration, because you can ditch your current ride and drive a car you love for just $5 down. My dealer next door credit approval process is free of frustration because we work with the lenders who want to approve your application with rates as low as 1.9%. Right now, you could drive a nicer, newer car for just $5 down. Come to my deflation celebration. But hurry so I can help you beat inflation today. I'm RC Hill Mitsubishi. 2 locations, DeLand and Ocala. Central Florida's first choice for new Mitsubishis. Visit me at rchill.com. That's rchill.com.
Credit requires bank approval. Vehicle purchase price determines actual trade allowance. Negative equity may be refinanced. See dealer for details.
The #1 cause of accidents is distracted driving, like cell phones, eating, and playing with the radio. So leave it right here on Real Radio. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.com. Mo DeWitt, Orlando's injury attorney.
So there I was, deep in the heart of the jungle. You know, solving all the puzzles, doing my thing. Then I see it. The lost treasure of Simia. I grabbed it and hightailed it out of there in my Nissan Rogue. Suddenly, arrows. Fire. Now, I know this may sound like an epic tale of adventure, but it's a Nissan sales event ad. The temple crumbles, boom, crash, but I'm too fast with my trusty VC turbo engine.
Get 0% financing for 36 months on select 2023 Nissan Rogue trims. Availability is limited. Shop your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today. For well-qualified buyers, 0% APR financing for 36 months on new 2023 Rogue, excluding S trim and dealer stock. Example, 36 months financing at $27.78 per month per thousand financed. Actual down payment may vary. Subject to residency restrictions and NMAC credit approval. Not all buyers qualify. Dealer contribution may affect actual price set by dealer. Contact dealer for details. Ends 5/31/23.
Hello, Floridians. Today is a good day to do great things. Yes! Like scheduling the dentist appointment you've been putting off for 2 years.
Oh, man.
Like finally fixing that creaky door that drives you crazy. Like getting that massage you definitely deserve. Oh, yeah. Or taking time to make sure that your air conditioner is ready to beat the heat all summer long. Do something great today, right now, by booking your $159 AC rejuvenation at CoolToday.com.
Call today, cool today, CoolToday.com.
If there's anything better than getting a few of your favorite things from McDonald's, it's getting a few of your favorite things from McDonald's for less in the McDonald's app. Delicious. Order in the McDonald's app today. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Use mobile order and pay on the McD app and get 30% off any purchase of $5 or more, like a steak, egg, and cheese bagel meal. At participating McDonald's, valid once a day through 12/31/23, excludes tax, must opt into rewards.
The McCafe Oreo Frappe has altered my brain chemistry. It's got tasty mocha, a hint of coffee, and Oreo cookie pieces. All of this deliciousness is blended with ice, then covered in whipped topping and even more Oreo cookie pieces. Whoa, that's cold. Brain Frappe! Hurry, the McCafe Oreo Frappe is back for a limited time. Use the McDonald's app and get 20% off your order of $1 or more. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Offer valid 5/1/23 through 12/31/23 at participating McDonald's. Valid one time per day until supplies last. Oreo is a trademark of Mondelez International Group used under license.
Amino Energy by Optimum Nutrition is now available at your local 7-Eleven for $2.49. Or now 3 for $5 through June 27th. Amino Energy has 0 grams of sugar and delicious fruit flavor. Get more from your morning with Amino Energy.
Hi, I'm Pastor Jeff Shreve, and I invite you to follow me as we pursue wisdom and peace through Pray.com's new podcast, Weekly Wisdom. Every week, we will embark on a journey through the Bible to discover encouraging truths and wisdom to last a lifetime. The Bible says wisdom is like a teacher standing at the gate, calling for us to hear her words before it's too late. Will you answer that call? Listen to Weekly Wisdom with Pastor Jeff Shreve on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Best price the first time. OrangeBuickGMC.com. We are professional grade.
For just a second here, just for like a short period of time. Nobody say anything about this, but I just wanted to dangle this out there for everybody.
All right.
I have never been this drunk on the show before. The Everclear, like nailing the coffin to me. I've and I'm trying to keep it together over here, but Austin sabotaged me with a alley-oop from C-Lane. Yeah, I definitely do. I 100% do.
I say we ride this train.
I'm already on it, so I mean, I might as well. But now we got Moses here. We got to try to be professional.
I mean, you're holding it together pretty well over there.
Am I? Are you convinced?
I'm fairly convinced.
Because I'm seeing double almost over here.
Okay. Don't be dramatic.
I'm not being dramatic.
Yes, you are.
All right, you know what? Catch up with me then. Have a shot of Everclear.
No, absolutely not.
All right. Well, then
I got a show to do tonight. Like,
you're not going to know how
thank
this
you.
feels. It's a little bit wobbly today. Moses, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Shut up. Just let me get away with it today. All right? Let me get away with it. Moses, thank you for hanging out with us.
Good to be here.
We appreciate you. It's only going to get weird from here. You brought me a giant pink bag.
Well, I know pink's your favorite color.
It is. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I do
Got you
appreciate that.
a little something for the studio. Maybe
is it really?
maybe the bedroom, depending on your prerogative.
Should I open this now?
Yeah.
It couldn't hurt.
For the bedroom. For the bedroom. Oh, my God.
Or studio.
Or the studio. Okay, it feels like there's multiple things here. Oh, a card? Look at
Beautiful card. Really heartfelt.
I never get my name on the cards.
That was a lot of extra.
No one ever writes my name on the cards.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy. All right, here we go.
Well, what if I spelled it?
Sabrina's pulling up your card.
It's with a U, right?
No, it's not. SHAWN. It says, "You're so kind, caring, and fun." It looks a little bit like a Frozen themed card here. It must be a princess thing. Hope your birthday is royally perfect. Love, Moses. Well, thank you, Moses. I love you too.
I know you look at yourself as a princess.
I
so
do.
I got your princess card.
At least other people look at me as a princess. I'll take that. Oh, what do we got here? Something in here. I'm trying to finesse it out. Oh,
It's a lot of
lot
paper.
of tissue
it's got a
paper.
frame on it. All right.
Oh, my God.
Yes. I can't
What
see
is
it
that?
yet. I haven't looked at it yet.
Oh, boy.
Is it bad?
No, hold it sideways. Rotate it.
Landscape.
Yeah.
Landscape.
There we go.
Oh,
That is
wow.
terrific.
I still haven't seen it. Am I not going to like this?
You're
going
gonna
to
love
it. You're gonna love
That
it.
might be right in your nightstand.
I'm hesitating here. All right, hang on. Let me see.
Yeah, just what you always wanted.
That is fantastic. That's definitely going on the wall. This has to be up there. Moses, it's beautiful.
Thank you.
It's you as
Moses.
sexy George Costanza.
That's incredible.
I mean, it almost looks like it was meant to be.
I agree. Moses, I've never thought this about you before, but in that picture, you look kind of like Jimmy Kimmel.
He does a little
Interesting.
bit.
Okay.
You know, you are aging like fine wine,
Yeah.
Moses. As every day goes by, you look more fantastic. Should I open this
That's
now?
the Everclear talk.
Yeah, it probably is.
And if you want to get it over with, or we can do it in a
I
later
don't,
segment.
I don't want to get it over with. If you think I'm rushing through things here, I'll leave this to the side.
Sure, we have time.
We could talk about other things. We got some time left on the show. We got dispatches to get to. Hang on, let me get myself situated.
Just let that tease you right there.
You picked a weird day for a new chair.
I did. I know. I should not have thrown
But man,
any of the curveballs.
it's the best one. I'm telling you.
Once I got
Celine's going to be so jealous.
Once I got that chair for Sabrina's super ultra mega desk area, and then I sat on it, I was like, "This is so much better than my chair. I have to get the same
really
one."
good, you know. And the fact that it has wheels is a game changer.
Then Courtney got kind of mad at me because during the show yesterday, she went upstairs. She had bought me this chair, the new studio chair, for my birthday. And in the mornings, I leave her in bed and I go upstairs to get ready and stuff. And when I went up there, I saw the chair with a giant bow on it, and I was like, "Oh, that's so sweet." And then there was another present right next to it, and I went in and I took my bath and did my stuff. Came back downstairs and I said, "Thank you so much for getting me that chair. I'm really excited about that." And she goes, "You didn't open the other present?" And I go, "No." And she goes, "You just left it there?" And I was like, "No,
I want it to be presented.
I'm in my routine. I'm going to get to it eventually." And,
So you haven't opened it yet?
No, I did. She got me this really cool shirt. She's always so good with gifts. She's fantastic.
I would have thought like, oh, maybe I wasn't supposed to see this yet because it's still upstairs,
That's
and that's
kinda
why
how I felt.
that's why you wouldn't have. I don't open presents without being in the presence
With a person.
of the. I hate that I had to use that word.
Presents
In
with
presence
the
of
presents. Yeah.
Presents in the presence.
It feels kind of like on Christmas morning, you woke up a little too early and you stumbled on all the stuff.
Yeah.
And then you go, "Ooh, let me roll this back. I got to wait for everybody."
I had to reach out to Courtney this morning because I got 3 different things and I couldn't pick which one you would like.
You just got this morning?
No. One of the things I got a while ago, but
All
the
right.
other thing it was amongst 3 different options.
Yeah.
And I had asked her, I'm like, which one do you think he's going to like? Because what I have done in the past is given you something that you immediately never use again and I've never seen in your house.
That's probably
It's very true. It's very true.
Yeah.
One of the gifts I actually took back and I use all the time. So I sent
You
her.
can do that each year if you're real smart.
I sent her a text and I'm like, make sure Sean's not around you. Which one should I give him?
Mhm.
And she was able to pick the one that she thinks you
She
would like.
knows. I'm sure, you guys both.
But if I don't see you use this, I am going to lose my ever loving.
That's putting a lot of pressure on me. What if I don't want to use it?
Well, then give it back to me and I'll regift it.
Okay, I'll tell you this. Can we make a deal with each other?
All right.
And I'm serious about
If you're
this.
about to say no more gifts, then no.
No, I'm serious about this. All right? When I open that gift, if I don't like it,
Okay.
I will tell you I don't like it and you can have it.
And then I'll give you the monetary value for it.
No, I don't want anything. I don't want anything. But you promise that you're not going to get offended that I say that I don't like it.
No, I'd rather you tell me that so I can regift versus you throw it away
Okay.
in the trash.
All right, you got a deal.
Like the ashtray from Christmas.
I didn't throw away the ashtray.
Where is it?
The Sabby's Little Helpers ashtray?
No.
100% I have that around here somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where it is, but I do have it.
We're about to make it weird with everyone.
No,
in the studio.
I didn't throw that away. I promise you. You know when somebody's given me something and I've thrown it away. I did not throw that away. I have
All right.
that. I
Well,
don't know
let's
exactly
find
where
out in this next birthday segment if
Did
you're
you throw
going
away
to
the
like this
cigarettes I
gift
got
or
you?
not.
it is. No, I didn't. I smoked some of them already, though. They're good.
You burned my gift?
I'm sorry. I did.
It's great cigs.
It's really, really unfortunate. I apologize that happened. Okay, we're going to have Moses DeWitt help us out with some legal questions at some point during the show here. And you can send those through if you have any. Send a dispatch. You go to thenewsjunkie.com and hit record on your first dispatch today and ask whatever you want. We'll get that to Moses. Should I take another shot at tequila?
No,
Yes,
you
you
just said
should.
this. You just.
Take
Oh,
a
I've
shot.
never been so drunk on the
Take a
show.
shot.
I'm not lying to you.
Yeah, but he's in his own house.
Hey,
Come
look,
on.
I'm being totally honest with you. I'm being real with you.
One time for the
But
birthday, bitch.
why not, right?
Yeah.
try
so
this
proud
out.
of you, and he's pouring his own.
All right, I got the Espolon.
What a big boy.
Such a big boy. Yeah.
Moses, I'm going to have to say goodbye to you now. Not like you're going to leave.
Goodbye, senor.
But yeah, just that I might not remember the rest of this.
Happy birthday.
Hang on. Thank you.
Any big plans for the evening besides throwing up on your own shirt?
Yeah, hamburger helper. It's going to be a good time a little bit later on. That's what I'm
Cheers.
most
Nothing goes
excited
better
about.
with tequila than a hamburger helper.
It should be a real nice feeling tomorrow as all of this
Tequila
is going
is
through my system.
the hamburger helper.
Hopefully it is.
Well,
All
happy
right.
birthday.
Cheers, everybody. Thank you. Here we go. This is going to be a tough show to finish. I may need to relinquish all of the talking to both of you.
Forrest can step in.
We're ready.
Forrest needs to grab a mic.
We could do. Celine and I are capable.
Yeah, of course you are. Yeah.
You're not listening to real radio.
I make it a little slurry here as things go on. You can watch us.
You're going to
on...
offend people?
No, not that way. Slurry as in get out of here. YouTube or twitch.tv/The News Junkie. You can watch the show live, and we hope you go over there and tune in. Your dispatches coming up in just a moment. Plus, our friend Moses DeWitt and questions with him. That's all on the way, and it's all right here on The News Junkie.
Go ahead and visit your birthday,
If you're going to give up your personal information to a giant, merciless corporation, might as well listen to something good. So tell Alexa to play Real Radio 104.1 on iHeartRadio.
This is 11-year NBA veteran Katina Mobley. This is what's trending from iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by LASIK Plus.
Is LeBron to the Warriors picking up steam? I know it sounds a little wacky, but the world's full of wacky. Trump is president, Elon Musk buying Twitter, KD to the Warriors and then leaving them. Tom Brady actually chose Tampa and won a Super Bowl. LeBron to the Warriors isn't wacky. It makes sense. Doesn't sound wacky to me. I'm Colin Cowherd.
Do it. Take the first step towards LASIK and score a great deal at LASIK Plus today. Right now, LASIK Plus is offering $1,000 off their Wave Light laser when treated in June. That's $500 off per eye with guaranteed financing. Visit mylasicoffer.com for details.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here. So fired up to introduce you guys to Life Imaging FLA up from South Florida, where they've been saving lives weekly. How do they do it, you ask? Well, they save lives with their FDA-approved state-of-the-art low-dose radiation CT scanner that can easily detect heart disease and cancer before a patient shows any symptoms, and it only uses a fraction of the radiation of most CT scanners. Even better, no dyes, you don't have to get undressed, and it only takes about 10 minutes. No question, early detection saves lives because 1 out of 3 people will die from heart disease, and the worst part is, in 30 to 40% of those heart attacks, the first symptom is sudden death. Call Life Imaging FLA for your free heart scan. It's a value of $699 and only has a few minimum requirements. From your cell phone, call pound 250, say the keyword free heart scan. That's pound 250, just say the keyword free heart scan and you'll be connected in seconds. Do this for you and all of your loved ones. Get that peace of mind with prevention with Life Imaging FLA. You'll have the option to receive a one-time auto-dial text message from iHeartMedia.
Orlando's best comedy room is safely open. The Orlando Improv welcomes Don D.C. Curry, known for numerous TV appearances and national arena tours, May 26th and 27th. Tickets and showtimes at theimprovorlando.com. Come for the comedy. We could all use a laugh. The Improv is hiring for all evening positions: line cook, cocktail servers, and wait staff, food runners and dishwashers. We cater to top talent and the best locals in the Central Florida area. Call 407-480-5233 or apply online at theimprovorlando.com.
Welcome to Pollo Tropical. Would you like to try our new coconut shrimp?
Coconut shrimp, shrimp and the coconut. Coconut shrimp, coconut shrimp.
Coco y camarón.
Pollo is serving up perfectly golden, sweet, and savory coconut shrimp in a bowl, platter, or on the side with our pineapple rum sauce. We're going coconuts for the all-new coconut shrimp, only at Pollo Tropical.
Coconut shrimp, coco y camarón.
I can't wait for what's next. Even with higher stroke risk due to atrial fibrillation, an irregular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. Eliquis, apixaban tablets, reduces stroke risk. It's the #1 cardiologist-prescribed blood thinner.
Don't stop taking prescription Eliquis without talking to your doctor, as this may increase your risk of stroke. Eliquis can cause serious and in rare cases fatal bleeding. Don't take Eliquis if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or have antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or take longer for bleeding to stop. A spinal injection while on Eliquis increases risk of blood clots, which may cause paralysis, the inability to move. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding or unusual bruising, or if you have tingling, numbness, or muscle weakness. It may increase your bleeding risk if you take medicines such as aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners. Tell your doctor about all planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
Friday through Monday at Old Navy, get 50% off everything. That's 50% off everything you need for summer style. Hurry, it's this weekend only at Old Navy. Valid 5/26 to 5/29. Excludes gift cards today and 2 only deals. TWO. Clearance register lane items, jewelry, and sunglasses.
Welcome back. Dave and Herb here, and we're talking fresh.
Fresh from Florida, that is. Dave, tell our listeners about the produce that's in season.
There's tomatoes, broccoli, watermelon, freppers, spinach.
Wait, hold it. You're just putting fra in front of produce.
Yeah, as in fresh from Florida.
Produce tastes better when it's grown closer to home. You don't need to make up words.
Really?
Ugh, friends, visit followfreshfromflorida.com to see what's in season.
Don't you mean .from?
Ugh, really?
At Simply Safe, we design award-winning security to protect every inch of your home. It's easy to set up yourself, and now there's an even easier option. Have an expert do it for you with Simply Safe Pro Install. Always protecting, never a contract. 2 easy installation options. Backed by 24/7 professional monitoring for less than $1 a day. Get 20% off any new system with interactive monitoring at simplysafe.com/radio. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Welcome back. Dave and Herb here, and we're talking fresh.
Fresh from Florida, that is.
There's tomatoes, broccoli, watermelon.
You're just putting fra in front of produce.
As in fresh from Florida.
You don't need to make up words. Friends, visit followfreshfromflorida.com to see what's in season.
From the Florida Department of Agriculture.
Mills Air, in business since 1992 here in Central Florida. That's over 30 years. They are not going anywhere. Carrier, factory, authorized dealers always turn to the experts. As part of iHeart's Access Day, they'll be offering our listeners a special offer of up to $3,500 on new AC units. And as we head into summer, now is certainly the time to replace your old unit. And with these special discounts, you need to reach out to Mills Air at millsair.com. That's millsair.com. Offer good while supplies last.
Battling mental health issues can often feel isolating. Talking about these challenges can help you get the support you need. The Child Mind Institute provides suggestions to get the conversation started and help kids feel comfortable talking about their mental health.
That's so frustrating. I can see why you feel upset.
I'm sorry you're going through all that, but I'm so glad you told me. I'm here anytime you need to talk.
If you or a young person you know is struggling, please visit childmind.org for help and resources. It won't always be easy, but you got this.
This earful of Real Radio is sponsored by Wasat's Meat Market, the best place to buy a big green egg.
In a world of ever-changing algorithms, you can still find us here. Real Radio 1041 on Facebook. Powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Joined by our friend Mo DeWitt of the DeWitt Law Firm. We'll get into some legal things here in just a moment, but I want to remind you, as always, 866-CALL-MO, 866-CALL-MO, 866-CALL-MO is the phone number. JustCallMo.com is the website.
That latest video is something.
Oh, is it more Baby Shark action?
No, it was a baby theme, I think.
Which one?
DeWitty?
Oh, yeah. That's actually an old one that got reposted.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was from a year ago.
Okay,
the people are so divided on the Baby Shark commercial. They are either raging at you or like, it's genius.
When
saw somebody
get in a car accident, they're going to be singing that song.
Yeah, whether they like it or not.
Yep.
But I saw somebody said that's a marketing touchdown. That's what somebody referred to it as.
Well, some good news then. I've taken away all my other commercials to just Baby Shark for the next month.
Blanket.
Nonstop.
Carpet bomb them with just Baby Shark stuff. Okay, I wanted to ask you about something because it seems to be popping up over and over and over and over again. And Celia and Sabrina, remind me of when this is from or where this was from. we just had a story about somebody who bought concert tickets and then like at the last minute they got scammed out of them or something.
Taylor Swift, and the parents had bought it off of StubHub a couple days before. StubHub had no idea where the tickets were, so they spent $21,000
day of
to go to the concert.
Like the girls were probably like, you said you were going to take us, and then the tickets turned out not to be real or whatever, and they spend $20,000 or what, the insane amounts of money people have spent on these tickets. What kind of rights do you have when it comes to buying one of these tickets to protect you from buying something that might be fake or something that you might end up not getting, even though you might have planned for a limo or like a flight or anything else like that? Do you have any protections, or is it based on where you get it?
It's a good question.
Thank you. For my birthday, will you answer it?
I mean, I could be wrong. I thought StubHub kind of like guaranteed that you would actually get the tickets or they'd refund your money. I think the situation here was, I assume he got his money back for the first set of tickets because they never got delivered.
Right.
But then obviously he had to pay a lot more because there wasn't as many tickets available.
And it's last minute.
And it's last minute. But that's just kind of the risk of doing business. And that's why when typically when you purchase those tickets, you want them transferred right away so that you can actually put them into your Ticketmaster account or whatever, your wallet, and make sure they're actually there.
Yeah.
Now, I had a situation one time where I think I bought tickets off StubHub, and I went to our seats, and we were at the concert, and then somebody else came and said that they had tickets, and we both had to, like, walk to the box office in the arena.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and the other guy... my tickets were legitimate. The other guy got sent somewhere. I don't know what his situation was, but I just went back to the show.
Yes. You would think that if that was the case, then one of you wouldn't be able to be in the concert.
Yeah. So my theory is that maybe that was the person who sold me the tickets, and then they bought cheaper seats, and then we're like, I'll just go sit in next to there.
Right.
And, like, try to like slide in.
Banking on you not showing up or something.
Or just like kind of, if everybody's standing, you kind of just like slide in the side of the row
I've had moments like that.
But what I thought was, I'm like, okay, you got this father. This father has promised his family we're going to have the greatest experience for Taylor Swift. And then they pull the rug out from under him because they don't give him the tickets from StubHub. And then he spends $10,000, $20,000. Can he go after StubHub for like, hey, you forced me into a scenario where I had to pay more money to fulfill a promise I made?
No, because he had the option of not buying those tickets, and he would have been made whole. He would have been out nothing, assuming he didn't pay for the first set of tickets.
Right.
But he wanted to go, and the market had gone up at that point, and he had to pay more money.
Yeah, and now they're saying, we just read this story a couple of minutes ago, they're afraid at some of these concerts that people are starting to show up who don't have tickets and just party right outside of the auditorium or the stadium, especially if it's an open air stadium, because they can hear all the music. They can the only thing they can't do is see the show, but they don't care. It's better than nothing. But they're trying to like scurry those people out of there. If that's public property around that stadium, aren't they allowed to be there?
If it's public property. Now, I'm guessing, I don't know. I would think a lot of those stadiums are probably private property or pseudo-private. I don't know. But they could certainly rope them off, or they could. I mean, it's not public in the sense that you can just walk into the stadium without a ticket, obviously. So there's some sort of restriction there, and they could just have it where you have to show a ticket to get in through to the parking area or something like that as well.
Right. Yeah, but if you're like just wandering around an area near a stadium, you're not on some sort of property where they can enforce something like that.
I mean, I just can't imagine purposely going to a place just to listen to the concert from outside.
Right.
So
look, if you were, let's say you're super poor, okay, and you have 3 daughters, and they're all mega Taylor Swift fans. You obviously can't afford to go to that concert.
I think it would be sadder to take them to the parking lot.
Do you think so?
Except when you're surrounded by hundreds, if not 1,000 other people.
Yeah, and they're all
that
singing
are singing
together.
with you.
I think that could be fun.
It's kind of like tailgating, right? You tailgate, you just
totally.
don't go into the game.
Just not allowed in.
And tailgating and not going into the game, you still have a good time tailgating.
I mean, I'm not saying that I've never listened to a concert from outside a venue, but I was kicked out of the venue. So, that was
twice that time, if I recall correctly.
Yes, twice in the same day.
Yeah.
But you showed them.
And that might happen again to you.
No, they showed me a trespassing warrant.
That might happen again to you for this Dave Matthews Band show that you're going to here.
I think I'll be fine.
I will trespass that for sure.
All right, do you want me to open this last gift here?
Right now?
I mean, I can wait on
I
it.
thought we were doing jury duty.
Oh, okay. Well, we could do either, but...
Did you play the intro at all?
No, we don't need to play with Mose here. It's like a whole thing, you know? I like to just wing it a little bit, you know, if that's not coming through clear enough.
All right, then I guess we will wing it, birthday boy.
It's already been wung. We're winging it right now.
Let's do it.
But let's get to a couple of your dispatches.
Okay, never mind. We're not doing it.
Show is spiraling quickly.
I told you, I'm loosey-goosey right now. I'm just barely going to float through
I'm
this
going to go with whatever flow you want to go with.
All right, that's the flow we're on right now, and it's going to take us to Brian Kelly with the dispatch. Let's see what Brian Kelly says. Hello? Hello?
Brian, you're on.
Everybody.
Okay.
Took a while.
Short-time listener here, Brian Kelly.
Okay, I can barely hear you. Try it again, Brian Kelly. Thank you for the attempt, but swing and a miss. Here's John the Exterminator.
The guy he said is a short-time listener, and you're scaring him off.
Might bounce him right the hell out. I'm not trying to, but it might just be what happens.
Please keep listening, Brian.
Here's John the Exterminator.
So first of all, Sean, happy birthday.
You too. No, that doesn't work.
See that you're getting quite sloshed on the show.
Maybe.
Just hoping that you don't get as drunk as that Texas House speaker. I
might.
I love that clip so
just
much.
learn your words that much. All right.
Members
have a good one.
adopted.
Later. Bye.
What did he say right when he hit
Members
that?
adopted.
Members that, and it's going to the bill.
You know what's crazy, Mo? They said, did you hear this at all or no?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so let me bring this up for you so you can get up to speed. But
It's brilliant.
this guy who was in the Texas House of Representatives, he was at this like late night session they were doing, and it was very hard to understand what he was saying because it seemed pretty clear that he was drunk. And his name is
Phelan.
Dade Phelan. And they said there could be charges against him. And I was like, I don't know what the charges would be. Perhaps it's illegal to be like doing
Blacked out drunk?
Yeah, like to be like doing congressive actions and also being drunk at the same time. I've never heard of a law like that.
I've never heard the word congressive.
I say it all the time. Yeah, congressive, all those things. Here's how drunk this guy was, just to catch you up, Mo. Here you go.
Mr. Speaker, I move adoption.
Here he is.
Mr. Campbell sent the amendment. The amendment is acceptable to the author. Is there objection to the opposite amendment? The chair has none. Amendment is adopted.
He's just having a stroke. He's
Members
fine.
Members
That gets me every time.
Mr. Johnson of Harris. Mr. Johnson of Harris to speak in opposition to the bill.
Yeah,
Members adopted.
the members adopted thing when he slams the hammer down gets me every single time. Oh God! But you've never heard of a law like that where it's like based on your job?
Well, no. Where is this? This isn't the U.S., right?
No, this is in Texas.
Oh, it's Texas?
Yeah.
I mean, there could be some sort of... It probably be more of a rule than a law, but it is something. Maybe.
Yeah,
Members adopted.
I just don't know how they could get him on charges for this.
No, I understand if they want to punish him or reprimand him or do all that.
Fire him from his job?
That makes total sense.
Yeah, I mean, that would make more sense. But hey, there could be some law where you can't legislate intoxicated that we don't know about.
Right. There's very particular stuff like that when it comes
LUI?
to elected
Legal. You need an LUI attorney.
Lawing under the influence or
Legislation.
Legislation under the influence? Yes. Okay.
Take another shot.
No, I can't. I have hit the
I
formidable
effing dare you.
wall. No.
Right
no,
before today I learned.
No.
Right before today I learned.
I'll tell you what. The only way I'll do one more shot before the end of the show is if there are 1,000 comments that say shot.
Ooh.
If there are 1,000 comments that
That
say
was
the
a
word
weird
shot,
way to put it because one person's about to type 1,000 times.
I think it blocks them if they type too much too frequently.
cool.
Otherwise, if it falls one less than that, shut it down. Not going to do it.
R.I.P. chat.
Yeah, probably
Rip,
for a little while.
chat, you're dead now.
We'll get into this gift from Sabrina. We'll see what happens with that. I might like it. I don't know. Maybe she
I
gets
hate
it.
it.
She might walk away with it. I have no idea. We are going to get to your
Look, it's
dispatches.
Beyonce tickets. That's weird.
Because I have 8 that I'm sitting on right now.
then? If I take them, I'll take those 8 tickets.
You want to go to Beyonce?
Yes, I do.
You want to go to Beyonce?
Yep, I want to go to Beyonce. I want that for my birthday.
All right, then give me that gift back.
No, I want both. I'll take both of these because I know those Beyonce tickets were expensive as hell.
They were.
And that's a lot to offload.
Moses,
Mo,
I need to talk to you during the commercial break.
despite your better judgment, are you going to hang out with us for another segment?
I
Yes.
think somebody needs to be here to make sure you don't get a
Thank you.
BUI, broadcasting under the influence.
I appreciate that.
No.
That's definitely necessary. All right, it's coming up next on the News Junkie.
It's back. OrlandoFringe.org, 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 OrlandoFringe.org. Did we mention OrlandoFringe.org?
What's happening? I hope you are having a great start to your weekend on this Friday. And right now on the major highways and roads of Orlando, a few things are happening. We are still closed completely on Ham Brown Road. That's at Casablanca Avenue, just north of Reeves. Also, at this time, still seeing those delays. And that's on I-4 westbound approaching State Road 535. From Sand Lake Road, there's an incident reported at mile marker 71. Feeling delays eastbound as well. And at this time, thankfully, the turnpike is clear. Our Safe Touch security line is 866-676-8477. I'm Brian Black.
This report is sponsored by Daytona Beach.
Ocean breeze, tropical beach. An air freshener can make your car smell like paradise. A drive to Daytona Beach will actually get you there. Beach on. Plan your trip today at DaytonaBeach.com.
This earful of real radio is brought to you by JustCallMo.com. Injured on the go? JustCallMo.com.
I can't wait for what's next. Even with higher stroke risk due to atrial fibrillation, an irregular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. Eliquis, apixaban tablets, reduces stroke risk. It's the #1 cardiologist-prescribed blood thinner.
Don't stop taking prescription Eliquis without talking to your doctor, as this may increase your risk of stroke. Eliquis can cause serious and in rare cases fatal bleeding. Don't take Eliquis if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or have antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or take longer for bleeding to stop. A spinal injection while on Eliquis increases risk of blood clots, which may cause paralysis, the inability to move. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding or unusual bruising, or if you have tingling, numbness, or muscle weakness. It may increase your bleeding risk if you take medicines such as aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners. Tell your doctor about all planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
Looking for more energy? Amino Energy by Optimum Nutrition is now available at 7-Eleven for only $2.49. Or now 3 for $5 through June 27th. From morning wake up to afternoon pick me up, Amino Energy serves up 0 grams of sugar and refreshing fruit flavors. Grab one today at 7-Eleven and get more from your day. There's more of you and you with Amino Energy.
If you have a family member who is active duty, now is the right time to call Zero Res. Right now, get a 25% military discount. That's 25% off carpet cleaning, tile and grout, upholstery, and oriental rugs. Zero Res, spelled forwards and backwards, it's the right way to clean.
Welcome back. Dave and Herb here, and we're talking fresh.
Fresh from Florida, that is. Dave, tell our listeners about the produce that's in season.
There's tomatoes, broccoli, watermelon, frappers, spinach.
Wait, hold it. You're just putting fra in front of produce.
Yeah, as in fresh from Florida.
Produce tastes better when it's grown closer to home. You don't need to make up words.
Really?
Ugh, friends, visit followfreshfromflorida.com to see what's in season.
Don't you mean .from?
Ugh, really?
With the Autio app riding shotgun, every road trip is an adventure.
Autio is my traveling companion. It's educational, entertaining, funny. It makes the drive come to life.
The Autio app automatically plays you stories about the natural wonders, local legends, and fascinating histories outside your car window, with over 10,000 unique stories from coast to coast.
I've learned more about my hometown from the Autio app than I did growing up here.
Autio, the perfect companion for your next road trip. Learn more at AUTIO.com.
Have you noticed that solar panels are popping up everywhere? You never know who's going to have solar next. And here's a thought, it could be you. Utility rates keep going up, and now is a great time to save big with Solar Source. Solar Source has been getting the job done in Central Florida for almost 40 years. And right now, Monster fans get special access to their new AI-powered tool that can get you an estimate in 1 minute or less. Visit solarsource.com/monsters for an instant quote.
I'm Martin Hoke, the inventor of Navage Nasal Care, and I love Navage. I've told you about how your nose is the body's air filter, that Navage's powered suction will help flush out allergens, viruses, mucus, and germs, and that Navage will help you breathe better. But what do other people say about Navage? Like Haley, quote, "Navage is the best thing I bought. I love it. My nose feels so clear now and I can breathe. I've been struggling with a stuffy nose for weeks. I bought Navage and it's amazing." Or this one, "I use Navage every night. Could not imagine life without it. I have 5 cats and before I found Navage, I was a clogged mess. Now I breathe so much better." Unquote. Those are two of over 100,000 online reviews praising Navage, the all-natural solution trusted by over 3 million people to help you breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and stay healthier without drugs. Navage is available at Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, Target, Rite Aid, and online. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E, clean nose, healthy life.
Greedy politicians have never met a tax they didn't like. You need to take steps now to protect your retirement savings from rising inflation, a failing economy, and another ridiculous stock market correction. Thanks to Goldgate Capital, you can easily preserve your wealth. You'll find all the details in Goldgate Capital's free no-obligation special report. Discover how to save your retirement by calling Goldgate Capital at 855-770-GOLD today. That's 855-770-4653.
At SimpliSafe, we know during a break-in, every second counts. So our home security system is powered by 24/7 professional monitoring agents who use Fast Protect technology, only from SimpliSafe, to capture video evidence and verify a threat for fast police response. Now, install SimpliSafe your way. Do it yourself or have an expert set it up for you with new Pro Install. Get 20% off any new system with interactive monitoring at simplisafe.com/radio. There's no safe like SimpliSafe.
Injured? Hire the largest injury firm in the world. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Broadcasting live from the injury law firm of Kaufman and Lind Studios. Why Kaufman and Lind? Because clients and character matter. Contact them at whenyounneedus.com or dial pound 546 on your cell phone. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts.
Chat trying to kill me right now. It's been nothing but shots, posts over and over and over again.
Yeah,
all right, okay.
You've taken more.
Just
in
stop.
The past.
Everybody stop on chat. I'll do a shot before the end of the show. But for right now,
not right now.
Not right now.
Why?
Not right now. Definitely not right now.
Less than an hour.
No, in another segment I will do it for sure. But right now I gotta kind of focus in and get
he just
past
yelled
my
at
birthday.
me for moving his next read to the next break. He's like, "C-Lane, if there's anything I need to do professionally, I'd like to get it out of the way now."
That's
you know,
true.
if you took a shot now, it wouldn't hit you until like 15 minutes from now.
No, it's
okay.
Yes, it would. Yes, it would. Of course, it would.
wouldn't
So then, why
hit
does
you
it matter when I
immediately.
take it if that's the case?
Because you might as well take it now.
I'm going to take it before the end of the show. But the Everclear thing
Calls himself 42.
Hey, we've entered bullying has entered the chat. Everybody, this is where we're going next. We're going to try to take this as far as we can. I'm glad my attorney is here. I might need him throughout this process.
Well, then you can't open my gift without taking a shot.
Oh.
How about you do half a shot instead of filling the
He
entire
doesn't do that.
cup?
No, it's a whole shot or nothing. It's a whole shot or nothing.
Okay, grow up.
Why is this not being grown up?
Just pour half of it.
You know what? Maybe I don't want this present. If you're going to have that kind of attitude about
You do
things.
want it though.
How do you know I want it?
It's a brand new fleshlight.
I don't want a fleshlight, especially from you.
Why? It's shaped like me.
Oh my God!
Well, have a good weekend, everybody.
All right.
Can I tell you? Have you seen what we do in the shadows? I feel like an energy vampire, and when I make comments like that and have an entire room so uncomfortable, I feed off of it and feel stronger.
I feel like an energy vampire is a great quote. That is a fantastic quote.
Don't overuse it.
Oh,
When are you going to open that?
In just a moment. We'll get to this in just a moment.
Something's alive in there.
No, there's nothing alive.
Yes, there is.
Is
man.
there really?
Yes.
I
How
don't
long has it
believe
been?
All right, we'll open it just in a minute
probably
or two
dead.
here. I want to swing something by C-Lane here
All
real
right.
quick because
These nuts?
C-Lane just rented a Tesla.
Yes.
And your experience was sort of interesting. There was a lot of stuff that I didn't know about Teslas that I learned from you renting it on Turo. Is that what the name of it is?
Turo.
Turo. And that's an app where you can rent cars from people. Have you ever used that, Moses?
I have not.
It's
I've looked
like
at it, though.
it's sort of like Airbnb for your car.
Yeah,
I guess I
that's
would say.
what people are calling it.
And C-Lane rents this Tesla. He drives it over to the Ed Sheeran concert last week. And you told us about the fact that there's a strike system. I didn't know about this either, Moses. And if we could start a big lawsuit, I would love to do it over this.
All right.
Okay. So in the Tesla,
you have piqued Moses' interest.
I'm going down a side avenue here. Okay, this is a side quest. In C-Lane's story about this Tesla rental, he said that the car that he rented had 4 out of 5 strikes. So if you're a Tesla driver, they give you strikes if you do something that they deem to be wrong. And if you do the 5 strikes, they remove a feature of your car
that you pay for.
That you have paid for.
Mind you, you could also own this car.
Yep. And they could still do it. So
they could still take away and have some sort of authority over your property.
The idea that you purchase an item and then someone has the ability to remove your access to portions of the vehicle and software in the vehicle that you have already previously paid for, how is that not illegal? That seems crazy to me.
Well, I mean, I'm sure it's in the terms of service somewhere because they can also add features to. I think that's part of the. And I don't have a Tesla, but I think that's part of it is they can kind of add features remotely where you download it and they can apparently take them away. I didn't know about that.
Mm-hmm.
But how do you get a strike? You just drive poorly, or
it's unsafe stuff. So with the full self-driving, where where the car can steer itself, like even on city streets, it will stop at red lights. It does all the things. You still need to have your hand on the wheel. And then,
I've heard this.
So, and they used to put weights on the wheel to add torque to it, but now the Tesla can detect if you're using the weights. And so, if you're doing something that's like unsafe and you're trying to just let the car drive itself, and you're not ready to take over at any moment, they strike you.
Right. Which I get, but my biggest problem is
But to take away the ability to do it after paying so much money is insane.
More so than anything, my issue is, so like let's say you have your car, Moses, and something in the terms of service that you signed already happens to say, hey, if we have new programs and you don't enroll in them, we can restrict features to aspects of your car, like the brakes. Do you want to sign up for the brake program? We have the brake program, and it's $99 a month. Otherwise, we remove your ability to use the brakes in your car. And that sounds silly, but they're doing this with things like seat warmers and stuff. And my problem is your car that you have purchased has the infrastructure, the technology, the actual physical ability to do something. It's just about them being able to remove that ability via software and force you to kind of pay something that I don't like.
In the case of the autopilot and the full self-driving, I believe there is an actual physical add-on that they include with the car. There's a computer that handles all that processing and all that decision making. In the case of the heated seats, I got to assume that all of them have it, and now they're just using software to activate it or deactivate it.
I understand a software update, right? I understand that new software allows your existing car to do different things, but a hardware thing, this is not an update. This is you restricting access to something that you have purchased and it being able to do what it is able to do otherwise.
Yeah.
You don't have any way out of that?
Most likely not. I'm guessing it's probably part of the contract when you purchase the vehicle. Obviously, I haven't dug into it, but if they restricted the brakes, that's
that would
essential
suck.
part of the
vehicle. Could you imagine? You have so many strikes, your brakes don't work. Good luck. Flintstones, baby.
They might have some issues there.
All right, Mo, we need you to settle an internal debate.
Wow.
Okay?
Is this something that you want to put?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have to put this out there.
All right.
We got into a little bit of a battle on this last week. Sabrina and C-Lane were opposing me in this conversation. And they made it seem...
Whatever this is, he just wants you to tell him he's right.
Yeah. And
no, hold on. I don't want anybody to tell me that I'm right because of my birthday. I want to throw that out the window.
Let's hear how Sean presents it.
All right. I'm going to present it. You tell me if you think it's fair. So here's the argument that we had on the show that I'd like you to settle and be the arbiter on. The argument was this. I don't have a sun pass in my vehicle, right?
Okay.
So when I'm driving around... I go on a toll road or any kind of thing like that where there's supposed to be a sun pass thing.
And you go to the throw your change into it area.
No, I just drive right through like everybody else.
Send you a bill.
And they send me a bill in the mail, right? And their angle on this was that I am doing something wrong.
No.
And I am not breaking a law.
Flag on the field.
But I'm being penalized because I didn't do it the right way. My contention was that you can either choose to do it the sun pass way or the willy-nilly Free Willy, drive through the exits, and get charged afterway?
Will you be there?
That is the question.
Okay, and then before you answer it,
I'm waiting.
let's be clear. C-Lane and I both said that it's not willy-nilly or wrong. You're being charged more. And then you immediately disagreed, saying, you're not being... Yes, you are.
No, I didn't agree that I wasn't being
Toll
charged
by
more.
plate is more than SunPass.
I agree. I agreed that the whole time.
Now you agree.
No, I know it's more. I know it's more, of course. You guys were saying, like, I'm being punished in some way. Like, I've done something wrong.
Financially, yes.
Yes, financially, but not according to the rules of the road. I'm not violating any street code.
I thought it was a ticket they're sending you.
No, that's not a ticket. That's it. That's where we were.
It used to be a ticket before they had toll by plate. Like if you just ran it, they would send you a ticket. Now they have toll by plate where they just send you the toll, but it is a little bit more.
It doesn't count as points
For most.
on anything or anything.
It's not illegal. You're just.
I didn't think they actually called it toll by plate in this area. I know
It says
once
it
you
on
go
the
to-
giant sign.
when you get down to Tampa, it's toll by plate. But I guess I just don't pay attention because
I have a SunPass,
yeah,
like a
normal
normal.
SunPass.
Now, why don't they build the SunPass into your license plate?
Great
That's my
question.
They should, yeah. Well, I mean, I guess that's what they're doing in a way because they're just sending it to you in the mail.
Now, mind you, I still have no idea if my SunPass even works because it is one of the old school ones that you have to like stick to your window.
Do you remember
They
the
have
first
the
one you had to
sticker.
like drill in your bumper?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't even have those. No.
And then it was one that was like the size of
had to go
a
on-
extra large pager.
On your front bumper, right?
Yeah.
that little-
The one that Sabrina's talking about is the one that I had. It was big. It was pretty large. It was like, bigger than a pager or something, and you had to put it on your dashboard. And it
I
just melted.
forgot they used to beep.
Yeah,
Yep.
those were the early ones. And
Very
then
exciting.
Afterwards, they updated them finally. Thank God. But I am not breaking any laws there.
I don't believe so. As long as they allow toll by plate.
Can you explain something to us just while we're on this topic here? Why are you guys sighing?
I laughed.
Deep breaths. What?
No, I was
What's your
laughing,
problem?
too. I
It's
was
my
laughing.
birthday.
I
You
was
weren't laughing. That wasn't a laugh. That was. If you go to a comedy show and you go, is you're going to be like, wow, I'm killing out here.
Because I usually don't hear the sighs amongst all the other people laughing.
If people go to your event at Fringe this weekend and everybody who's hanging out in Savvy's party tent is like, are you going to be like, wow,
First
I'm
of all,
killing it
Sabby's
right
tent fun.
now. Okay.
Second of all, if they do that, I wouldn't be surprised, and I still would thank them for being there and give them a news junkie magnet that I might have on me.
You bringing magnets with you?
I have to steal them from your office, but yes.
That's fine. Yeah, but there's plenty in there.
Wait.
Mo, here's what I was getting at.
Yes,
How does the right back down?
You know, if you had taken a shot, this would be way better.
Xavier on YouTube says he is drunk. LOL. I'm not lying to you. I'm trying to struggle my way through this.
I don't think it would have been this bad without that Austin Everclear.
No, it's Austin and C-Lane's fault. 1,000%.
Yeah, we made the show better
Austin,
today.
You could point at C-Lane all you want, but it was the both of you getting together on
Hey,
that.
Moses,
that caused
I'm
it.
glad I have nothing to do with it.
Yeah, you're completely innocent in this.
For now.
How does, before we wrap things up here, how does everything work with the point system on driver's licenses? Excuse me.
That is a can of worms you just opened.
How does this work? You obviously you start out with 0, but what gives you points? Do points fade away? I don't know how
Any
any of this
minus
works.
points?
I mean, you want to get as many points as possible.
No, it's not football. I know that.
Oh man, it's been a lot. I mean, you get different points for different infractions. Obviously, they may go away over time. I don't remember.
They
that.
have to, right?
They
I feel like they don't give
over-
out points anymore.
No,
I mean, they do.
I haven't
You
heard of
definitely
people
get points on
getting
your
points.
license.
Like if you get your car off on the side of the road and you get a ticket, a parking ticket, that, as far as I was aware,
That's the parking tickets don't
Oh, that
give you
doesn't
points.
affect it? It's
No, it's moving violations typically.
there's no non-moving violations. That
Well,
do?
you could get points for littering. That was the one kind of.
Oh,
Littering
really?
and-
And that
Yeah.
would be on your driver's license?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I had no
And then
idea.
you can
Is
go to
there,
those like
like-
traffic schools to get them off your license.
Yeah.
Is there
So
a
you can only-
database to see how many points you've accumulated?
Yeah. Oh, I mean the driver's license database.
Like, I would know if I had points on my license.
Probably, and you pay more in insurance and
Well,
stuff like that.
when's the last time you got a speeding ticket?
Gosh, it was a long time ago. I was, I think I was an intern.
Oh,
So,
then-
like 10 years
See,
ago.
my gut would tell me that if it was that long ago, that it would have faded off of your
You'd think.
record at some point.
I
in
want to
time.
say it's like 7 years, but I could
yeah,
be making that up.
like taxes and
Yeah.
stuff. Like there's a cycle.
Taxes just fade off your record.
Well, I'm
You
paying-
don't, don't pay your taxes 7
You
years.
guys
You don't
have
have
a
to pay anything.
conversation in the
First of
commercial
all,
Don't do that.
First of all, Bankruptcy is what I meant, which fades away after 7 years on your credit score. Second of all, taxes go back 7 years in terms of how far the IRS will spelunk into your financial history.
Did you pay your taxes this year, Sean?
Yes, I did. I paid my taxes this year. My taxes are very expensive. I'm not a big fan of the whole taxes thing. It's a very... you know what? I'm going to stop here. I'm going to stop while
You got to pay a lot when you have a lot. We get it.
No.
Big taxes. Big taxes.
I'm going to
Also, I should introduce you to my accountant because that could change.
I don't want an accountant.
Okay.
I always find that weird. You don't find that weird?
No.
Now your accountant knows so much about you.
That's fine.
just
Because
lie
he
to
also knows so much about a subject that I do not have the mental capacity for, and that's tax loopholes.
But is your accountant
and how
ever
to
looking at you
file.
and is like, Jesus, Sabrina, some of the money that you spent on this or that?
Yeah, but I also have a corporation now.
Sabrina LLC?
No.
What's your corporation called?
Is that okay for me to say on the air, Moses?
Yeah, why wouldn't it be okay?
It's Yeet Incorporated.
Oh my God. Tell me that's real.
It is 1,000%.
So if somebody
real.
writes you a check, they have to write it out to Yeet
All of my
Incorporated?
side gigs are Yeet Inc., baby.
That's almost as bad as Blink 182's
Poo Poo Pee Pee Head. I only didn't have that because it was taken.
where people, I would have to write them like $1 million checks
All my
to Poo Poo Pee
and what
Pee
was
Head.
yours?
That's
Miss-
hilarious.
You had a S Corp or LLC.
Yes.
What
yeah.
was it called?
It doesn't matter.
Exactly. What was it called?
No, mine wasn't like yours. Mine
No,
was
it had a
different
weird
thing.
name too.
It didn't have a weird name. There was no weird name at all.
It was like
Wasson Waffle Corp?
No, it wasn't
No, it
Waffle-
was like
no.
Crazy Cool Monkey or something.
Crazy Cool Monkey.
It was something monkey, wasn't it?
It was
Elaine, help me out
nothing
here.
monkey.
It was TNJ Digital.
Yeah.
Learning. Oh, I'm thinking.
I guess I should have had Crazy Cool Monkey. Right?
Waffle Monkey.
Okay, quick break.
Yeah,
we'll be
please.
right back.
We're going to sit here in silence.
When we come back, I'll see what's in this gift and see if I'm going to reject it outright and send it back
I feel
to
like
Sabrina,
you're going to.
or if I actually do like it. And I'm going to be brutal about this. I
Of
promise
course
you.
you are.
You can watch over at YouTube or twitch.tv/thenewsjunkie. I'll have one last shot, which is a terrible idea. Moses,
Yeah.
are you running away from us or are you hanging out?
He's been on his phone for the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, because he's trying to bury
He's
himself
hitting up
in
the
work.
salesperson like, I need to renegotiate this.
Aren't there other radio stations out there? Who could we?
You're the only one that I know of.
Does the bone treat you like this, Moses?
I don't know what you're talking about.
When's the last time you went over there? You find out this week?
Yeah,
was
Tom,
supposed
we
to-
said, sup.
I was supposed to go Tuesday, but we couldn't because of weather.
Oh, yeah. God, this week has been garbage.
Let me
for
go in
all
for
of
you.
that.
All right.
You should do
I
that.
dress up as Moses, too.
Well, yeah, I wonder if they would say something about it. Like if
I
would
bet they have no idea who I am.
Oh, they know who we are. You kidding
No,
me?
they know who the news junkie is, but if they're like,
there's somebody who works
"It's
for the Bone.
Samantha."
There's somebody who works for the Bone listening right now. Like literally one of those.
Sup,
people
sucker?
Right now, listening. Got him. They'll never recover.
That person is reaching for aloe as we speak.
and then I rip off my Moses mustache, and I'm like, that's a girl called a sucker.
Gotcha. Okay, quick break. Back in just a moment. Something
News
coming up
Junkie?
next on the News Junkie.
Holding your virtual hand as the world crumbles. Real Radio 1041 on Facebook. Powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
From the Goldsmith Jewelry Shop Traffic Center. Lowest prices on the highest quality jewelry. GoldsmithJewelry.com.
What's happening? I hope you are having a great start to your weekend on this Friday. And right now on the major highways and roads of Orlando, a few things are happening. We are still closed completely on Ham Brown Road. That's at Casablanca Avenue, just north of Reeves. Also, at this time, still seeing those delays. And that's on I-4 westbound approaching State Road 535. From Sand Lake Road, there's an incident reported at mile marker 71. Feeling delays eastbound as well. And at this time, thankfully, the turnpike is clear. Our Safe Touch security line is 866-676-8477. I'm Brian Black.
This report is sponsored by Heron Home and Outdoor.
At Heron Home and Outdoor, we pride ourselves on providing thick, healthy, weed-free lawns. Keeping the grass on your lawn green and your shrubs and trees in tip-top shape is our specialty. Visit myheronhome.com today for a free quote and money-saving offers. Heron Home and Outdoor, your local lawn and pest experts.
Guys, we live in Central Florida. It is so important, that your AC works perfectly every single time. That's why I strongly suggest a call to Mills Air. They've been in business since 1992. That is 30 years of experience in keeping Central Florida cool. Check this out. Their techs can service any brand out there, so don't worry about that. And Mills Air is a Carrier Factory Authorized dealer, which means they can get you up to $1,275 in rebates toward a brand new Carrier unit. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier, and you can always turn to family-owned and operated Mills Air. Call today to schedule your appointment. It's 407-277-1159, or find them online at millsair.com.
This earful of real radio is brought to you by JustCallMo.com. Injured on the go? JustCallMo.com.
iHeart gives you access to the hottest music, events, and deals. But on June 1st, we're giving you access like never before. It's iHeart Radio Access Day, our 24-hour way of saying thank you for listening. Go to iHeartRadioAccessDay.com today.
You could be spending Meet Friday with me, Dan Patrick, and the Danettes for a VIP experience in the Man Cave, all part of iHeartRadio Access Day.
Head to iHeartRadioAccessDay.com to register to receive reminders for when experiences like this and more go live this Thursday.
Who's ready for a new sensation? All over the nation, everyone's seeing inflation. In fact, RC Hill Mitsubishi is just about the only place prices are going down. It's my deflation celebration event, and it means you could drive a new Mitsubishi for just $5 down, and that's less than a carton of eggs. For your peace of mind, all new Mitsubishis come with a lifetime limited warranty. Listen closely to my declaration and join my deflation celebration, because you could ditch your current ride and drive a car you love for just $5 down. My dealer next door credit approval process is free of frustration because we work with the lenders who want to approve your application with rates as low as 1.9%. Right now, you could drive a nicer, newer car for just $5 down. Come to my deflation celebration. But hurry so I can help you beat inflation today. I'm RC Hill Mitsubishi. 2 locations, DeLand and Ocala. Central Florida's first choice for new Mitsubishis. Visit me at rchill.com. That's rchill.com.
Credit requires bank approval. Vehicle purchase price determines actual trade allowance. Negative equity may be refinanced. See dealer for details.
If you're a pro that paints, the Home Depot is here to save you money. Paint stores try to convince you you're getting a good deal by offering deep discounts on paint, but what they don't tell you is the starting price is too high to begin with. The real question is, how much are you paying per gallon? Nobody beats the Home Depot's price per gallon on Behr paint, guaranteed. We offer everyday low prices on every gallon of top-rated Behr paint, stains, and primers. Plus, our pros earn discounts through our Pro Extra Paint Rewards program. That's the value of the Home Depot. How doers get more done. U.S. only. See store for details.
Looking for more energy? Amino Energy by Optimum Nutrition is now available at 7-Eleven for only $2.49, or now 3 for $5 through June 27th. From morning wake up to afternoon pick me up, Amino Energy serves up 0 grams of sugar and refreshing fruit flavors. Grab one today at 7-Eleven and get more from your day. There's more of you and you with Amino Energy.
Look, some choices in life are complicated. Others, thankfully, are much simpler, like choosing True as One checking. There are no overdraft fees, lots of practical perks, and when your life evolves and account balances grow, we'll upgrade your perks automatically. Truest One checking. One simple choice. Truist Bank. Member FDIC.
People are winning every single day. Regular people are winning every day. Whether it's $500 or $50,000, anybody can win. Because when they win, I feel like I'm winning.
It's just a fun atmosphere. The pool, the spa, the gaming, the food, the shopping. I came one night, hit the double downs, had a couple of good runs, and won about $300,000.
Anybody could win at Seminole Hard Rock, Tampa.
Must be 21 to play slots or table games. Gambling problem? Call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
Hey, Monster fans, Russ here. You know what is really scary? Utility rates. So let's talk about solar. You may have seen solar popping up all over the place. Well, there's a good reason. One is utility rates are rising. 2, government incentives can dramatically lower the cost to solar. So if you want to go solar, call Solar Source. Monster fans get special access to their new solar estimate tool. Visit solarsource.com/monsters. That's solarsource.com/monsters.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier Factory Authorized Dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
If it's a day that ends in Y, you're probably stuck in Florida traffic. So turn that AC up one more notch, aim the vents toward your face, and think of a better place, like the cool, colorful produce section in your favorite grocery store. Why? Because that's where all the cool, colorful, fresh from Florida produce is. Produce just tastes better when it's grown closer to home. And when you buy fresh from Florida, you're supporting local farmers and jobs in our communities. So after you're done being stopped in traffic, pick up some fresh from Florida on your way home.
iHeart gives you access to the hottest music, events, and deals. But on June 1st, we're giving you access like never before. It's iHeart Radio Access Day, our 24-hour way of saying thank you for listening. Go to iHeartRadioAccessDay.com today.
You could be taking a VIP trip to the city of your choice on Lionel Richie and Earth, Wind, and Fire's Sing a Song All Night Long tour.
Head to iHeartRadioAccessDay.com to register to receive reminders for when experiences like this and more go live this Thursday.
Injured? Hire America's largest injury firm, Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
I finally realized why I was bringing up C-Lane's Tesla rental. Because I went down that avenue and then I went in a totally different direction that I was going to.
Oh, I thought you were asking about the whole,
No.
Is it legal to...
No, that I was interested in, but I was going to tell you about this new thing that BMW is releasing. And
they're the other company that people are like really pissed at for charging for
features that are in the car.
Things.
Yeah, it's insane. It's wild. Don't you have a BMW, Mo?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't feel put on the spot. It's okay to have a BMW.
Yeah, I do.
I don't know if this is in your car, but I guess it's something that they're unveiling very, very soon.
But then it wouldn't be in his car.
It's yeah, of course. Shut up. It's my birthday. And here's what you could do in the new BMW 5 Series vehicles. If you're driving down the road, cruising in your BMW, and you have this feature on, if you look at your side view mirrors, it will change lanes in that direction.
Okay, no.
So if you look at your right side view mirror,
I am constantly looking at the side view mirror.
You're supposed to be, technically, you know, and that's what's kind of weird about it. Out of habit, I would be constantly looking at those side view mirrors, and your car, when you look at the right side view mirror, will go into the right lane.
No.
When you look at the left side view mirror, it will go into the left lane.
That is dangerous, man.
Seems to be a bit much.
It seems to be unnecessary.
It sounds stupid.
It sounds like something that you wouldn't need because if it's able to do that, it's able to drive itself, basically. Just drive yourself. Don't, go into the lanes by your eyeball movements. That seems weird.
With the Tesla, I remember at least like that first time that I drove it, that you hit the turn signal and it's looking for you upon an open lane.
Yeah, a little beep if somebody's in the way.
But it will do it for you.
Yeah, but that makes sense. That's
but
good.
Looking at it, I mean, I'm constantly, if you were to track my eyes, it's look at my cell phone, then look at the rear view, and then look at the two side mirrors.
Isn't it kind of crazy, though? Wasn't the whole idea that, hey, driving is dangerous? Let's make sure that people have to have their hands on the steering wheel at 10 and 2 or whatever they want you to have your hands at. Let's make sure they have to put their blinker on and change lanes and do this and do that. And now all these vehicles are making it so you're just sitting behind the steering wheel. Perfect recipe for you to just pass out and fall asleep at the wheel, which would be the worst possible outcome, I think.
It's unless the car can drive itself.
Yeah,
it's a pretty sweet outcome.
There's no problem. You just wake up in your driveway.
Yeah.
The car's optional highway assistance system allows drivers to go long distances on major highways without touching the steering wheel or pedals. This sort of feature is now offered by a number of major automakers, but BMW adds this novel capability. Drivers will be able to change lanes just by looking at one of the outside mirrors, which is pretty wild. It said, with the BMW's new system, if the car's automated driving system suggests a lane change, the car is going too slowly or whatever, the driver has to look at the corresponding side mirror and the car will do the rest.
No, thank you.
That's strange.
Just
completely unnecessary.
Yeah.
So it's only if the car is suggesting the lane change?
Yeah, the car goes like beep,
Stupid.
You want to change lanes and go around this person, and you look at the rearview mirror so that they can say, we didn't just change lanes. You gave it the authority
You
to change
gave it the
lanes.
look with your eyes.
And like maybe it puts the onus on you or something.
The Tesla had like 2 or 3 different levels of autopilot, like the least being chill mode, and then there was like aggressive autopilot, which I had it on.
Of course,
and
you
it was like.
So were you able to relax at all? Or were you just like amazed for the 2-hour drive? That you're just watching it drive itself.
A lot of amazement, a lot of that.
Honestly, it feels weird because when you're in that seat, you want to grab the steering wheel, you want to do that stuff. If you just put your arms back and kind of cross them,
They would yell at me.
What was
it
that?
would beep at you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Adam, friend of the show.
Yeah. From Young Tapes.
Young Tapes, that he let us drive his car, and by us I mean me. And I remember my hands were up the entire time. Like I could not leave from the roller coaster position.
You feel like you're on
when
a
it was driving
bicycle
itself.
and you're driving with no hands, but like when you're doing that, you don't put your hands like in your pockets or something. You put them up in the air because you want them to go back onto the handlebar.
But for the aggressive autopilot, it kept going. Oh, these cars are going too slow. We're going to the faster lane. Change it to the faster
It's
lane.
like NASCAR autopilot. They make you go fast and you get things done, which I like. Okay, all right. It is my birthday today.
Yeah.
So
You gonna open the
excuse
present or
me.
not?
Yeah. I'm going to in a second here. Just excuse any sloppiness in broadcasting.
Who cares?
All right, Sabrina got me this.
Yeah, I did.
It's very nice. So-
Okay, you haven't even opened it.
No,
yet.
it's a holographic package that it's in, and it's
That's
very, very
fine.
nice.
And if you're going to throw that away, I will take it back.
I'll put
so
it
I
to the
can
side.
reuse
You
it.
can take this. Yeah, you can take
I
this.
figured Courtney has reusable. Oh, careful!
what?
You already lost something.
What? Something in here?
Nope. Right behind the bag. Look towards the screen and back. Thank you, Moses. That's a stress banana.
Oh, wow, a stress banana. Okay. All right. You can have that one back. You told me to be honest.
I was like,
What? Squeeze it
That's
when
the
you get
first
stressed
thing.
out.
I'm not lying. It kind of does feel nice to
It's
squeeze.
nice when you're freaking out.
It is kind of pleasant to squeeze, but I got a giant stress boob over there.
That's
so-
my boob that you stole from me.
I stole that from you?
Yes, that was a gift to me, and all of a sudden I see it in your
Gift to you? Was that a gift from you to me?
No.
Where was that? Who gave you that?
Caitlin gave that to me for my birthday a couple of years ago.
It's mine now.
I know.
You can have the banana if you want.
I know it is.
The banana is smaller. All right, what do we got?
Sure.
Here? Okay. Oh, there's all kinds of stuff in here.
Okay, only 2. Relax.
Am I supposed to tell you one by one if I like them or not?
The other. Let me see. Open that up real quick.
All I know is it's a box.
Oh,
all right.
do that one last.
Well, I can put this back in?
No, just put it off to the side and then open the other thing first.
All right, hang on.
This is the one that Courtney said you'd like
Oh,
the
you're
best.
putting this one on Courtney.
Yes, I am.
There's other stuff in here, too. Oh,
Another
no, that's
banana.
the banana's back. Oh, and
Yes,
the card. Hold on. Let me open the card. Hang on.
Don't want. There's a nude in there.
Yep. Finally, somebody wrote my name on the card, even though she needed a little prompting. But it still wins the day. So best job on that for you.
We sing happy birthday.
And very, very nice outside of the card with two.
It's a zebra threesome.
Three silly zebras. And having a threesome, it appears. Okay, this says, oh, this is all handwritten. This wins the day. I'm sorry. This beats everybody else.
Thank you.
It didn't have a message inside. It says, happy birthday. Did you know birthdays are good for you? Studies show the more that you have, the longer you live. Happy birthday, Sean Sabrina. Thank you very much. That's very, very nice of you.
See, I wasn't a dick about
I
it.
appreciate that. It was good. And my name was on the outside of the card. That's a win for me.
I was going to go with this is the anniversary plus 9 months that you came out of your mother's vagina, but that would have been weird.
It is a little
Vagina.
weird. I'm not going to lie. Stop making Moses uncomfortable. All right, let's see here. Here we go.
Mhm.
All right, Courtney said I would like this.
Out of the 3 options I gave her,
All right. What is this?
the slot
Oh, that's cool.
All right. Yeah.
machine. Oh, that's cool.
I think it's cool.
I think it's a good decoration for all this space here.
I am going to do what I said, which was be totally honest with you. And what I'm going to tell you. Whew,
It's not a good decoration, you don't think?
Oh, all right. It spins like a real. All right.
Because it's a real one.
I am going to tell you that I actually really like this.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put it on my
Oh,
shelf
1 for 1.
because it's got good colors on it. It functions. It's fun.
I think
People
it
can
needs
go up and pull the
batteries
thing.
too. It might light up.
It's
I didn't
there's a little
provide
light
the
on top.
batteries.
I like it a lot. This is great.
Okay,
Oh, yeah. See,
Ah.
this is perfect. That is good.
Cool.
Whatever the other thing is doesn't even matter because that's
Are you
the one-
sure?
Yeah. I mean,
All
I'll
right.
open it. Is this the one that you would want back more?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm opening the box. Here we go.
Oh, God.
All right,
I'm a little nervous about this. I got it a while ago.
More
but
packaging inside.
I also want to mention that I would prefer it's behind me in my shelf and not your shelf.
Did you tell Courtney about this?
No.
Okay, so she didn't approve or not approve. Can I just pull this out? I see it's like a glass thing.
Yeah.
I could just pull on
Maybe do the maybe.
this. Let me get the stuff
Is
around
it just the glass?
I don't know. There's just glass on top, and I don't want to break anything.
Yeah, because you'll definitely break it. It's very, very delicate.
Oh no!
Yep, you broke it.
Oh no!
There we go.
Oh no! I broke it already. Hang on. All right.
No, careful.
No, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Okay. And let me put this back on.
Okay, perfect.
What? I don't know what this is from.
Okay.
Do you
know what that is?
It's a skeleton middle finger.
It's a raccoon hand in a middle finger form.
That's a real raccoon's hand?
That's a real raccoon. You just touched it. It's so gross.
Wow. Where do I begin? At risk of offending you. No,
I paid
really
a
like
lot
this
of money.
too.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. I really like that. I want this to go on the shelf too. This is awesome. These are fantastic gifts. Thank you so much.
No problem.
You know, despite all the other things, you're very, very thoughtful at gift giving.
I try to make up for it one day a year.
Yeah,
and now I troll you for the rest.
I have to give you credit. Credit where credit is due. You are an incredibly thoughtful gift giver, and you are an incredibly polite person.
Okay, thank you.
You are.
So
you
much.
always say please and thank you at all the correct
That's
times.
because my parents have traumatized me into saying that.
Same. Yeah, you get hit with a spoon if you didn't do it right.
Chocolate.
Banana.
That's fine.
But the other two things are
Kind of
brilliant.
an extra gift there.
And I'm excited to put them on the shelves. If you want to put,
I thought for sure the moment I walked through and saw that
Mhm.
raccoon middle finger, I'm like, Sean will love it.
I love it. It's brilliant. It's cool looking, and it should go. You want to put it
What if I
behind you
told
on
you
that
that
shelf?
was actually a baby's hand?
Even cooler.
Probably put it in his mouth later.
As long as it's not Moses' son, then.
Why would you say that?
Should have left
What?
earlier.
Oh,
Should have
yeah.
left.
Why
You made it weird
That's
by
not
saying
weird.
his son.
No, that's totally normal.
My son has 2 functioning hands.
I know.
Apparently.
Thank God. Bless his soul. He's a great little
Has
kid.
he made any middle fingers yet? Probably. I don't know.
Has your son dropped any curse words at you?
Oh yeah, from a very young age.
Oh, what?
Oh no.
Say the word so we can dump it.
Well, I don't think you have to dump this, but before my mother-in-law would always say, "Damn it," and then every time he would do something, he'd like slam a door and go, "Damn it."
That's so cute.
I have it on video.
I love little kids cursing.
It's very, very difficult because when you're in the parenting role, you at once think it's very funny, but
Yeah.
you go, "Oh, I shouldn't laugh."
encourage this, yeah.
It's oh my God. Mo, are you gonna stay with us or are you gonna leave?
I've stuck around this long. I mean, might as well see this out.
Thanks
By
for
the way,
putting
the
up with us.
streamers just think Sea Line's doing a black power fist. But we do have to go to break.
That means we're going to break. But we're ready to hear from you when we come back. Send us a dispatch. Go to thenewsjunkie.com. Hit record on your first dispatch
Impertinent.
right now. When we return, final dispatches, stories that didn't make the cut. And today, I'm going to wrap everything up for a Friday. It's all coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real radio is the Jim Colbert Show. There are just 4 of them, but an infinite amount of flavors. The Jim Colbert Show, weekdays at 3 on Real Radio 104.1.
This weather report is brought to you by Mills Air.
Hey everybody, Jamie King here, Fox 35 Storm Center. Forecast update for Central Florida is as follows on this fabulous Friday. It's a wet one at that. Rain chance at 70%. High temps upper 70s to some low end 80s for you. Mostly cloudy skies. Rain chance holds till late tonight to 60%. Mostly cloudy. Lows down to 66. On our Saturday, a high of 81. Mix of sun and clouds. Rain chance 20% or less, mainly before noon. And on Sunday, dry skies and 85. For Fox 35, I'm Fox 35 Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Jamie King.
This report is sponsored by Heron Home and Outdoor.
Spending more time outside? Don't let mosquitoes ruin the fun. At Heron Home and Outdoor, we specialize in mosquito control and prevention to protect your yard. Visit myheronhome.com today for a free quote. Heron Home and Outdoor, your local pest and lawn experts.
It's Jeep 4x4 season. Make your next adventure epic and hurry in now for great deals. Now well-qualified returning FCA lessees get a low-mileage lease on the 2023 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo 4x2 for $369 a month for 24 months with $2,999 due at signing. Tax title license extra. No security deposit required.
Call 1-888-925-JEEP for details. Requires dealer contribution and lease through Ally Financial. Current lease must end by 6/3/24. Extra charge for miles over 20,000. Residency restrictions apply. Take delivery by 5/31/23. Jeep is a registered trademark.
Welcome to IKEA. Enjoying the spring weather?
Yeah, maybe too much. I got really excited and invited my entire office over for a barbecue.
Oh, well, our Get Ready for Summer sale has offers going on now through 5/29 on outdoor essentials, summer dining, indoor furniture, and more. You'll be barbecue ready without breaking the bank.
I think you just earned yourself an invite.
Nice. Visit IKEA-USA.com/getreadyforsummer to do summer your way. Offer valid now through 5/29, U.S. only while supplies last. Selection may vary by store and online. See store and IKEA-USA.com for complete terms. Restrictions apply.
Orlando's best comedy room is safely open. The Orlando Improv welcomes Don D.C. Curry, known for numerous TV appearances and national arena tours, May 26th and 27th. Tickets and showtimes at theimprovorlando.com. Come for the comedy. We could all use a laugh. The Improv is hiring for all evening positions: line cook, cocktail servers, and wait staff, food runners and dishwashers. We cater to top talent and the best locals in the Central Florida area. Call 407-480-5233 or apply online at theimprovorlando.com.
Your spark is all you need. And let's be real, you don't have time for smoke and mirrors anyway. So ditch all the pretentiousness and the lighter it rode in on with Blue. Blue e-cigs are available in a variety of satisfying flavors and nicotine strengths. Even better, it's odorless. When you're living unlit, you're comfortable being your true you. And no one will mistake ashtray for your signature scent. Blue. Get unlit. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. Underage sale prohibited. Blue is a trademark of Font Molding 4BV. Copyright 2022. Fontum US LLC.
Power through every season with True Fuel, the ready-to-use engineered fuel for outdoor power equipment that lasts for years and provides true convenience, true performance, and true protection. True Fuel is ethanol-free and precision engineered to improve performance and extend the life of trimmers, blowers, chainsaws, and small generators. With True Fuel in the tank, you're always ready for yard work and everything Mother Nature decides to throw at you. True Fuel. Empower your equipment.
Just call up, just call up, just call up, just call up. Ain't you gonna go? Just call up.
Mo DeWitt, Office, Orlando. Sung by non-attorney spokesperson.
Packing for your summer road trip? Leave the travel guide at home and bring the Autio app along for the ride. Autio brings any drive to life with fascinating stories about the places you go, all narrated by expert storytellers. Browse through Autio's more than 10,000 fascinating location-based tales to inspire your travel itinerary and discover unique destinations along the way. Wherever summer takes you, make your next drive an adventure with Autio, the perfect companion for your next road trip. Learn more at autio.com.
Hello, Floridians. Today's a good day to do great things. Yes! Like scheduling the dentist appointment you've been putting off for 2 years.
Oh, man.
Like finally fixing that creaky door that drives you crazy. Like getting that massage you definitely deserve.
Oh, yeah.
Or taking time to make sure that your air conditioner is ready to beat the heat all summer long. Do something great today, right now, by booking your $159 AC rejuvenation at CoolToday.com.
Call today, cool today. CoolToday.com.
Stop by your neighborhood Petco to save on all your pet's health and wellness needs. Petco has your pet's favorite food brands like Blue Buffalo, IAMS, Wholehearted, Royal Canin, and Purina Pro Plan. And when your pet needs to see a vet, Petco Vet Services can take care of your pet's needs, such as vaccinations and flea, tick, and heartworm prevention and more. Don't forget your pet always wants to look their best, so make a grooming appointment while you're there. You'll get every 8th groom free when you unlock the grooming perk in our app. Visit your nearest Petco or go to petco.com to start saving on all your pet's needs.
Hey, you want to get a Big Green Egg? The best place to go by far is Wassie's Meat Market. They will deliver and set up the Big Green Egg for you, and they make it so easy. Follow them on Instagram. It's Wassie's Meat Market, or just go to their website, wassiesmeatmarket.com, to get your Big Green Egg today.
A real crew capsule, a next-generation space plane, a rocket booster that landed itself. Where will they inspire you to go? Mars? The rings of Saturn? New worlds light years beyond. Choose your breathtaking journey into the future of space travel at Gateway, the Deep Space Launch Complex, featuring Spaceport KSC, where real space meets real thrills. Only at Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex. Visit KennedySpaceCenter.com for tickets.
Grab your shades, your flip-flops, and your free iHeartRadio app for the unofficial start of summer 2023. No matter where you go this summer, your favorite radio station, the music you love, and the best podcasts in the world will be along for the adventure. Download the free iHeartRadio app today.
When pizza's this good, there's no such thing as leftovers. Well, unless you order extras for leftovers. Order today at Marcos.com and load up on favorites like the Pepperoni Magnifico. Marcos. Pizza lovers get it.
This earful of Rail Radio is sponsored by RC Hill Mitsubishi, Highway 1792 in DeLand.
Stories that didn't make the cut. And today we're going to wrap everything up for a Friday. And Sabrina, you should be very thrilled to hear that Movie Pass is officially back. It's happening. And it starts at $10 a month for the basic plan.
Don't fall for it.
Yeah, it's almost like we've been through this before.
How are they allowed to do this again?
I don't know, because that whole thing was a disaster.
A lot of people lost money, including myself, in the hundreds of dollars.
Wasn't there a class action lawsuit?
No, I just remember sending a screenshot saying, I think the terms and conditions for like a redo was like no class action lawsuit.
$10 for a basic plan, $20 for a standard plan, which gets you
makes me so mad.
3 to 7 movies per month, $30 for a premium plan, 5 to 11 movies per month, and $40 a month for up to 30 movies per month. And they have some different ones for California and Mexico, or not Mexico, but California and New York as well. Not sure if people will be flocking to that, given its previous failures that were very spectacular. Okay, there's no need for me to have another shot.
Yes, there is. You said that you were going to do it.
I'm good to
Come
go.
on. What do you got to lose?
All right, well, I'm going to have a tiny...
It's right there next to you.
Tiny one. Oh, there's already one? Okay.
You have to grab the Bible.
Right. Let me get this dispatch going while I'm doing this. Here is Barry chiming in with the dispatch.
Hey, it's the Cuatro Amigos.
Oh, this is so heavy.
Hey, Sean, happy birthday.
Thank you.
I want to say I don't think you get enough credit. You've created a really cool world for your fans.
True.
The TNJ nation, which is the greatest nation in the world.
Oh, my God.
And
way too much.
I think you just deserve a lot more thank yous. You've created something really cool here, man. And it's good to see the growth over the years. And I think you I think you should be happy about your age, man. I don't want you to get down. As a fellow exennial, I'll be turning 40 this year, and 40s are awesome, man. And,
are they really though?
You're
you
looking
don't know.
good, man.
Yeah.
I think you should stop beating yourself up. You look good. Whatever the end.
Thank you. I appreciate all that nice stuff. I remember a little bit of it, but not the rest. So shot's done, good to go.
No, you didn't
I
do it at all.
slammed that down. I handled it. God almighty.
That was a lie. I don't.
Here we
Just
go.
try taking it.
We only have so much time.
Happy birthday.
All right. Happy birthday. Oh, my God. Okay. Mo, I love you. I appreciate you.
Wow.
That's the liquor talking.
Or I'm being sincere. It could be that too.
One of the two.
Sitting here on the sober couch, all right?
I want to thank you for the present. It's beautiful. It's going up on the shelves on the
I'm
wall here in
excited.
the studio.
Really enhances the studio.
I want to thank.
I ran over that raccoon.
I want to thank you, Sabrina, for your gifts.
No problem. Happy birthday, bud.
C-Lane, you as well.
You're welcome.
And I want to thank Austin for ducking out of the frame when we were trying to show everybody Moses' thing. Austin is a hard-working man and a very,
He
very
is.
talented
All day.
guy.
Poor guy.
Love you too, buddy. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Let's do Today I Learned.
The following information may make you feel smarter, but will not actually increase your IQ.
Birthday.
So don't get cocky. Now it's time for what we call Today I Learned.
It is Today I Learned for a Friday, May 26, 2023. Today I Learned sponsored by J. David Tax Law. Peace of mind is only a click or a phone call away. Today I Learned production on this show right here. Oh, you're never going to get this.
Fear Factor.
Top Gear.
He's from Melmac.
God.
He's an alien.
Mark and Mindy?
He eats cats.
Oh, Alf.
Alf is correct. Alf is a different pronunciation of it, but
I watched the Spanish one.
I prefer to watch all.
it sounds so much more fancy. Production on the 80s series Alf was so stressful that Max Wright, who played the father, Will Tanner, once physically attacked Alf. Producers had to jump in and pull Wright off of Alf.
Please, if that footage exists.
Oh, there's footage that exists out there of all kinds of stuff on that set, including the guy who plays Alf being super racist and saying the N-word a bunch of times.
Ooh.
If you look up racist
Like
Alf,
moving the puppet's mouth.
yes, yeah, it was like it was an outtake, and he's like, oh, yeah, I'm actually,
What did he say?
Nope,
Yeah.
nope,
That
just
would have been terrible.
barely had enough brakes left to tap the brakes right there and stop myself.
Sean would have been fired.
Probably. Third time's the charm. Here we go. Today I learned this guy.
Mungo Jerry.
That's right, Mungo Jerry. This song has been stuck in my head for like 7 years, so might as well push it in there a little further. Mungo Jerry's In the Summertime was the first song ever to feature beatboxing and make it to #1 on the charts. And it was a big hit in the 1970s. Thank
It's
you
a very light beatboxing.
so much for hanging out with us. We do appreciate it. We're back real soon, same time, same place. In West Palm Beach, Rover's up next. In Orlando, it's the Jim Colbert Show. Thanks for a great birthday, everybody.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, buddy.
We will see you real soon. Everything